Real Radio has your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website, BILLS. 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 Enter it now on our website, realradio.fm. Good luck.
Someone's going to get offended. It's just the way the world works. So to hopefully save everyone a little time and or energy, here's this. The opinions that you hear are those of the host and callers, and not those of iHeartMedia, its management, or advertisers. You are now listening to the Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1.
That's right, guys. Here we go on a Friday edition of the Jim Colbert Show. Thanks so much for tuning in. We do have a bomb for you today. A lot of fun coming up. We'll get you caught up with what's happening out there. Woke News will do that for you. Deborah's got it. Embers Only. Primetime Kitchen with Amy Drew Thompson, Nicole Dupre. Trivia, Ross Thoughts. Your last opportunity to win Paul McCartney tickets. 3 chances at $1,000. Welcome to the show. I am Jim. To my left, my lovely and very dangerous co-host, Ms. Deb Roberts.
Hello there.
Straight ahead producer, Jack Bradshaw.
Good afternoon.
Comedy alien, Ross Padgett.
Shoot the gas!
407-916-1041. Text us at 77031. Find us easily on social, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, at The Jim Colbert Show. On Twitter, just at Jim Colbert Show. And, of course, all day, every day, online at JimColbertLive.com. How's it going today, guys? Everybody good?
It's Friday.
It is Friday.
Woo! And it's the last day before it's going to feel like we're sitting on the surface of the sun.
Yeah. It's they're saying that the heat wave coming through next week is going to be the hottest the state's been in 7 years.
I don't know.
Think about the last summers you've had. Worse.
I think we need to consider stripping you guys of your credentials when it comes to predicting the weather.
What?
Because I would say over the past 2 months, at least 4 or 5 times, you're saying, this is going to be the last cool wave coming in.
Listen,
well,
my wife
that.
has not said that to me. Like, it's the last blast. Matter of fact, Ross mentioned this yesterday. Like inside jokes,
really?
That couples have, like little inside jokes. Like Ross and his fiance call each other Bob.
Yeah,
and it's not Bob because of Bob. It's Babe, but Bob.
Yeah,
Babe.
We started. It was like the Californication of the word babe. It was hey babe, hey babe, hey babe, what's up, Bob? And then it just transformed into Bob, and now we just call each other Bob.
It's like the Californians, that SNL sketch.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah.
Ours is this whole weather thing I do all the time. That's one of ours. Little inside things that we do with each other. I'll go. We'll walk outside, and my wife is so good at that. We'll walk outside. She'll look over at me and go, last blast?
Yeah.
And I'm like, you mother, you. Because I said it like 4 times this year already.
Yeah.
So
4.
I know.
Oh, at least 4.
At least 4.
This is how you know.
Last blast? And I'm like, you mother.
And I'm always surprised. So, like, when I walked out this way, I'm like, I went onto my bike ride. I'm like, it's a little cool. I would go, wait, I thought we already had our last blast.
Last blast.
I would not have said that.
Yeah.
I got another inside joke with me and my fiance right now.
Yeah.
We went after this bowl of almonds not too long ago, and both of our hands went into it
At the same time. Lady and Tramp moment.
You tramped it.
Yeah, we Lady and Tramped a bowl of almonds, and we immediately, for some strange reason, we hissed at each other at the same time.
Like you were a mad cat?
Yeah. And then we couldn't stop laughing because that was the first time we've ever hissed at each other, and it was at the same time.
Isn't that what really prissy gay guys do to each other?
I don't know. Or I don't know.
That's a hairball.
Oh, okay.
That's not a hiss.
I got a little too deep on that one.
Your hiss is bad.
I got a little deep on it. I'm telling you.
I don't know if it was deep. It was. Yeah, I think Deb's right on the money. You were hacking something up.
When I have too many beers, and my wife asks me if I'm drunk, I'm like, no, I've only had like 2 beers. I've had like 9 beers.
Yeah,
and I can barely spell my own name. One eye's not even cooperating at all. It's off doing its own thing.
Yeah, guana eyes. You
Oh,
get
yeah.
so drunk you go half a guana.
Chameleon eyes.
Yeah.
And that's another one of those things where you're like, yeah, that's a little inside thing there. Just a couple beers, buddy. Just a couple beers.
We have a hallway in our home, and whenever we see each other in that hallway, we just fondle each other. That happened this morning, actually.
Just fondle each other.
Yeah. Where I'm honking, she's yanking.
Whoa, dude, don't do that, sign.
What?
You can't do that on the camera like that. You don't.
What? I didn't even see it.
I didn't say it.
He goes, we're honking, and she's there. I'm like, what?
Oh, jeez, Ross.
I do that all the time, Ross. Let it rip.
It was a one tug. I didn't.
Easy.
Okay, whoa.
That's all it takes?
It's 3:04, and this is a PBS station.
How about everybody just calm down? How about that?
You don't tell me to calm down.
We got to pump the brakes here. But yeah, we'll just hand fight each other in the middle of a hallway.
Jack, you got any inside jokes with NaomiBradshaw.com?
All the time. Can't remember one right now.
Okay, very good. Back to you.
The weather one's one in our house, too.
Is it really? Last blast?
Because when you're a weather geek and you're like, hey, make sure you call me when the weather comes on. He's like, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Make sure you call me when the weather is on?
So, like, if I'm off getting ready or whatever and the weather forecast comes on, his job is to forget to call me that the weather is on.
Because she wants to run in there and see the weather. We like weather.
We like weather. We're weather geeks.
Why are you so mad about it?
I'm not
He's
mad.
not. He's just...
That's our inside joke.
I just...
Well, one of them.
I just feel like, I mean, that's a Googleable thing. That's a...
So what? There's so much that goes into it more than just Googling it.
And we're talking real-time weather, buddy.
No, I think you're going to get the same results.
It's not. It's not the same.
It completely is.
Let me tell you, the weather is different right here where we are in Maitland than it is in Fern Park, just a couple miles away. And when I say that, I do not believe it.
Yeah, okay. All right. I'm just I have not waited for a weather forecast maybe ever in my life.
If you and your wife go somewhere, you and your fiance go somewhere, and this goes for all of you guys, who drives primarily?
Chris.
100% me.
It's you drive everywhere?
Yeah.
You and your fiance drives everywhere? How about you?
No one wants to be in the car when I drive.
I would say it's close to 50-50, but it's probably 60-40 her.
See, I think it's worse for me. I think it's like 80% her. And dudes freak out about that. Like when people find out that my wife like drives me around like Miss Daisy. My wife drives me around like Miss Daisy. So I don't know what the scene looks like. Let's see this hot-ass girl driving around what looks to be her old dead uncle.
Well, her grandfather that she's taking to Quest Labs to get his blood work before his next doctor's appointment.
That's probably exactly what everybody thinks. Oh, my God, they're going to...
That's so sweet of her to take time out of her day to drive Pop over to Quest Labs so he can get a blood draw. My God, she's so sweet.
No, you can feel him like looking in the rearview. Oh, must be dialysis day.
Ooh. I just think it's weird, though, that you sit in the back seat.
Yeah.
Behind her.
Behind her.
It's a safer move. Everyone knows the two worst groups for drivers are teenage boys and senior citizens.
Right, exactly.
Oh yeah, another one.
When I sit behind my wife, I try to make eye contact so that people believe that I'm abducting her. Because that's what you do when you abduct somebody. You don't sit beside them. You sit behind them. You put the gun in the back of the seat. That's not a gun, though.
This one's weird. This one's weird. This is all her. We butter each other's bread.
You butter each other's bread? Is that a
euphemism?
Yeah, exactly. Are we talking about some more highway grabbing or hallway grabbing?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, it's just a really weird thing that we do. I don't know why we do this. I don't even know how it happened.
You legitimately do it?
But literally?
Like you actually, like you're in a restaurant, you take bread and you butter it for her?
No, it's a weird thing. It's a hand thing.
A what?
A hand thing?
No, you have to show us what you mean.
So sometimes...
Is this literal bread?
It's not literal bread.
Okay.
Grab that idea.
Okay,
whatever you think this is,
okay.
Toss it.
So buttering bread is something else. Good. I like learning the newfangled terminologies.
No, this is not a term. This is just me and her.
Okay.
And it's a forehand, backhand on each other's body.
Oh, so you butter each other's bread. So
I don't know where.
Why do you do that?
I don't know, but
they're weird.
Like it's a small spanking with the front and back of your hand.
Yeah, but
Jimmy.
But it's like a hurt so good thing.
Mm-hmm. Where does that usually happen? Is that anywhere? Like head?
Anywhere.
Anywhere.
It's been face. It's been arms, butt, back.
Where did that start?
Stomach.
The buttering bread thing. Where did that come from?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I think we petted. I think we pet a dog once. I think she pet a dog like that once, and I think I told her, it's like, you're buttering our dog's bread, and she laughed pretty hard. And ever since then, we've been buttering each other's bread. It's not that romantic. It's
my wife and I used to race home.
Ooh, I like that.
We would race through the neighborhood. That was we figured that was bad, so we stopped doing that.
My mom and dad used to do that.
Yeah.
Well, there
And we
was a
used to
rule
take
in
it-
our house.
Take it very seriously, too.
Oh, of course. Yeah, very seriously. If you wanted to get there on time, you asked mom. If you didn't care if you got there next week, you asked dad.
I mean, sometimes I do things just because they're easy laughs. So I don't even know if this is an inside joke, but sometimes right in front of her, as she's getting ready for work early in the morning,
Okay.
she'll put on like yoga pants.
Okay.
And every now and then I'll grab another pair of her yoga pants and then proceed to try to put it on and then just struggle.
That must make her laugh.
Yeah,
like, to the
it
point
gets
where
her-
she cries.
It gets her every time.
Every single time.
And there's only one pair that really fits, and then you just see like a Acme cartoon smash against a mirror of my whatnots.
Yeah, sure.
It kind of looks
Pressed
like
ham.
Yeah.
Here we go again.
God, what is that movie? The Frighteners.
The Frighteners.
Yeah,
That's what you call your package?
Yeah, you guys remember when Fred Krueger did the whole thing against the wall?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that, but with my nuts.
Okay. Man, it doesn't have to be that direct. Again, it's 310.
Jeez, Ross.
We've already.
What do you guys say? No one's eating. Who eats at 3:10?
We don't care about it. I don't think stories of your genitals are going to make them throw up. It has nothing to do with the food. It's just tact.
The story
You have no
isn't
tact.
about. I don't think you're listening then, man.
It must- I'm
Because
not-
the story isn't about that.
I must not be listening, Deb.
The story.
There I go, not listening again.
The story is about making your significant other laugh.
That is correct for sure. All right, 407-916-1041. We do have Paul McCartney tickets today for trivia. That'll happen in the 5 o'clock hour. And, of course, your keyword right now is Bills, B-I-L-L-S. Just go to realradio.fm and send that away for your shot to win $1,000. We'll have another at 4 and then at 5. And then we'll see you again on Monday. The News Junkie did have a winner today. That means the pump is primed. It's ready to go. Get that money. Again, your 3 o'clock keyword is Bills, B-I-L-L-S. Good luck. We want you to win for sure. Deb, what's coming up for news?
Well, Russia says it's going to keep Brittany Griner in detention. Back here closer to home, gas and diesel prices hit new highs in Florida. And here's how to watch this weekend's rare super flower blood moon. We'll talk about that and more coming up next during Woke News.
Thanks, Deb. 407-916-1041. Back with Deb's News. More of the Jim Colbert Show right after this.
Got an iPhone? Sweet. Just tell Siri to play Real Radio 104.1.
From the Goldsmith Jewelry Shop Traffic Center. Lowest prices on the highest quality jewelry. goldsmithjewelry.com.
Well, avoid westbound travel on the 408. We had an accident involving a truck that spilled a load across 4 lanes of traffic. Traffic's having to get by in the far right lane and on the shoulder, too. We're seeing delays back to 436, so avoid this area altogether. Eastbound I-4 also slow from an earlier crash near John Young Parkway. See traffic problems? Call the traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm Paige Carrera.
This report is sponsored by Wendy's $5 Biggie Bag. Wendy's Biggie Bag is still just $5. Get a double stack junior bacon cheeseburger or crispy chicken BLT plus 4-piece nugs, small fries, and a small drink. Grab your bag at Wendy's today. U.S. price and participation may vary. Prices may be higher in Alaska and Hawaii.
When the heat is on, Del Air can turn it off. Go to delair.com to schedule your appointment today.
I'm Orlando attorney Mo DeWitt, and this is my client, Raphael.
I had unexpected slip and fall. You were the only guys that were willing to take it. The insurance company offered me a low ball amount. I was able to secure over 10 times that amount. If you're injured on the go, just call Mo.
Prospective client may not obtain same or similar results.
Now, it's your time to make more money and be your own boss. Come to the Franchise Show on May 21st and 22nd at the Hyatt Regency Orlando to meet with the best money-making franchises. Learn how you can open a successful business. This life-changing event is your only chance to see all the hottest money-making opportunities in one place. Find the perfect business for you at the Franchise Show, presented by the Entrepreneur's Source, May 21st and 22nd, the Hyatt Regency Orlando. Get tickets at floridafranchiseshow.com.
Sunnyside Plumbing.
Hi there. I've got some kind of a leak at my kitchen sink.
Sorry, we can't take your call. We've all gone to a self-improvement seminar.
But there's water leaking all over the...
However, there's still hope if you'll just wait a few hours longer.
Hours?
But waiting is good. It's a chance to reconsider your choices in life.
Oh no, this can't be happening.
Above all, be present. Don't dismiss your feelings.
Not worried about my feelings. There's water going everywhere.
Try to see this as an opportunity, a way to grow as a person.
You know, this would never happen with Frank Gay.
True enough, but you didn't call Frank Gay.
Not this time.
The universe is sending you a message. You just need to hear it.
I'm calling Frank Gay.
When you have a leak, you need solutions on your schedule. A helpful expert who can find the problem and fix it fast. That's the Frank Gay way.
Have you heard the message? Hello? Are you still there?
FrankGayServices.com.
Coming in at 5'3", it's #1 mom. She switched to Xfinity and got the all-new 3-for-1 bundle. Unlimited internet, streaming, and Xfinity Mobile. All for what you could pay wireless companies for just one 5G unlimited line. Boom! Shakalaka! That's why they call her the Master of Moolah, the Sultan of Savings, the Queen of Cash. And now, also with Xfinity Internet, you can get unlimited data, Wi-Fi equipment, and a free Flex 4K streaming box included with a 2-year rate guarantee and no term contract. All for just $30 per month when you add an Xfinity mobile plan at regular rates. Go to Xfinity.com/3-for-1, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit an Xfinity store today. Limited time offer. Restrictions apply. Requires paperless billing and autopay. New fast internet 300 megabits per second customers only. Xfinity Mobile requires post-pay Xfinity Internet. After 24 months, regular rates apply to all services and devices.
Most politicians are just show ponies. But Wilton Simpson is a workhorse. Conservative, Republican, fifth-generation Floridian. Simpson's a lifelong farmer who shoots straight and gets things done, like educational and economic opportunity. As Florida's Senate president, Wilton Simpson worked side by side with Governor DeSantis. Simpson fought and won more rights for parents, more choices for kids, and was named champion for school choice. When some politicians wanted lockdowns that threatened our economy, our kids' educations, and our constitutional rights, Wilton Simpson led the charge to keep Florida free and open. Simpson's endorsed by Governor Ron DeSantis, 59 sheriffs, and President Donald Trump. Workhorse Wilton Simpson, the conservative who gets things done. Candidate, Florida Commissioner of Agriculture.
Sponsored by Grow Florida.
Get more out of your day with Dunkin' Refreshers. More tropical flavors like mango, pineapple, and more ways to enjoy your favorite flavor of Dunkin' Refreshers. Available with green tea, coconut milk, or lemonade, so you can get more out of every moment. America runs on Dunkin'. Limited time offer. Additional charges may apply.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/trial. That's ZipRecruiter.com/trial.
Tim's taxes were an unbelievably tangled mess.
The IRS just wouldn't work with me. Then Optima got involved, and I mean, they really got involved.
Optima Tax Relief is A+ rated by the Better Business Bureau, and they've resolved over $1 billion for their clients.
It's like having two lives, the one before Optima Tax and the one after.
Do what Tim did. Call Optima now for a free consultation. Call 800-953-1788. 800-953-1788.
Optima Tax Relief.
Testimonial from an actual client. Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Attention Central Florida. AutoBuy, Google's #1 rated car buying company in the nation, makes it fast and easy to sell your car, truck, SUV, boat, or ATV. If it has wheels, we'll buy it. If it floats, we will buy it for the max. On the spot and in 20 minutes or less. Don't get misleading online offers that change when you get there. Call, click, chat, or come by to get your instant offer. It's that fast and easy, and you'll get the max. Plus, every in-person, no obligation appraisal gets a $50 Amazon gift card. To get the max, visit AutoBuy. WePayTheMax.com.
Do you want to get back?
Paul McCartney got back live. Camping World Stadium, Saturday, May 28th. Paul McCartney, live in concert. The greatest moments from the last 50 years of music from McCartney solo, Wings, and the Beatles. Get tickets now at paulmccartneygotback.com.
This hour of programming brought to you in part by FAS Windows and Doors.
You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show, also available to watch.
Yeah. We like it when you watch.
At The Jim Colbert Show on YouTube.
Thanks, Ross. I literally just started my lunch, and now I've got to clean SpaghettiOs off.
My bad. I thought that's a late lunch, brother. That's on him. By the way, big thanks to somebody who just texted and said they won the John Mulaney tickets. Went to the show last night. Said it was amazing. I know Ross and Jack went. We'll get an update on that in just a little bit. 407-916-1041. Your 3 o'clock keyword is Bills. B-I-L-L-S. Just go over to realradio.fm and send that away for your shot at $1,000. Had a winner on the News Junkie today. Pump is prime, ready to go. Get that money for sure. Welcome back. I'm Jim. Jack and Ross right over there. Yo, let's get a check of the news. Here's Deb.
And now, it's time for Woke News.
It seems like kind of a misuse of the whole world.
On the Jim Colbert Show.
Woke News brought to you by Home Loans Radio with that mortgage guy, Don. Give him a listen tomorrow morning when he's host of the Home Loans Radio Show. Russia says it's going to keep American basketball player Brittany Griner in detention despite U.S. claims that her incarceration is illegal. Russia's foreign ministry issued a statement to CNN saying Griner was caught, quote, red-handed, end quote, smuggling hash oil and faces up to 10 years in prison. Yesterday's statement says the charges against her are based on objective facts and accuses the U.S. State Department of politicizing the situation. Griner is a WNBA player for the Phoenix Mercury and plays for a Russian team during the offseason. It turns out that's when WNBA players and where make the majority of their money outside of the WNBA season here in the States, happens to be in Russia. She was arrested at a Moscow airport in February and accused of smuggling a narcotic substance.
That's why Russia's going to war. They can't smoke weed.
Well, that's funny. But they can drink as much vodka as they weigh.
Yeah, that's why that also fuels war.
And do that crocodile.
Yeah, exactly.
That crocodile will rot your damn legs off.
Oh, right, yeah.
Oh, man.
Remember when News Junkie was talking about crocodile?
Yeah.
I went and looked at those pictures, and man, that is something you have to prepare yourself for. It is bad news.
Meanwhile, a Tampa nonprofit is celebrating what it calls a highly complex and dangerous rescue in Ukraine. Project Dynamo says it recently helped a Michigan native, his wife and mother-in-law, escape Russian troops who held them captive for over a month and flee to Poland. Now, while in Russia's custody, the 27-year-old claims his wife was violently assaulted and he was beaten multiple times. Project Dynamo co-founder Brian Stern says what the Russian troops did to this young couple is vile and their lives will be forever altered by the brutality. But thanks to Project Dynamo, they were actually able to get them out of being held captive by Russian forces and got them over to Poland. And now
sounds like a Tom Cruise movie.
It really does. There's so many of these rescues that you hear about going on, which are just nail-biting right up until the last minute. Sadly, a Northeast Florida man has been identified as the soldier killed in a bear attack in Alaska. The Army says Staff Sergeant Seth Michael Plant, originally from St. Augustine, died after he was attacked on Tuesday in a remote training area of Joint Base Elmendorf-Richardson in Anchorage. A fellow soldier suffered minor injuries in the attack. The 30-year-old Plant was, again, from St. Augustine and joined the active duty Army in 2015 after a stint in the reserves. He was also quite decorated for being such a young age. The attack remains under investigation.
It's weird. I heard that it was a paratrooper.
Yes.
And the first thing I thought was, did he paratroop down into an area and then immediately get attacked by a bear? Like literally, it was dragging out his parachute, but I don't think that was the case.
No.
It was just kind of, when I read that at first, I was like, oh man, what a drag. You make it down, and first thing you do is you get hit by a giant grizzly.
Well, apparently it was a brown bear, it was a brown female who had been observed near a den with two cubs. So they believe it was a defensive attack as she was protecting her cubs.
We don't have grizzlies, right?
No.
In Florida,
no.
that's kind of a
black
north.
bears. That's it. Yeah, Kodiak,
Black
grizzly,
and
brown
Those are
bears.
the biggest.
Yeah.
The Kodiak and the grizzly, yeah.
I've
Nasty.
seen one.
Have you really?
In the wild.
Like out in Banff?
Yeah,
When you were out there?
Yellowstone.
Really?
How cool was it?
It was on my birthday, and it was sick.
Yeah, I saw a video of one walking by a car, and I was like, oh, that thing is like literally eye height. Like it was giant.
Wow.
It just, whenever it moved, and you could just see its legs look like mine, because I have gigantic thighs. But, I mean, it's just...
Weird flex.
I'm not trying to brag, but I've got bear-like legs.
Very powerful.
Gas and
Thanks,
diesel
Mike.
prices are at new all-time highs here in Florida. AAA reports the statewide average for a gallon of regular rose another penny overnight to $4.43. That's 15 cents more than just a week ago. Meanwhile, the price of diesel is up slightly from yesterday to a record $5.56 per gallon.
Saw $4.49 a gallon coming in today.
Yeah, a lot of people did.
Quit bitching. Just plug your car in like Jimmy.
Yeah,
AAA
$4.49 a gallon.
AAA reports the national average price for regular jumped 2 cents overnight. It is also $4.43. Now, that's the highest price ever for the fourth day in a row. At $3.95 a gallon, though, Georgia remains the lowest statewide average and is one of now only 3 states below $4 a gallon. At the high end, as always, California is now up to $5.87 a gallon, the most expensive in America.
My wife and I are planning a trip this summer, and we were considering driving instead of flying.
Dumb.
I quickly did the math on just the gas alone more than the plane ticket.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, this is getting to like Kentucky Derby winter prices.
It's bad, man. I mean, $4.49 a gallon is a lot.
That's a lot.
Here's the thing. There are theories out there that they're classically conditioning you to get used to $4 plus gallon gas so they can continue to charge $3.50 because right now, if you got gas for $3.50, you'd be like, I mean, you'd leave work to go fill up.
Without a doubt. We can do that, right?
No, we cannot.
Oh. Okay, well, one of Dallas's top fire officials is in line to lead the Orlando Fire Department.
Really?
Yeah. Mayor Buddy Dyer announced last night that he has chosen Charlie Salazar to replace Benjamin Barksdale, who resigned over 6 months ago. Salazar has been with Dallas Fire Rescue for almost 30 years. And right now, he's currently executive deputy chief. Dyer says Salazar is well qualified to ensure that OFD continues to work diligently in protecting our community. Assuming he gets city council approval, Salazar will start July 25th.
Interesting. I wonder why they wouldn't hire from inside in town. Is there nobody at the fire department in Orlando that's qualified to run the fire department? They have to bring somebody in from Dallas?
Maybe no one with a cooler name.
Yeah.
Salazar.
Is that a little bit odd to you guys? Like, why would they bring somebody in from another city to run the fire department? There's nobody in the city that could do that?
Was there an issue?
I don't know.
But before that.
With Barksdale, I believe there was. I don't remember at the moment, so that's why I'm not commenting.
So I mean, what would that mean, though, Jack? Would that mean like
you want to change the culture?
The environment, right?
Yeah,
exactly.
It's like bringing in a new manager, you know?
When you think of the new police chief who had been brought into, and I'm forgetting his last name, first name Cecil, the new police chief, forgive me, sir, of Sanford, who was brought in after the Trayvon Martin, George Zimmerman. He was brought in to reestablish trust between the African-American community and other brown communities with law enforcement and was really successful with that. On the flip end, you have Houston's former police chief during the time when those Houston officers had been targeted who ended up in Miami-Dade County and did not have as nearly good of an experience.
Oh, wow.
Cecil Smith is the chief in Sanford.
Speaking of police officers, a judge sentenced Everett Miller, the man convicted of murdering Kissimmee police officers Matthew Baxter and Sergeant Sam Howard nearly 5 years ago, to death this afternoon. Now, the jury had previously recommended the death penalty, but the defense had argued that Miller, who's a former Marine, deserved life in prison.
He executed these guys, right?
In fact, when it described the crime, I thought, yeah, there's no point in putting that in the newscast. The shooting, like I said, almost 5 years ago, and in 2019, when he was on trial, it took jurors less than 2 hours of deliberations to find Miller guilty of first-degree murder.
And an hour of that was the directions of how you come to the decision. I mean, the other hour was just kind of milling about, playing Wordle, and then going, yeah. Because I think didn't he just walk up on these guys and shoot them?
They were responding to an area that was known for drug activity.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Now, and here's the reason why. He had killed both officers by shooting them in the back of the head and then proceeded to pose them.
Right, yeah, okay, that's the same guy.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah,
exactly.
Kill that guy quick.
Kill
him today.
There was no proof that it wasn't absolutely egregious the way that he'd carried out that crime, and he had no interaction with these officers beforehand. Yeah. He was well known to Kissimmee police officers, but at that time. All right, a recent arrest in Polk County could serve as a warning for homeowners. Lake Wales contractor Don Wildman was arrested recently for grand theft and fraud. Now, the 45-year-old allegedly agreed to work on a Davenport home over a year ago, but after getting paid over $23,000, this is such an issue. You hear about this all the time, and this is part of that fraud that they're going to be trying to tackle. when legislators return to Tallahassee on Monday, May 23rd, to start that special session. In this case, Wildman reportedly never followed through after getting that $23,000, and he also never refunded the money.
Yeah.
Sheriff Grady Judd said yesterday homeowners should thoroughly research anyone they plan to hire because it could save you big headaches and big money. My question is, for most homeowners would be to, and this is the problem, you can't call your insurance company, but I had seen this on the texting service earlier. They say don't sign an assignment of benefits. That signs that over to the contractor.
Don't sign anything. Don't sign it. My God, don't write anybody a check without
What about
anything
for a
being
deposit?
done. Here's the thing. There has to be some good faith thing. One thing, you got to do your research, because Florida, Texas, California. These places are absolute just landmine communities for fraud. The reason why is elderly people don't know how to defend themselves against it. And our state is full with elderly people who get absolutely bulldozed by these guys who come in with a great pitch, a great line. They sound professional. If you're old enough, you still believe that you can trust anybody and everybody, and you just start writing checks.
I knew a guy.
And then it's too embarrassing to go after it because you're embarrassed because you got taken, and then you just take the loss, 10, 15, 20 G's.
I knew a guy who fell in love with a woman, and then the woman said, I have a brother who could help out with the house. With like contractor work. Did the first half of the house, got all the money, and dipped. So now you have a broken house and a heart.
Age old. It used to be just roofing in Central Florida had a very bad reputation for that, but now it's across the board. The contractors will swoop in during certain seasons,
exactly,
and do those things, and then get the hell out of Dodge, change names. They won't be licensed or bonded.
But Jimmy, we had an issue at our house where we had a plumber who tried to tell us we had water damage when really the water damage was just cosmetic. And told us to, don't worry about it. We'll go ahead and contact your insurance company.
I bet.
Because we do this kind of work all the time. And I was like, hell no.
Nope.
That is not going to happen.
Nope.
Thank you so much, but no thank you.
Seriously, I hate saying this, but because it sounds so kind of Orwellian, you have to act like everybody's out there to take your money from you. You just have to look at it like that. You have to look at it like everybody's just trying to take your cash from you. And if you don't protect it, they will do it.
All right. Well, a couple of items from South Florida. Relief is coming for residents sickened by a large pile of trash in Miami-Dade County. A huge amount of trash has collected off the MacArthur Causeway at the site of a former homeless encampment. One environmentalist estimates it's, how many feet wide would you think?
I don't even know how to, 40.
Jack?
43.
Oh, wow.
Ross.
This guy.
I gave a window. I gave a window.
This guy is the Magnus Carlsen of this game, by the way.
Come on now.
I gave you a window.
I'm going 44.
Points, Ross, 50 feet.
Yeah.
Hey.
Take that, Bradshaw. Screw you.
50 feet high.
I got second place. You got last.
Sorry, I'm comfortable there.
And
nowhere to go but up, Jup.
And 30 feet wide. This is a 5-story tall building of garbage.
Are you kidding?
No,
just from bums?
It's 50 feet wide and 50 feet high, 30 feet wide, and it's from a former Miami homeless encampment.
Oh, just set it on fire.
The environmentalist says it's an overall failure of humanity. FDOT says a maintenance crew was at the site this morning to remove the trash. And I think of this because on my way into work today, getting off where the 414 is a toll road and turns into Maitland Boulevard, right there's like a subdivision that's all fenced in. And I see this just pile of what looks like sleeping bags and grocery carts, and it's never been there before. I take this route every day. And I was like, oh, no.
If you pay attention in Central Florida.
You can see them pop up.
I bet money we could take. You pay attention in Central Florida. The number one places now that homeless encampments are happening is in these transfers of roads, these big, because the way they clear them out, they create these retention ponds, and they have to beautify them, which means they create these little forest areas. Well, the homeless guys will go in there because they know nobody's going to come out there. They're not bothering anybody who lives there. And if you look deep into those woods, you can see them. I can show you 4 right now.
What's interesting is
like
that
right up the road, you never know they were there.
Jack had mentioned before that new subdivision, all those apartments that are being built right there. Well, that's where the homeless encampments previously had been. So now apparently they're just picking up and moving across the street.
So there was one over in Castleberry for a while. You know where the Highlight is, Jack?
Yes.
Back there between Oxford and Highlight, off that road, not far from where English Estates Elementary is.
Yes.
There was an area there of like this wooded area. Well, it was just this. It's just been this lot forever. But what happened is nobody realized it, and then they started seeing these homeless dudes who were walking out of this convenience store, and they would just walk across a ditch and just disappear in the woods, like it was some movie, right? They went back there, and the minute you get past this one area, it opened up into this encampment where there were like 20 people living full time. And they wind up, they dozed it all down so they couldn't do it anymore. But you would have never known. I drove by that thing 1,000 times, never knew.
Yeah, exactly. They're literal. And of course, with the housing crisis now, it's getting even worse. All right. This is what started as a happy marriage proposal is proving to be costly for a group in South Florida. 10 people were fined after David Torres dumped over 50 balloons into Biscayne Bay.
I saw that, yeah.
The balloons are decorations on a yacht for a marriage proposal. Now Torres is facing up to $10,000 worth of fines and a charge of reckless disregard for the environment.
Ooh.
The rest of the group involved in planning the event, they're facing a total of about $23,000 in fines. They take that stuff seriously. Skip the balloons. Skip the balloons, especially the Mylar balloons. Just skip the balloons. They had 2 sperm whales recently beach themselves in the Keys, which is really rare because it was a juvenile and an adult, and they didn't beach at the same time. And a necropsy on one of the whales found that it was full of plastic, fishing nets. So
fishing line is a bad one that nobody really talks about.
Huge bad one.
Nobody really talks about that. Old fishing lines and old fishing nets are a massive problem in those areas because they get pinch bit off, and they cut them out, and off they go.
And areas like Key Biscayne, which are trying to keep that beauty in that area, they don't take 50 balloons being tossed into the bay lightly. Okay, closer here to Central Florida. I know this broke Jimmy's heart when I told him, but a popular restaurant for horror fans is no more at Universal Orlando. The theme park announced Monsters Cafe is closed for good.
Wow.
The restaurant first
That's an OG.
opened
That OG?
That's 1998.
Wow.
So not exactly OG, but
it was.
But Universal says the restaurant was closed to make way for a, quote, new dining experience, end quote. Yeah, rebranding.
Yeah, got to open up.
No details were released about what will be taking its place.
Any ideas over there, homie?
No idea. And also, they announced not too long ago, I don't know if they have announced it, but it's going to happen, is that their parade over at Universal is going to no longer be in the next couple of months.
Really?
Wow.
So they're not going to replace that with anything, or just going to end that entire idea?
That, my friend, is the big question.
There you go.
Do they have the rights to Marvel? I forget between the movies and the theme parks who has what rights.
It's actually a really interesting thing is that I believe the story is that Universal kind of had an idea of like, hey, Disney's about to buy Marvel, so before that happens, let's sign a 100-year contract to have the Marvel characters still in our park. And then, and they upgraded it as much as they possibly could, and now it's stuck like that.
But those are the only rights they have, right? To the rights inside the park. They have no other rights to expand or do any other,
So you got to figure it, the Monsters thing, it's got to be something Marvel. Marvel's everything now, right?
Well, no, it won't be Marvel. They can't add anything to what they already have that's Marvel.
They can't add.
So right before they signed it, they just dumped a bunch of money into it to make sure that, like, let's see what people from 50 years from now are going to like.
This is going to last.
Yeah.
All right, SpaceX is set to launch another batch of internet satellites into orbit today, or have launched it today from the West Coast. The 53 Starlink satellites will be aboard a Falcon 9 rocket that was set to lift off from Vandenberg Space Force Base in California at 3:07 p.m. local time. So that launch has obviously taken place, I believe. Meanwhile, another Starlink launch is scheduled for tomorrow afternoon from Florida's Cape Canaveral Space Force Station. So far, the private company has put more than 2,000 Starlink satellites into space as part of its worldwide broadband network. But again,
only 1.3 trillion to go.
Yeah, but it is helping a lot of people in Ukraine.
Oh, look at the North. No, that's a trend.
Speaking of space, a team of scientists here in Florida is making outer space history for the first time ever. University of Florida researchers have proven plants can grow in lunar soil.
I saw that today. That's crazy.
Yeah, several using soil collected from several of NASA's Apollo missions. The scientists planted thale cress seeds and placed them under growth lights to see how they would react. I know none of us have any experience with grow lights, but apparently they work really well. The plants grew in the lunar soil, but did show degreed signs of stress. But still, the team hopes their findings are going to help NASA's Artemis program, which does plan to create a permanent operations base on the moon. So being able to grow food in the soil that's available.
Big deal.
Very big deal.
Can't HelloFresh up there. No. Oh, dude, it's not working.
All right, we've got a lunar eclipse coming this weekend. Much of the U.S. is going to see what's called the superflower blood moon. This month's full moon is also a super moon, meaning it's going to look bigger and brighter than usual because it's at its closest point to Earth in its orbit. And Jimmy, I know before with other supermoons, you've said it's almost uncomfortable to look through your telescope because it's so big and bright.
It actually, the first one I set it up that year, right after I got it for Christmas, it was so bright that you could actually see it magnifying a dot back through the eyepiece and onto my deck.
Oh, wow.
Like you could barely look through it. It was so freaking bright. So we had to kind of pan it out or put a new lens in it. So it made it look a little farther away because I had the Big Daddy lens and the moon would actually fill up the entire thing. So you could move it around and still be within the context of the moon. That was almost hard to look at. That's how bright it was. Now, this was supposed to be different because it's a lunar eclipse with the sun, so it has a reddish
it's going to turn red. Yeah, exactly.
I'm setting up my telescope tomorrow afternoon to aim it to where I know the moon will be so that we can go up there and check it out. It's around 10:30, I think it happens, right?
The flower part comes from the May full moon's spring-themed nickname, and unlike a solar eclipse, you don't need eye protection, and you're right, the best time to view the lunar eclipse is between 11:30 p.m. Sunday into about 1 a.m. Sunday or Monday morning.
The blood moon rises once again.
The blood moon.
And real quick, just a quick traffic note I want to bring you. There are heavy delays on the westbound 408 right now at Conway. This is because of a semi that has jackknifed. We have a travel trailer that is overturned, rather.
Oh.
So heavy delays again, westbound 408 at Conway in Orlando after a travel trailer has overturned. Just the beginning of the traffic messes on I-4. But
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. We'll keep you posted either way. And you all are officially woke. And Woke News is brought to you by Home Loans Radio with that mortgage guy, Don. Listen, tomorrow morning is a great time to listen as that mortgage guy, Don, hosts the Home Loans Radio Show right here on Real Radio 104.1. He does it every Saturday morning, and it's a great chance for you to hear him dole out his expertise about everything to do with the home buying and mortgage process. But the good news is you don't have to wait until tomorrow morning to get that question answered. You can get that answered right now by going to homeloansradio.com or check him out at thatmortgageguydon.com.
Thank you so much, Deb. 407-916-1041. Text us at 77031. Back in a sec, we'll find out how the John Mulaney show went, and we'll get you some Embers only. We'll do that right after this.
Something on your mind? Text us at 77031. Standard data and message rates apply. Real Mobile is powered by Orange Buick GMC and OrangeBuickGMC.com. We are professional grade.
Hey, everybody. Good Friday to you. Fox 35 Storm Team Chief Meteorologist Jamie King. Fox 35 Storm Center. Want to update you Friday weather here in Central Florida. A little warmer than we've been. Looks like some mid, maybe upper 80s for some of you. Mostly sunny with increasing clouds. Showers and storms get fired up again, mainly after 2 o'clock. Chance of 50%. Some locally heavy rain and some cloud-to-ground lightning and some of the stronger storms that pop off. Northwest winds at around 5. 40% chance of rain tonight before 12 a.m. Then partly cloudy, mild overnight. Lows down to about 66 for your Saturday and Sunday. Rain chances both days, mainly for the PM at around 20%, with hot and a little more humid highs, too, in the low 90s. For Fox 35, I'm Storm Team Chief Meteorologist Jamie King. Have a great weekend and take care.
This report is sponsored by Amtrak. Gas prices are high, so ride Amtrak and fuel your adventurous side without breaking your travel budget. Amtrak gets you there with more money in your wallet. Book in advance and save up to 20% at Amtrak.com. Restrictions and exclusions apply.
Start driving the truck that you deserve today. For a limited time, Nations Trucks is hooking you up with $500 in free gas or diesel fuel with any truck purchase. If you buy a Ford F-350 Power Stroke, you get $500 in free diesel fuel. Maybe you're looking to buy a Chevy Z71, you get $500 in free gas. No matter what type of truck you're looking for, Nations Trucks has it on the lot right now. So visit Nations Trucks at their new location, 4165 US 17 in Sanford, just 1 mile south of Lake Mary Boulevard, or find them online at nationstrucks.com.
If you've been involved in a slip and fall accident and are not sure of your legal options, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733 and take back control of your life.
Office in Orlando.
Jersey Mike's would like to dedicate the next 3 seconds to our new grilled portobello mushroom and Swiss sub. Trust us, it tastes good too, because fresh ingredients make a sub above.
It is one of the top 5 most important purchases you're going to make in your entire life.
International Diamond Center's Ryan McKellen talking about your engagement ring.
We take the time to make sure that you have that peace of mind in that purchase.
At IDC, peace of mind starts with a hand-picked certified diamond that is cut for maximum brilliance.
And when I put my diamond up against a diamond that you can find in almost any other retail location, we're going to end up beating the competition because our product stands out to the eye of the beholder. It sparkles more, it jumps off the ring, and just outperforms.
And to showcase that diamond, IDC has rings from premier designers like Tacori, Viraggio, Henry Dawsey, and many more.
IDC carries brands that other stores are not even allowed to carry.
And then you get the strongest warranties in the jewelry industry, backed by a family who stands behind every purchase for life.
Our integrity is paramount. We take care of your ring for life. We invite you in as an extension of our family, but you always know that you're getting top quality products. That peace of mind that the customer gets is unbelievable.
International Diamond Center for that once-in-a-lifetime purchase. 4 convenient Orlando locations.
Hey Orlando, Chick-fil-A wants to say thanks for all the little things you do each day to make a big difference in our community. That's why from May 9th to the 21st, local Chick-fil-A restaurants are giving away an offer for a free drink. Get your reward for a Chick-fil-A Cloudberry Sunjoy by signing into your Chick-fil-A app with location services on in the Orlando market area. Then redeem by scanning or placing a contactless mobile order at a participating Orlando Chick-fil-A restaurant open to close. Offer subject to availability. Rewards are single-use only. Limit 1 per person per Chick-fil-A 1 account. See further details in the app.
Spectrum is America's leading internet provider, delivering ultra-fast gig speeds you need on the high-performance network you want. And Spectrum's advanced home Wi-Fi is security made simple, automatically blocking outside threats, along with 99.9% network reliability. So no matter what you do online, you can do it faster, safer, and more reliably with Spectrum Internet. Get 200 megabits per second for only $49.99 a month. Visit Spectrum.com today for details. Based on internet subscribers among top internet service providers. Restrictions apply.
Every 3 seconds, there's a new victim of identity theft. A criminal could be applying for loans in your name or even selling your personal info on the dark web. Protecting your identity can be easy with LifeLock by Norton. LifeLock monitors your info and alerts you to potential identity threats. No one can prevent all identity theft or monitor all transactions at all businesses, but with LifeLock, it's easy to help protect yourself. Save up to 25% off your first year at LifeLock.com with promo code NEWS.
If you're in the market for a new home or your dream home, go with a lender you can count on for competitive rates. Over 300 loan products and thousands of loan consultants to help make sure you get the home and the mortgage that you want. Call now to see if you're pre-approved. 866-888-LOAN. 866-888-LOAN. Or go to LoanDepot.com. Loan Depot, where home means everything. Rates are subject to change. Equal Housing Opportunity Lender. NMLS number 174457. Licensed in all 50 states.
Here's how to avoid a top mistake in divorce. Text messages and social media posts can wind up in front of a judge. Act accordingly. Don't post like a fool. Divorce? Trenley Kramer Law. TK Law. OneFirmForLife.com.
Why choose proven quality sleep from Sleep Number? Because our Sleep Number 360 smart bed is really smart. It senses your movement and automatically adjusts to help keep you both comfortable. Plus, it's temperature balancing so you stay cool. It's even smart enough to know exactly how long, how well, and when you slept, and to help you get almost 30 minutes more restful sleep per night. Sleep Number takes care of the science. All you have to do is sleep. Save $1,000 on the Sleep Number 360 Special Edition Smart Bed Queen now only $19.99, plus free premium home delivery when you add a base. Ends Monday. To learn more, go to sleepnumber.com.
all smashed up, don't know what to do. Just call Mo so you won't be singing the blues. Injured on the go, just call Mo. 866 call Mo.
Orlando Attorney Mo DeWitt, sung by a non-attorney spokesperson.
Car crash? Call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
Still showing the world every aspect of your life on social media? Yep, us too. Find Real Radio 1041 on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733. We now return to the Jim Colbert Show. Already in.
Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show, Real Radio 104.1, 407-916-1041. Text us at 77031. Your keyword is Bills. Got a few minutes. Get it. The wonderful Cars. My God, they're so good. So good. All right, 407-916-1041. Thanks so much for listening today. We appreciate that very much. Welcome back. I'm Jim. Deb and Jack and Ross are here. We'll do Embers only here in just a second. I want to find out from the boys how John Mulaney was last night. I was talking to Ross a little bit before the show because Wanda Sykes Hall was also in town last night. Or Wanda Sykes, not Hall anymore. Yeah, she was in town last night at DPAC.
I did not know that.
Yeah, Detective Barb went. I played in a charity golf event this morning with Detective Barb, and she went last night and said that Wanda Sykes killed it.
Good for her.
At the room last night. So you guys saw John Mulaney, and it's kind of weird because, John Mulaney's had a very odd last 18 months.
Yeah.
A very odd, rehab.
Which was a focal point of his routine.
Yeah, intervention.
Yeah.
Got Olivia Munn pregnant. Now they've broken up. I mean, he's with somebody else, I guess, already. So it's very funny. Hi, I'm John Mulaney.
Hi.
But he's really funny. How'd it go last night?
Very good.
Yeah, I thought it was great.
Thoroughly entertaining to get that amount of brutal honesty. I mean, there's a point in his set where he looks at the audience and goes, "Now don't tell anybody I said this." And then he said what he was trying to what he said, and I thought, like, I'm really surprised you said that.
Really?
Yeah.
You guys said there was a gigantic crowd, right?
Yeah, I mean, that arena. So when comedians come to town, they have to kind of pick the venue based on what they think they can fill.
Sure.
And I believe that it's the Edition Financial Arena. It's the UCF arena there, right on UCF campus, right by the football stadium. I believe it's about 7,000. It may be even a little more. And it was almost full. So
I mean, that's amazing. You figure that's where Tool played.
Yeah.
And they, in the same type setup, and they would have sold the same amount of tickets. That's amazing. I knew John Mulaney was a popular guy. I didn't realize it was that big, though.
Yeah.
I mean, that's gigantic.
That's the one step down from doing the Amway Center.
Yeah, that's the next biggest venue we have because it would be Hard Rock holds about 3,200 people.
I think even less than that. I think it's
28?
About, in 2000. And Walt Disney Theater, Dr. Phillips Center is about just over 2,000.
So it'd be too much for that.
Yeah, and Steinmetz Hall is about 1,500.
So it's odd because when Nate Bargatze just came, he had to book, and Sebastian Maniscalco, they had to book 2 nights or 2 shows because they sold the first one out so quickly.
Yeah.
They added another show, and I think they both sold those out as well.
Yeah. It was packed second night at Sebastian's show.
Man, it's crazy. That's good, though. So funny, good material, about an hour and a half or so?
About hour 20. I think he did about hour 20, maybe hour 30.
It was hard to track because you couldn't look at your phone because they were in yonder bags.
How was that, by the way? How was that experience?
I had one massive speed bump.
Okay, I'll tell you what. Hold that because I want to get to Embers only, and I wanted to talk about that entire thing anyway. So hold on to that, okay?
Will do.
Because I want to find out how everybody opened up for him did because I'm as interested in people who are featuring for big talent now as I am the big talent. And the reason why is I can not now you can't because YouTube has smartened up or the artists have. You can only find clips on YouTube. You used to be able to find full stand-up specials. They pulled all that now. It's behind a paywall. So, but when those guys who are traveling with those comedians, they're handpicked. So usually, the comic finds somebody they think is funny and then picks them. So I'm interested in that next wave of the big new ideas. So I want to talk about all of that. Let's do Embers only.
Now, it's time to explore the world of cigars, spirits, and other things that make life worth living. This is Embers Only.
Embers Only brought to you by our good friends over at Corona Cigar Company. 3 lounges to help serve you. And don't get fooled. These lounges are gigantic emporiums dedicated to smoking cigars and having wonderful spirits with them. Heathrow, downtown Sand Lake Road, always online at coronacigar.com. And not only do they have the goods, they have the people to get you to the goods. Their staff completely understanding it wherever you are in your cigar enjoying life, whether it be a newbie or a seasoned smoker. They can lead you to exactly what you're looking for. Even new stuff, classic stuff, cutters, humidors, lighters, they have it all. Plus a wonderful lounge just to hang out, have a sip of something wonderful, whether it be a mezcal, whether it be a nice tequila, a bourbon, a scotch.
I'm pretty sure the best tequila, I'll just say it, the best tequila I've ever had, Tears of Llorona, was at that bar downtown.
Oh, really?
Their location, and the bartender sold me on it, and his words were true.
Absolutely perfect to go down there and people watch. This week's cigar is actually a classic from them. We have featured this before. It's the Corona Nicaraguan 20th Anniversary FSG Connecticut Torpedo. I actually love these torpedo cuts because you can kind of choose how you want the draw. If you want the draw tight, you cut it a little smaller. You want to draw big, you can cut it a little fatter.
Do you like your draw tight?
I like it medium. I like it in between. I like the thing to stay lit by itself a little bit with a little bit of work.
Yeah.
Just so I can I don't huff them. I just kind of enjoy it every once in a while. I love the flavor.
I huff.
This is a consistent, great cigar. The great thing about these Corona Proof cigars, they're inexpensive. This cigar only $10, and it's just beautiful tobacco inside and out. A beautiful flavor, nice and medium, easy to smoke, burns even, construction is wonderful, and very, very affordable. This series is delicious. These anniversary 20ths from Nicaragua are absolutely beautiful. You can pick them up at all 3 shops. Again, it's the Corona Nicaraguan 20th Anniversary FSG Connecticut Torpedo. They're $10 each. Grab one or a handful right now at your local Corona Cigar. Heathrow, downtown, or always on Sand Lake, always online at coronacigar.com.
You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show. Your chance to win $1,000 in your hand is minutes away on Real Radio 104.1. Brought to you by Mills Air.
From the Goldsmith Jewelry Shop Traffic Center. Lowest prices on the highest quality jewelry. goldsmithjewelry.com.
Well, southbound travel on the Turnpike is shut down between County Road 561 and Scrub J Lane. Avoid the area. A medical chopper had to respond here. Westbound travel on the 408 is also closed near Conway Road. A truck pulling a trailer spilled the load in the roadway across 4 lanes of traffic, so traffic's having to get by on the far right lane and also on the right shoulder. See traffic problems? Call the traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm Paige Carrera.
This report is sponsored by Wawa. Welcome back to Wawa Siptopia, your handcrafted beverage happy place. Enjoy smoothies, refreshers, hot and iced lattes, or try the new frozen coffee and frozen refreshers. Wawa is your handcrafted beverage happy place. Gotta have a Wawa.
Man, when the big box stores wanted to partner up with a bathroom remodeling company, they chose one company. That's Rebath. Here's why. The reputation is stellar, not to mention they've been doing it for 31 years. They have all the license and insurances. They're dependable. They have standards performance to make sure you get exactly what you pay for on time, every time. And the guy who owns this company, Dave Denbauer, is one of the nicest people you'll ever meet in your entire life. You want to do business with him just because of him. They really know what they're doing. And this is why they're successful, by the way. They're not successful. I haven't been endorsing these guys for 10 years because they're not good at this. They're really good at it. And these products are legit, man. If you want to go by their showroom and check them out, you can do that. 436 up in Altamont, right across from Kobe. When you walk in, you'll see some models set up. That's just to show you what the products look like. Put your hands on them. Feel that quality. These are names you've known forever. They're not installing junk. They want your bathroom to be indestructible and beautiful, and that's exactly what they do. Hop online today, rebathmidfla.com. Look at those before and afters. Man, amazing stuff happening from this company. It can happen for you. Hop on board, book your appointment. It's rebathmidfla.com.
Now, it's your time to make more money and be your own boss. Come to the Franchise Show on May 21st and 22nd at the Hyatt Regency Orlando to meet with the best money-making franchises. Learn how you can open a successful business. This life-changing event is your only chance to see all the hottest money-making opportunities in one place. Find the perfect business for you at the Franchise Show, presented by the Entrepreneur's Source, May 21st and 22nd, the Hyatt Regency Orlando. Get tickets at FloridaFranchiseShow.com.
Want to sell your car for top dollar at a dealership you can trust? Let Off Lease Only give you cash for your car today. At Off Lease Only, they pride themselves on offering drivers the biggest inventory of the most popular used cars updated daily. That means they're always looking for used cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs just like yours. Whether you want to sell your car outright or trade it in for a newer model, Off Lease Only is here to offer you top dollar for your trade. Selection, convenience, value. Online at offleaseonly.com or in person at the dealership just off the beach line at Narcoossee and McCoy.
Sunnyside Air Conditioning.
Oh, hi. My AC's blowing hot air.
Voted the top HVAC company by the robots we hired to vote for us.
Yes, my air conditioner is...
For AC repair, press 1. Fine. Are you sure it's actually broken?
Well, yes, it's blowing hot.
Have you considered fixing it yourself?
No.
Could try YouTube. Might be a video about air conditioners.
No, I actually want a professional...
Saw a video yesterday with a cat on a bicycle. Hilarious.
How would that help?
Might make you feel better about the whole broken air conditioner thing.
This would never happen with Frank Gay.
But you didn't call Frank Gay.
Right, I'm calling Frank Gay.
When you have an AC problem, you need a professional solution. An expert who can diagnose your system right away and get the air blowing frosty cold again. That's the Frank Gay way.
I found it! Look at him with his little helmet. That's the Frank Gay way.
FrankGayServices.com.
How does reading make you, you?
With books like Super Fly Guy, I can be a pilot going from place to place.
And in Satellite Space Mission, I can be an astronaut, exploring outer space.
Let's Talk Soccer makes me want to compete. And with books like I'm Enough, I know I'm complete.
Our at-home reading program helps kids read on grade level. Enroll at newworldsreading.com.
Culver's could have only started in Wisconsin. Just ask our team member Marcus.
Let's just say you can take the restaurants out of America's Dairyland, but you can't take America's Dairyland out of the restaurants. Like the real Wisconsin cheese on our juicy butter burgers, the farm fresh dairy in our fresh frozen custard, even our crispy golden Wisconsin cheese curds. It may sound cheesy, but we love where we come from at Culver's.
Almost as much as we love sharing it with our guests. Welcome to Delicious. One more reason Culver's could have only started in Wisconsin?
Hi, welcome to Culver's.
Just take it from our team member, Sarah.
When you order a Culver's Butterburger, you're never just a customer. You're a guest in our home. See, where we come from, people do right by each other. It's why we cook each Butterburger to order just for you, right down to getting the perfect sear on the beef. It's delicious. That extra care may be a small town thing, but it's big time important to us.
Come on in and let us serve you with a smile that stretches from our hometown to yours. Welcome to Delicious.
Join Jim Colbert on The Jim Colbert Show for his Cigar of the Week segment every Friday afternoon at 3:45. You can pick up these featured cigars at all 3 Corona Cigar Company locations, Dr. Phillips, Heathrow, and downtown. Learn more at coronacigar.com.
Racetrack gas pump thought number 4. Because waiting for your tank to fill up is the perfect time to think about,
what if I could have a cookout in my car? That way, I could have a barbecue pulled pork sandwich and barbecue chicken pizza, all slathered in sweet baby rays. I'll call it a carbecue.
with flavor this good? Call it whatever you want. Try Racetrack's new barbecue pulled pork sandwich and chicken pizza, both made with Sweet Baby Ray's. Available for a limited time at participating locations. Racetrack, whatever gets you going.
Hey, Orlando business owners, stop overpaying for internet and phone. Switch to Spectrum Business and get Orlando's best deal for small businesses. Get blazing fast internet speeds of 600 megabits per second for just $49.99 a month, and phone for just $19.99 a month. Taxes and fees included. That's faster internet at an incredible price. Other providers don't even come close. Make the switch to Spectrum Business. Visit business.spectrum.com/ultra.
This hour of programming brought to you in part by FAS Windows and Doors.
Broadcasting live from the injury law firm of Kaufman and Lind studio. Your accident, your future, your attorney. Contact them at whenyouneedus.com or call pound 546 from your cell. You're listening to WTKS FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando. Available everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. Now #1 for podcasting. We are an iHeartRadio station.
Real Radio has your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website, BANK, B-A-N-K, BANK. Enter it now on our website, realradio.fm. Good luck.
You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show. Also available to watch at The Jim Colbert Show on Facebook.
Hey guys, I'm a plumber and taking deposits works both ways because I can't do a $4,000 job and expect to get paid in full. I have to take a deposit of like $1,500 to start the job.
Yeah, that's understood. Everybody understands. As long as you're legit and you make sure that everybody up front understands what they're getting with it.
Yeah, I don't expect anyone to do work for free, but that assignment of benefits always sounds a bit sketch.
Your 4 o'clock keyword is bank, B-A-N-K. Go to realradio.fm and send that away for your shot at $1,000. 4 o'clock keyword, bank. Bank. Get that money. News Junkie had a winner today.
Damn it.
Welcome back. I'm Jim. Deb, Jack, and Ross are here as well. Again, your 4 o'clock keyword is bank. We want you to win for sure. Amy Drew Thompson coming up next segment with Primetime Kitchen.
We're sorry, Lavana in Orlando. Deb seems upset that you won $1,000 today. The rest of us are all happy for you. Deb is a little upset.
It's okay to be pissed, Deb.
I am not pissed that she won. I'm pissed that we don't have someone to be her friend in that $1,000 bank right now.
The day is still young. 3 o'clock keyword is out there, just finished up.
Right.
Now the 4 o'clock keyword is in the ether, waiting for people to text it in or on our website at realradio.fm. And if that phone rings and says no caller ID at about 5 o'clock, make sure you answer it.
Right.
It could be your $1,000. And it would make Deb happy.
All right, so the boys went to see John Mulaney last night. And they had to use the phone pouch.
The boys.
What's it called?
Yonder pouch.
The Yonder pouch?
Yeah.
So it's basically a pouch you put your phone in, and it disables it.
You walk up, and it's funny. You're getting in line to go through security, and the first thing they do, they have staff there that work yonder, and they're like, "Do you want us to write down where you're sitting?" And it's a little notepad, and what they do is they write down your section, your row, and your seat number, and hand it to you. Because what happens is now everyone has their tickets on their phones. You're going to give that up. Then you don't have access to your ticket. So you have a little Post-it note of where you're sitting. So you can confirm, you can compare, and so you know where you're going to once you're in the venue. So you go through that security, and then they ask you, please silence your phone or turn it off. It's a little padded, it's about 8 inches high, about 5 inches wide, a little padded, envelope, and you just drop your phone in, and it snaps shut. And I think it's magnets, space magnets, science and stuff that keep it shut. And then it's kind of like a security thing at a checkout place at a department store, because when you're coming out, they kind of put it on this magnet thing, and then it opens up.
Oh, I see. Once the magnet is sealed, it doesn't come open.
Yeah. No. Right. So it's sealed. It's sealed. Your phone is sealed when they check your ticket, they scan you, then you go in, and then you drop your phone in the bag. Then you don't have access to your phone or a smartwatch.
Wow.
You have to put it in the bag. Damn. They do have areas inside the venue, outside of the performance area, where you can have it unlocked if you need to make a call or do something in an emergency, and then seal it up before you're allowed to go back in.
That seems so cumbersome considering the technology we have around many other, industries in our world, that it resorted to like throw it in a bag. There's no app for that. You just have to still put it in a bag.
I mean, an app to shut down everybody's camera.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying is I don't understand. Like, there has to be that. Wouldn't it be an app where you could, like, a timed out? Oh, no, you can't shake your head no, because there could be a time app where they watch you log on, you hit yes, and it locks your phone down for 2 hours.
So then it locks your phone out. You have no internet connection, right?
Yeah.
You still have a camera.
Yeah, but I'm thinking, well, you can't tell me that it couldn't disable the camera as well. They can do that.
Now you're saying you want me to put software on my phone that's going to totally disable it.
Right.
I'd much rather put it in a locked bag.
Would
Yeah.
you?
Because also it allows you to go to an area. You know, let's say you had it on vibrate. It was in my pocket. You know, that phone vibrated. If I felt I needed to know who that was,
right,
I could walk out and go to an area and then access it.
And that's what happened to me, actually. In the middle of the performance, my phone started vibrating. Someone called me.
And you can't see it. It's not a clear patch.
I could not see it. So then it made me go like, I wasn't booked tonight, right? I wasn't. Nah, it's a Thursday. I'm good.
Were you?
Yeah, I was fine.
Okay.
But Jack just threw out the situation about like, they make you write down your seat. I did not get that treatment. So I walked into the arena with my phone already locked away, and then it hit me like, I don't know.
You got to find Jack.
I got to find Jack. I got to find where I'm sitting. So I thought I was dumb enough to be like, I got it. I got it. I got eyes. I got legs.
Just 6,000 people. I should be able to figure this out pretty quick.
I just need some patience.
Sure, yeah.
And that didn't really work out. But here's the thing, Jim.
All right.
This is the thing that really made me go, okay, guys. All right, buddies. Is that as soon as I walk through security, they lock my phone, and then I'm going through the metal detectors. They go, what's that? I go, that's a jewel. They go, you got to throw that away.
Throw that away?
You got to throw that away. I was
Your
like,
jewel?
I got to throw away my jewel. What? You don't know me? Maybe this is. Yeah, no, it's exactly for what you think it is.
Just put it in the pouch.
That's. In hindsight, I would have put it in my wallet.
You threw it away?
I threw away my jewel yesterday. I had to throw away my biggest vice in my life. I threw it away, and I threw it away in a trash can, Jim. That was about, I don't know. My jewel joined its 200 other brothers and sisters. It was a pile of vapes just chilling in this trash can, and it really looked like a millennial Viking funeral.
Did they say that beforehand? Is that a rule like knowing him that you knew that?
I did not know that.
I did not see that, but there's a lot of information I ignored.
Yeah.
You know, they handed a card when we I parked. It was a card with all their policies. I'm like, this doesn't affect me. I'm not going to pay attention.
Wow. So did you keep the pod, or you throw the entire thing away?
I threw it all away, man.
You threw it all away?
Yeah.
That's unbelievable. Would they not let you put it in the pouch?
No. Well, I mean, now I'm dealing with different people. I'm dealing with security, not the pouch people.
Wow. That's incredible.
I gotta tell you though, going into it, I thought I was like, man, this is probably gonna be super whack with the whole pouch thing. Kind of appreciate it.
Yeah.
There's nobody on a phone.
I like
right,
it.
Yeah.
In an entire arena.
I would love that. I love the idea. It just sounds, I mean, you have to admit, it sounds kind of rudimentary based on where we are. 2022, you're sticking your phone in a pouch. There's an app for everything, and you're still, going back to just go, okay, put it away. We're going to, like children.
I kind of appreciate the low-tech solution here. And there was no distraction for any audience member, because we do it all the time. It's like, oh, let me just check this, or it buzzes. You feel compelled to check, even if you're not taking video or anything. But also, as the performer, I would think, and maybe Ross can speak to this, there's a little more freedom knowing that you're not being recorded to be placed on social media.
I would think, for me, I agree with that, but I would think from a performer, the number one thing would be not looking out the audience and seeing people on their phone and not paying attention to your act.
Yeah.
Like that would be a kick in the nuts for your confidence. You're looking out in the crowd, just trying to do your stuff, and people seem so bored that they're on their phone instead of watching your act.
Bored, addicted,
whatever.
It's a thin line. That's what I always tell myself whenever I'm telling jokes and I see somebody scrolling.
I don't know how well I would do with that if I was a stand-up. If I saw somebody, I would probably call them out. I'd be like, just go. If you're not interested in the show, just get out of here.
And there goes the likability in the room.
Yeah, that's fine.
I bought these tickets well over a month ago. It was only 2 days ago that I got notice that it's a no phone.
Wow. That's
and I was wondering, was it a late decision, or was it something that they only give you 2 days notice so you can't come up with some super secret plan to record it?
Or was it the Jesse Williams thing?
Ooh.
Because the Jesse Williams incident just happened a couple days ago. And you know what we're talking about, right?
No.
Okay, in New York, there was a play about...
oh, yes. The nudity.
They photographed the dude who was nude.
Yeah.
Video.
And video of the guy who was nude. And, that just happened literally right before the show. Now, I know that he's going to get nude, but I think there's a big push from comedians now to not have their stuff recorded and put online.
Because I think that also, I assume
performers.
John Mulaney has 3 Netflix specials.
Yeah.
I assume this will be a Netflix special.
Yeah.
And the last thing you want is to have it all out in various pieces all over the internet before it drops on Netflix.
And not just that, but like his set, I would think that a lot of news enterprises would absolutely gobble up the headlines of the things that he talked about.
Kind of salacious because of the nature of his last 18 months.
Oh, when he started name dropping on it, it was an all star-studded intervention he had.
Yeah.
I mean, he's
look
like,
at all these people coming together to help me.
Nick Kroll, and then Bill Hader was there, and
Seth Meyers is like his best friend. He actually went on Seth Meyers' show to talk about the entire thing, and it was pretty interesting because Seth seemed like an older brother who was always the square.
Yeah.
Talking to his younger brother who got ignored by mom and dad, turned into a drug addict maniac. This guy was a coke monster, and he's like $1.45,
and that's why.
And here's the deal: he's not $1.45 anymore. In fact, I think he looked a little rough.
Got a little fat?
Really?
I think he's carrying a little extra weight.
Good for him.
And his eyes look a little sad.
Oh, because he's not drunk and happy.
Yeah.
407-916-1041. Let's take a little break. Amy Drew Thompson next with Prime Time Kitchen.
People are coming out of their homes again. Most probably just to get more content for social media. Same here. Find Real Radio 1041 on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
Authorities remain on scene of a serious crash that has closed southbound travel on the turnpike between County Road 561 and Scrub J Lane. A medical chopper had to respond here. Westbound travel on the 408 at a standstill. 2 right lanes are still blocked from a crash right near Conway Road, where a truck and a trailer spilled the load in the roadway. See traffic problems, call the traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm Paige Carrera.
This report is sponsored by Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
No appointment? No problem. You can drive into Valvoline Instant Oil Change today. Stay in the comfort of your car and get a quality Valvoline oil change, all in about 15 minutes. It's that easy. To save up to 50%, go to getyouroilchange.com.
Man, are you still wearing glasses or contacts? It's 2022 and time to level up your vision. The team at the Filatowski Eye Institute uses the latest state-of-the-art technology in vision correction surgery, and they happen to be one of the leaders in vision correction surgery right here in Central Florida. Find out if you're a candidate. It's easy. Just text 1041 to 868686. Schedule that consultation right now. And listen, man, if money is a concern, they understand. Don't stress. The Filatowski Eye Institute offers 24-month interest-free financing. Learn more today. Text 1041 to 868686 and schedule your consultation right now.
This hour of talk is brought to you by JustCallMo.com. Injured on the go? Just call Mo.
Sunnyside Plumbing.
Hi there. I've got some kind of a leak at my kitchen sink.
Sorry, we can't take your call. We've all gone to a self-improvement seminar.
But there's water leaking all over the...
However, there's still hope if you'll just wait a few hours longer.
Hours?
But waiting is good. It's a chance to reconsider your choices in life.
Oh no, this can't be happening.
Above all, be present. Don't dismiss your feelings.
Not worried about my feelings. There's water going everywhere.
Try to see this as an opportunity, a way to grow as a person.
You know, this would never happen with Frank Gay.
True enough, but you didn't call Frank Gay.
Not this time.
The universe is sending you a message. You just need to hear it.
I'm calling Frank Gay.
When you have a leak, you need solutions on your schedule. A helpful expert who can find the problem and fix it fast. That's the Frank Gay way.
Have you heard the message? Hello? Are you still there?
That's the Frank Gay way. FrankGayServices.com.
Navy Federal Credit Union, how may I help you?
Hi, my name's Kevin. I'm active duty military, so I'm trying to figure out my options while I'm stationed here.
Hey, Kevin, sure thing. Navy Federal is celebrating Military Appreciation Month, so you called the right place. With our member-exclusive deals tailored to the military community, you can earn more with a savings rate that's more than 3 times the industry average.
Wow, I guess you could say it's like a match made for Kevin. Get it?
Yeah, I guess you could say that. Very good.
At Navy Federal Credit Union, we understand our members better than anyone. That's why we've made it our mission to help military members, veterans, and their families for over 85 years. During Military Appreciation Month, we're celebrating the commitment that connects us. Learn more at NavyFederal.org/celebrate. Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission. Insured by NCUA. Value claim based on Navy Federal's 2020 member give back study.
Coming in at 5'3", it's #1 mom. She switched to Xfinity and got the all-new 3-for-1 bundle. Unlimited internet, streaming, and Xfinity Mobile. All for what you could pay wireless companies for just one 5G unlimited line. Boom! Shakalaka! That's why they call her the Master of Moolah, the Sultan of Savings, the Queen of Cash. And now, also with Xfinity Internet, you can get unlimited data, Wi-Fi equipment, and a free Flex 4K streaming box included with a 2-year rate guarantee and no term contract. All for just $30 per month when you add an Xfinity mobile plan at regular rates. Go to Xfinity.com/3-for-1, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit an Xfinity store today. Limited time offer. Restrictions apply. Requires paperless billing and autopay. New fast internet 300 megabits per second customers only. Xfinity Mobile requires post-pay Xfinity Internet. After 24 months, regular rates apply to all services and devices.
Hey Orlando, Chick-fil-A wants to say thanks for all the little things you do each day to make a big difference in our community. That's why from May 9th to the 21st, local Chick-fil-A restaurants are giving away an offer for a free drink. Get your reward for a Chick-fil-A Cloudberry Sunjoy by signing into your Chick-fil-A app with location services on in the Orlando market area. Then redeem by scanning or placing a contactless mobile order at a participating Orlando Chick-fil-A restaurant open to close. Offer subject to availability. Rewards are single-use only. Limit 1 per person per Chick-fil-A, 1 account. See further details in the app.
Here's a top move for hiring a divorce attorney. See how they look and handle themselves on video or audio. Chances are that's them at their best, with editing, setup, and multiple takes. The courtroom is live. Mediation is live. Make sure your divorce lawyer is going to make you look good. At Trenley Kramer Law, we handle family law and divorce. TK Law, one firm for life.com.
Now, it's your time to make more money and be your own boss. Come to the Franchise Show on May 21st and 22nd at the Hyatt Regency Orlando to meet with the best money-making franchises. Learn how you can open a successful business. This life-changing event is your only chance to see all the hottest money-making opportunities in one place. Find the perfect business for you at the Franchise Show, presented by the Entrepreneur's Source, May 21st and 22nd, the Hyatt Regency Orlando. Get tickets at FloridaFranchiseShow.com.
iHeartRadio salutes the graduating class of 2022. Get your cap, your gown, because it's going down. A specially curated playlist featuring the biggest hits of this year you'll always be linked to. And it's not just about the class of 22. Download the free iHeartRadio app for the biggest hits from the year you graduated. 72, we got you. 95, you too. Plus, enjoy podcasts that'll help you map out your best life, whether you're just entering the real world or been here for a while. The free iHeartRadio app. Discover music, radio, and podcasts you'll love.
Order your Hummer EV at orangebuickgmc.com. We are professional grade.
Real Radio 104.1.
We now return to the Jim Colbert Show.
That's right, guys. Time for another Primetime Kitchen here on Real Radio 104.1, featuring our friend Amy Drew Thompson from the Orlando Sentinel. We'll introduce Amy Drew in just 1 second. This is all brought to you by our friends over at Tools Ace Hardware. It's grilling season. That means it's time for a new grill. Your dream grill awaits. 11 Tools Ace Hardwares here in Central Florida could have your Big Green Egg, your Traeger, your Napoleon, your Weber Genesis, plus all those great smoking woods or charcoals and rubs and marinades, including ours here from the Jim Colbert Show. Not to mention a special person on site to help you with any repairs or warranty issues, and they will set it up and deliver as well when it comes to Big Green Egg. Find yours at toolsacehardware.com. Big round of applause for our friend Amy Drew Thompson.
Yay!
Woo!
Thank you.
Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah! It's the yeah I wait for before I say a word. What's up, ADT? What are you up to?
Oh my gosh, so busy. I didn't even have time to go where the art is. I'm just, I brought the mic upstairs and all my work is scattered around and everything's on fire, but I ate a lot of pizza this week, so that's good.
Lucky.
I emailed her today and I was like, hey, what's going on? And she's like, oh my God, I'm so busy here. Here's your stuff. Out of here.
Yeah, I forgot. It's my first week. I was like, oh my gosh.
No, you're doing just fine.
We got it done.
But you did have a busy week. I was kind of flipping through the stories, man. You were over a lot of places doing a lot of cool stuff. And you did something this week that my wife has actually shown a small interest in possibly doing. We're in an area where you can do that. Talk to me about Honey Feast.
Oh my gosh, that was so fun. I had never picked peaches before. So it was the first time, and peaches are new for Honey Feast, which up until recently was just an apiary. And for those of you who don't know that word, that's a place that makes honey. Could be a new word for you. They picked up an extra 5 acres, which has some citrus on it and has peaches on it. And so they have a you-pick every day throughout May. You can go out there and pick peaches, and peaches are, to me, I don't know, fresh peaches. You get something fun to do and not expensive, and it's super fun.
And I got to tell you something. Nothing says summer to me like fresh peaches, because when I was living up in Plaquemine and I was a young man, we would go up to South Georgia and pick bushels of peaches and then can them in some different ways, turn them into jellies or jams or whatever the case may be. So fresh peaches for me were like part of my childhood. And you're right, there's something very cool about being in a peach orchard, peach patch, whatever. And by the way, is the flesh different than the ones maybe up in Georgia? Because of course they're known for peaches, but and I know that they grow them in Florida. Are they the same kind of texture and stuff?
They seem the same to me. They were definitely, I wish I had gotten there earlier, because I know whoever got there 3 hours earlier got the real ripe ones. So I had to let mine ripen, but they were really good. And what always happens with me, and I think I've said this before with the strawberries, I always go to these places thinking, I'm going to make this and I'm going to make this and I'm going to make, I didn't make anything. I just ate the peaches. They were good. Yeah. They're good. I felt bad. I would have felt bad cooking them.
Look, man, you could just bake them with like apple pie spices or some baking spices with a scoop of vanilla ice cream, and it's the best thing ever. Ooh. Cobbler with vanilla ice cream, just again, as southern and summer as it gets, is a peach cobbler with vanilla ice cream. You can't get any better than that. But you also did some honey stuff there too, didn't you?
Really cool. I think that one day they will have some kind of a tour going on there, but it is new for now. But they do have a shop, and they have so many varieties of honey because they move their hives around Florida. So you can get mangrove honey and sea grape honey that they get from putting the bees on Sanibel. They're the only beekeepers that have bees on Sanibel, so they're the only place you're going to be able to get that honey from over there. And the bees are pollinating all of these different plants. So they move the bees around the state, citrus blossoms, melaleuca in the Everglades, and then they do these amazing infused varieties where they've got these big barrels and they're just putting Madagascar vanilla beans in there or lavender, and then they strain it, and it's just fragrant and delicious.
And man, and they have this stuff everywhere, right? It's very popular.
It is, and they were in a bunch of different organic markets a couple of years back, and then like Earth Fare and Lucky's, and they closed, and the owner was like, oh no, we're going to go out of business. And like right then they got picked up at Walmart, they got picked up at Whole Foods, and you can order their stuff online. And they're even I didn't see them in my Publix, but look for them on that Fresh from Florida end cap, because they just got picked up and they're new in Publix, and you should start seeing them pop up around there.
Yeah, our friends out at Petty's and Longwood carry it. And I know at Cavallari out in the Oviedo area, another gourmet shop, they carry it as well. Well, very
Ancient
cool, man.
Olive.
Yeah,
a few places.
Well, that's awesome, man. And by the way, the pictures from this is one of the reasons you got to get the Sentinel sent to you every day like I do, because the pictures that come along with it are very good. You do such a good job.
Oh, well, those pictures weren't mine. Those were Willie Allen, professional photographer pictures. I took a couple of the honey on my counter, but those amazing shots come from our amazing photographers. In this case, it was Willie Allen, and he took a couple of me in my beekeeper suit, which was the best, because that was like a bucket list thing for me to be able to hold a big frame that was just dripping with live bees. Was so cool.
That's very
awesome.
Cool. All right, let's talk about the restaurant review this week. Disney has a new steakhouse called Steakhouse 71. I've not heard one syllable about this place yet. Tell me about it.
I heard buzz from all the Disney folks I know who have loved it. And I wanted to check it out because the contemporary is cool and the vibe is 70s. And I too am from the 70s.
Okay, very
so
good.
I thought I should go there.
All right, very nice. Is that the only reason?
Well, there was also this drink that I didn't end up having, but now I want to go back for it because it's this giant sort of tequila sunrise fishbowl thing that they have going on that looked amazing. I did not take a picture of it because I didn't want to bother the couple that was on a date whose drink I was like stalking at the bar. But the place was so good. Everything was so excellent. And those onion rings are like the best onion rings I've had in any kind of recent history.
And I got to tell you, it's kind of funny. I read that you said that. And, you know, if you've ever made an onion ring, you realize it's not really difficult to make an onion ring, but you seem to believe that it was pretty laborious. What made them so hard to make?
Well, the thing is, these are vegan onion rings, and I know it's an unpopular opinion, largely because I've asked this before, but they're breaded, not battered, which is my preferred onion ring. I like both, but I prefer them breaded. So obviously no batter on these onion rings, but they had to figure out a good way to really make that breading stick.
Right, yeah.
So it was like a process involving soda water and double coating with panko, and then they go in the fridge and they make batches of these things fresh. And let me tell you, Ross, your girlfriend needs to try these onion rings.
I'm about it. Make me a better fiance.
They're so good.
You know what made this funny to me is you're like, you know, when you were at Disney 71 Steakhouse, you know, when you hear steakhouse in Central Florida, all you think about is the stereotypical oak leather, you know, $70 steaks. But these guys have they do Salisbury steak.
They do on their lunch menu. It's a 70s throwback, right?
That's
they have
great.
all these 70s throwbacks. It's awesome.
Does it come in the TV dinner tray?
No, because it's way too big. It's like these two huge, I can't remember, they're like brisket and another really nice cut of meat. You can't do a better Salisbury steak than this, but except for like the little green onions on them, there's nothing green on that plate. Like I could not make that look good in a picture, but it was really good.
Yes, mashed potatoes.
It was really good.
It's just brown on brown and with some brown.
Brown on a white plate, but it was so good. And a friend of mine who went to lunch with me there loved it. That was his pick. It was recommended by the server and it was spot on. It was really good. So if you like Salisbury steak, this is definitely a place to go try.
Also, the prime rib looked good, and it's served with something kind of unique. I don't really see many people serving Yorkshire pudding with their steaks.
Yeah, it's this really airy, if you're familiar with it. It sounds like, you know, you hear pudding and you think chocolate pudding.
Sure,
no,
yeah.
It's not chocolate pudding. It's like a fluffy, airy little doughy roll-ish, like brioche thing. And it's great to sop up all that jus that comes off the prime rib. And if I like it with like a straight horseradish, if I'm eating it, but it was so good, you didn't even need that. And it's a huge slab of prime rib. And for a Disney steakhouse, that was the priciest thing on the menu, I think.
That's
$38.
Cool. Yeah, that's the other thing I noticed about the
Not
review. Is
bad.
like none of the prices seemed really kind of out of bounds, you know, where a lot of places are now, but it seemed pretty achievable.
No, similar cut, I looked it up at the Yachtsman, is like 52. I think it's 2 ounces more.
Wow.
Over at the Yachtsman. So for a Disney steakhouse, definitely, I think, a good deal. And I was talking to a friend of mine this morning who was like, I love Steakhouse 71. We have to go back. And she agreed with me. She said, you know, for where it is, prices are really good.
Very cool. That's a you know, and you don't have to pay to get into the park to go there, right? You park, take the monorail over. How do you get there?
You can park. That will cost you some money. They don't validate. So if you're parking valet, you can also park in the lot and walk over.
Gotcha.
And that's not going to cost you anything. And if you're doing valet, it's going to cost you like $30 or something.
Yikes.
But this is a popular stop on the monorail crawl that people do.
Right.
And there used to be a different bowl drink there that people would get on their monorail bar crawl at the Wave, which is what this place used to be. Now they have a new drink to try, which is the Sunset 71, or it's called the Sunrise 71 if you get it at breakfast.
Right,
which,
yeah.
Which by the way, you can get it at breakfast.
And that's what it'll do to your day. It will sunset your day.
Well, that's the only way. That's a good way to experience the parks.
When your alcohol comes in a fish bowl, yeah, it will sunset
at sunrise.
Your day. All right, let's talk about Ming's Kitchen. And the reason I want to talk about this is interesting. I saw the story. I lived right around the corner from that iFresh supermarket, which is one of the more interesting places to shop for food because there are like live frogs up in that thing. Like you can go, I mean, it's as real deal as you can get in Orlando, and Ming's Kitchen is opening up a little spot inside there?
Yeah, at first, I mean, I hear Kai Kai is still looking for a new place, and I'm hoping that happens because one of my favorite Chinese places was in this same stall. They moved out. Ming's is moving in, and they're great. And so Thai food is going to be in there now, and he's thinking about adding some other things like Kai Kai used to do duck and roast pork, and he may add some of that stuff as he comes in, but phenomenal takeout. And now there'll be a couple of tables in there where you can sit and eat, but it's going to be mostly takeout like it was before.
And you said this was, and you have here in the article, this was the critics' pick for best takeout in 2022?
Really, really phenomenal stuff. I love that Thai coconut soup is phenomenal. I'm a big fan of the 5-spice roasted chicken. People who like that Hainanese Thai chicken, great rendition by Chef AJ. So go over there and check it out. It's going to open soon over there.
Red and green.
And he's popping up in between. So if you check out the article, you can go try his food
elsewhere.
Yeah.
You have all the little areas. It's going to pop up over the next couple of days or weeks or whatever the case may be. Plus, they have the red and green Penang curry chicken, which is also very good over rice. Pad Thai's coming. So it's going to be really cool over there. And that's an interesting market. I want people to go in and try this just so they can experience the iFresh market there on the corner of, I think it's, is it Bumby and 50?
It's Bumby and Colonial, yeah, and they have there's a great bakery in there. There's a lot of good stuff, and you can get such good fruit in there that you're not going to see in a lot of other places. You're going to have to go to an Asian market for that.
Yeah, you're right, 100%. And Amy Drew, I got to tell you something else too. Like when you can't find other like interesting things to eat, when you go in there, different kind of rice pastas, vegan stuff in there is very cool. So it's a really interesting spot, the iFresh market right there on Bumby and 50. Let's end it up with Harris Rosen, who I've said for many, many years, 30 plus on the air since I've met him, and I met him through my good friend Barb Bergen, that this guy is one of the most important people to ever live in the city of Orlando, and this new thing is just another way that he's kind of showing this with Jose Andres as well.
Yes, Feeding Ukraine is a foodie event that's going to be at the Rosen Shingle Creek on the 21st of May. It is ticketed. There are going to be tens of chefs there from different places, from Disney. You've got Four Rivers, you've got Tabla, which is my favorite Indian restaurant, one of the best.
So
I know you love it too.
It's so good.
And so many other places for this ticketed event. And all of the proceeds will go to World Central Kitchen, which has been feeding Ukrainian refugees in and around Ukraine since the conflict started.
They're serving about 30,000 meals per day. They're $200 a ticket to get there, though. And but do you know if is Andres going to be on site, Jose?
I do not believe he will be on site. He'll probably be serving somewhere.
Yeah.
I didn't. But maybe that's an addendum. I didn't get the memo on him showing up. But it is open bar, and there will be a silent auction.
Who cares?
And there'll be other ways. And you can donate, and there are going to be a lot of really great ways to give. And the whole time, you're going to be eating phenomenal food in a beautiful place. Resort casual. Meander, mingle. I think it would be a really fun thing to do with a group of friends. And I have to say a special shout out to Mr. Rosen, who was so nice and actually called me today to thank me for the piece. You're so welcome. It's my pleasure. I was at the car dealership dealing with what's going to be a very large bill. So I didn't answer the phone. I didn't know it was him. So thank you for that.
Yeah,
Mr. Rosen, class act.
Like he's one of the most wonderful dudes. I mean, when you hear people talk about him behind the scenes, I worked with a chef named Tella Luna. I don't know if you know Tella. One of the greatest dudes. We used to do some stuff out there with Primetime Kitchen a few years back, some beer and food pairing dinners that turned out to be a really big hit. And man, when that downturn started happening with COVID and all that stuff started happening, he was coming through for people. He has his own insurance program for them. He's just a really interesting cat, and he's just a real below the radar kind of guy most of the time, but he does a lot for the city, and he has for many, many years, and people around it as well. Great job this week.
Sounds like it's going to be a great event too.
Great job this week, man. Talk to me about what is resort casual, by the way?
I'm not sure. I would imagine, pants. Wear pants, to go back to that Ava article. Wear pants.
Yeah.
Wear pants that go all the way to the floor. No rips. How about a collared shirt? if at least a collared shirt, if you're going to go short sleeves, look neat,
I saw another review for Ava this week, by the way, and it was almost exactly what you said, which is pretty cool.
Oh, I haven't read. I'll have to check that out. I always like to see when I get an affirmation and other people feel the same way. Is always nice.
Yeah, and the guy who wrote it's picky. I'll just give you a heads up. He's a little prickly. I think you know what I'm talking about. I think casual resort casual is like whatever Richard Branson would wear anywhere.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, like linen pants.
Right.
And some kind of Hawaiian shirt with some thonged shoe of some sort.
Thong shirt. Okay.
Collared
Thank you for
shirt.
following that up with shoe, because I was gonna shout that down immediately.
I would too.
Come on, you can't find the comedy in somebody showing up to a $200 a plate dinner in just a thong and some flip flops.
As long as it's
Borat.
not you. Yeah, Borat.
Well, look, man, have yourself a very relaxing weekend. I know it's been a tough week. By the way, what's wrong with your car?
Oh my gosh, like everything. It's so sad. It's really sad. And I don't have any more pizza in the fridge.
You're having a really bad start to your weekend. Maybe you should go.
It's okay. Whatever.
You need a fish.
I'll figure it out.
You need a fishbowl of alcohol stat.
I'll figure it out.
All right, have a great weekend, man. Good seeing you as always.
You too, guys.
Bye, Amy.
All right, there she is, Amy Drew Thompson. You can find her in the pages of the Orlando Sentinel. She's awesome. Follow her writing. She does some wonderful job tuning you into what's happening here with Food and Bev in Central Florida. All the good news, all the bad news, it's all right there in the pages of the Orlando Sentinel. It's orlandosentinel.com. Get your subscription today. We actually had somebody say they got their subscription this week because of a segment we do on the show. Let this be the leader there as well. And you can find out all the ways to follow her at jimcolbertlive.com. Just go there. You'll find it. Amy Drew Thompson, thank you. Have a great weekend.
Thank you. You guys too.
All right, 407-916-1041. Back in a sec with Nicole Dupre. Thanks for joining us for Primetime Kitchen, brought to you by our friends over at Tools Ace Hardware. Look, guys, when you're dialing in your backyard for those special days, Tools has you covered with the best grills out there, Weber, Traeger, and of course, Big Green Egg. All the accessories you need, all the smoking wood you need, rubs, marinades, everything to make that outdoor experience amazing. You know, those family experiences are extremely special. Make sure you're doing it right with one of these great grills from our friends over at Tools Ace Hardware. With 11 locations in Central Florida, chances are you're right around the corner from your next dream grill. Find yours today at toolsacehardware.com.
It's back. The 31st Annual Orlando Fringe Theater Festival, May 17th through the 30th at Lock Haven Park. Got your button yet? Tickets and buttons available now at orlandofringe.org.
Hey everybody, good Friday to you. Fox 35 Storm Team Chief Meteorologist Jamie King, Fox 35 Storm Center. Want to update your Friday weather here in Central Florida. A little warmer than we've been. Looks like some mid, maybe upper 80s for some of you. Mostly sunny with increasing clouds, showers, and storms get fired up again, mainly after 2 o'clock. Chance of 50%, some locally heavy rain, and some cloud-to-ground lightning and some of the stronger storms that pop off. Northwest winds at around 5. 40% chance of rain tonight before 12 a.m., then partly cloudy, mild overnight. Lows down to about 66 for your Saturday and Sunday. Rain chances both days, mainly for the PM at around 20%, with hot and a little more humid highs, too, in the low 90s. For Fox 35, I'm Storm Team Chief Meteorologist Jamie King. Have a great weekend and take care.
This report is sponsored by Wawa. Welcome back to Wawa Siptopia, your handcrafted beverage happy place. Enjoy smoothies, refreshers, hot and iced lattes, or try the new frozen coffee and frozen refreshers. Wawa is your handcrafted beverage happy place. Gotta have a Wawa.
Man, springtime is a great time to add appeal and value to your home with a beautiful new fence from our friends over at Mossy Oak Fence. You know, whether it's to keep the nosy neighbors out or keep your puppies and your kids safely in, the fence freaks at Mossy Oak Fence have you covered. Freaks on quality, your satisfaction, and your security. Skilled craftsmen use only the very best materials, getting you the best results every single time. And they have that quality that's backed by the best warranty in the business. Just visit mossyoakfences.com and let the Mossy family protect your family today.
At International Diamond Center, nobody tells our story better than our own non-commissioned diamond experts.
In the 17 years that I've been in this industry, I have never been able to offer my clients the things that I can offer at IDC.
What's best about our company is that we have access to far more options than most retailers typically do.
None of us are paid on commission at all, so our interests are pure.
We always encourage people to shop around because we know that our prices are good enough. You will be back.
It's not a selling environment at all. We want to know what's most important to you and help you get there.
We take care of your ring for life. We invite you in as an extension of our family.
It's about helping each client achieve what they want, to become a hero.
When we approach it in such a straightforward manner, it's refreshing. They almost look at you with a sigh of relief, like you take the mystery away.
The merchandise that we have is unmatched. The prices that we have are incredibly competitive. Our quality is unsurpassed.
International Diamond Center. Discover the difference. Our people. Get store hours, directions, and more at shopidc.com.
What's done more to improve overall health and wellness, modern medicine or personal hygiene? Actually, it's both. But considering that bathing went mainstream in the 1800s and brushing your teeth in the 1900s, isn't it time for something new, like cleaning your nose? After all, your nose is the body's air filter for trapping dirt and germs, the first line of defense against allergens, bacteria, and viruses from getting into your lungs. But how do you clean your nose? With Navage. Navage isn't medicine, it's more like plumbing. Navage uses powered suction to pull saline in one nostril to the very back of the nose where germs can get trapped and multiply, and then out the other nostril, flushing out mucus and microbes so you can breathe better, sleep deeper, snore less, and stay healthier. Join over 2 million others and find out for yourself how refreshing and easy to use Navage is. At Navage.com, Walgreens, CVS, Rite Aid, Target, Bed Bath, and Walmart. Navage. Clean nose.
If your grocery delivery is just okay, that's not okay. But good news, now Kroger is here to not just deliver groceries, but over-deliver with freshness guaranteed. And the coolest trucks, literally, they're refrigerated to beat the heat, so your salad always has that farm fresh snap. Sound more than okay? Then order today at Kroger.com. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
For a limited time, you can get $15 off your next 3 orders for savings up to $45. Offer valid with digital coupon while supplies last.
Spectrum is America's leading internet provider, delivering ultra-fast gig speeds you need on the high-performance network you want. And Spectrum's advanced home Wi-Fi is security made simple, automatically blocking outside threats, along with 99.9% network reliability. So no matter what you do online, you can do it faster, safer, and more reliably with Spectrum Internet. Get 200 megabits per second for only $49.99 a month. Visit Spectrum.com today for details. Based on internet subscribers among top internet service providers. Restrictions apply.
I tend to second-guess dinners with friends because they're often interrupted by diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or oily stools. It turns out I have EPI, or exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, which means I'm missing the enzymes needed to digest food. My doctor prescribed Creon, pancrelipase, an oral prescription medication that replaces pancreatic digestive enzymes. Creon treats EPI due to cystic fibrosis, chronic pancreatitis, pancreatectomy, or other conditions.
Creon may increase your chance of fibrosing colonopathy, a rare bowel disorder. Tell your doctor if you have a history of intestinal blockage or scarring or thickening of your bowel wall, if you're allergic to pork, or if you have gout, kidney problems, or worsening of painful swollen joints. Call your doctor if you have any unusual or severe gastrointestinal symptoms or allergic reactions. Take Creon as directed by your doctor and always with food. Do not chew capsules, as this may cause mouth irritation. Other side effects may include blood sugar changes, gas, dizziness, sore throat, and cough. These are not all the side effects of Creon.
Creon is the #1 prescribed EPI treatment. Ask your doctor about Creon for EPI and visit Creon.com or call 800-633-9110 to learn more. That's CREON.com.
Hi, I'm Octavia Clausman. My dad is attorney Glenn Clausman, who helps people with their injury claims. My dad really cares about people. His clients have his cell number so they can call him anytime. At home, at night, I see him working on their files. He talks about how his clients' injuries have affected them and how he tries to help. He really cares. If you have an injury claim, you should call my dad, Glenn Clausman. Call 407-917-1718. He'll give you his cell number. Glenn Clausman at KLAUSMANlaw.com. Office, Winter Park.
If your vehicle squeals or grinds when you slow down or just isn't stopping like it used to, you may need new brake rotors and pads. Now through May 24th at O'Reilly Auto Parts, get 15% off a set of Brake Best Select or Import Direct brake pads and 2 rotors. Restore safe braking and save money now at O'Reilly Auto Parts or order online at O'ReillyAuto.com.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show, also available to watch at The Jim Colbert Show on YouTube.
I hate how good your art is.
To the country,
I hate
I'm gonna
it.
eat a lot of peaches. I'm moving to the country. I'm gonna
You're the
eat me
worst.
a lot of peaches.
Thank you.
Slash
I'm
best.
moving to the country. I'm
Gonna
eat a lot of peaches. I'm moving to the country. I'm gonna eat a lot of peaches.
Go.
Peaches come from a can. They were put there by a man in a factory.
Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show, Real Radio 104.1, 407-916-1041. Text us easily at 77031. Welcome back. I am Jim. Deb is here.
Hello.
So is Jackson.
Hey.
Ross is right over there.
It's all true.
Getting some thoughts from him a little bit later. Every Friday around this time, we invite our good friend Nicole DePrey to drop by. She tells us what's happening in the world of fine arts out there in Central Florida. Nicole, how are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks. Love that intro song.
Yeah, it's cool, right?
If I had $1 for every time I heard that song, I mean, I grew up in Atlanta. You know, all us girls always called ourselves Peaches, and you know, now a political science major.
There you go.
Presidency, and right?
So what's going on? How was your week this week?
It's kicking my butt, to be honest with you. If you, like I talked about before, I am going back to school after a long time. I finished my first semester, and you guys, I made the president's list.
Wow.
I got a 3.75
Is that
in my first semester. First time, I think, in maybe my whole life, maybe.
The old one or the new one?
The president's list? Yeah.
Oh, right. Exactly.
That old one's pretty easy.
So, yeah, so I went straight from finals. Had a nightmare travel week last week, guys. Like missed flights, canceled trains. It was crazy. And then I went straight into summer school. So
wow, it's like a John Candy movie.
I kind of feel like it.
Yeah,
Yeah. So talk about needing a drink, man. But I'm going to be doing that this evening at the Dr. Phillips Center, because the Broadway series is back downtown Orlando, the Dr. Phillips Center in the Walt Disney Theater. And I have tickets to see Beautiful, the Carole King musical.
Very nice.
Great show.
Yeah, it opens this evening. It runs through Sunday. Yeah, Jack, you've seen it before, right?
I did last time it came around. Yeah, and Carole King, just an unbelievable talent, wrote so many hit songs in the 60s and then did her own album Tapestry in the 70s. So the score for this show is fantastic, and it's just it's a great story.
The Tapestry album immediately put her in legendary status.
Yeah.
Like that record is considered one of the best ever written.
Yeah.
So. And then there's incredibly good songwriting and melodies in all of those tunes. You know?
And to see the Broadway version of that, you know, that's what I love about
it's so
having
much fun.
Such a state-of-the-art theater. You know, with that, they have that theater. They have the Steinmetz Hall, which if you wanted to go see the Orlando Philharmonic, they are doing a show tomorrow evening at the Steinmetz Hall. And then they also have the Pew Theater. And in the Pew Theater, if you guys have kids, want to go see a small little show, they're doing SpongeBob the Musical in the Pew Theater. So, you know, again, state-of-the-art facility, always a variety, but like it's always a variety. So like I always try to, like, if you have kids or you want to go, you know, you love the 60s or the 70s, we got it for you. I was really excited the other week because every single theater had something in it. What did I say? That was so funny.
No.
He's laughing
I'm
at
laughing
me.
at Deborah because she's fanning herself.
Okay.
It's just kind of funny. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, so we had every theater filled. So this weekend we are off at Sanford, because they just got done with Bonnie and Clyde.
Yes.
But they are going to be bringing Into the Heights. If you haven't seen that, it was recently made a movie. It's a Lin-Manuel Miranda, the guy that wrote Hamilton. And again, I love Theater West End up there. But next week, they're bringing back the Sanford Wine Walk next Friday. That's only $20 a ticket. And then it also is a fundraiser for Theater West End. All of our friends over in Sanford, we just love those guys. And since it's an off week for the next 2 weeks, go help them out and enjoy some wine
Yeah,
up
sure.
in Sanford. Right?
Yeah, you can't lose, man. It's nice to walk around there and just get hammered.
Yeah, plus with that heat, it's going to get that buzz going that much faster.
Oh, yeah.
And for parents, if you're down in Winter Garden, this is the last weekend to see Beauty and the Beast at the Garden Theater. And I think, this is the time of year where the most of the other theaters are kind of dying down, because next week is one of the biggest weeks here in Central Florida, and that is the Orlando Fringe Festival.
Absolutely.
I get so excited about that, and I know Ross, you do too, because we have so many friends.
Yeah,
right?
we have 3 deep. You know, Ross is part of it, Deb is part of it with her Vagina Monologues, and of course, NaomiBradshaw.com has her own show, Gone.
100%. I'm so bummed. I have class now on that night, so I can't be in it with you guys. But
I know.
But you're here in the first week this Wednesday, right? This Wednesday, the 18th at 9 p.m.
On the outdoor stage.
Yeah, and I think that's really cool that all your ticket sales are going to Planned Parenthood. So,
yeah, exactly.
Power to them, right? But you can then next week catch Opera del Sol at the outdoor stage. We are performing there next Sunday, the 22nd at 6:20. But there's some other great ones. You know, if you have been in the past, Are You Loving It? The guys from Japan that bring that wild variety show. You have Iconic, our friends, you know, Corsets and Cuties. You know, you guys get it, like, jump on there. Go on that one page. They show you all the playbills. So if you haven't, that's the thing about Fringe. You've probably not have heard of them. You're going to see somebody promoting their show out on the lawn, or you're going to see a funny poster. And that's the power of, you know, the Fringe Festival. There are such a variety. I can't wait. If you're going to see me there all the time, come grab a beer with me. I'll sit in the lawn with you. And that starts next week, guys. So next Friday, hopefully I'll be hammered by the time we get
Oh, very nice. I like that. I like that.
Always
I like
need a goal.
I like somebody with a week prediction away of their being drunk.
Yeah, next Friday, Sabrina will be doing her on the outdoor stage. She has a special show, Sabrina from the News Junkie, and you can get all of the details with the Real Radio stuff at the Fringe at realradio.fm/fringe. But for the Fringe Festival itself, it's orlandofringe.org.
Yes, it is. So yeah, that's the
Busy.
thing, guys. I mean, I can't wait to see you out there. This is the time of year, right? I mean, this is.
Oh, yeah.
Well, hopefully it's not what Jimmy says. It's gonna be too hot to be outside.
No, it's not gonna be too hot to be outside.
No, it's the last cool break of the season.
Last cool blast.
Yeah, last blast. I remember last year or the year before walking on, like, my first night, my wife and I get out of the car. We got lucky with a parking space. Right, close. Got out of the car. The instant we walked in, who do we see? Zombie walking around the joint? That one.
Nicole?
Oh, yeah. Zombie walking out of the beer tent. I'm like, oh, how you doing? I've been here 40 minutes.
Well, you know, come see Zombie Nicole for 2 weeks.
Don't say that. You're not a zombie. Get out of here. All right. Well, look, thank you very much for everything. You always do a great job. Fringe is next week. I'm sure we'll see each other out and around doing the Fringe Fest. Be sure to check out the Wine Walk in Sanford. And, of course, if you missed any of this or want to know more, it's Dupre.today. That's DUPRE.today. You can find all the information there. A lot of times she has the ticket click through right there on the site, so you don't have to bother with any of that stuff. You can click right through and get your tickets to all these great events. And, by the way, keep West End Theater on your map. These guys are doing some cool stuff. That Bonnie and Clyde run got a lot of attention, did a great job. They're putting on some really cool shows, and it's like a true, almost like a New York theater where it's small. You know, sits maybe 50, 60, 80 people, something like that. You're right on top of the action. The actors really put on a good job for you, so put that into your mix of things to do. It's a really unique, super Orlando thing.
Real quick, I love that you mentioned Bonnie and Clyde, because I want to let you guys know 2 of the main characters, the 2 people that played the main characters in Bonnie and Clyde, they have just been cast as the leads in the national Broadway show of Emoji Land. It's a new Broadway musical, but it's a national tour, and 2 of our local people who were just in that show are just cast in that. So that's the kind of talent and they're our friends and one of our students. So it's a really great thing.
Very cool.
So that tells you what kind of talent.
All right. Well, enjoy the show tonight. We'll get an update for you next week and find out how the show was tonight. Nicole, thank you so much for everything. Again, that's Dupre.today. We'll see you next week.
Yes, and as always, this segment is brought to you by Home Loans Radio with that mortgage guy, Don, where you can catch him live every single Saturday morning as he answers all of your questions having to do with the home buying process. Again, that is Home Loans Radio with that mortgage guy, Don. Catch him tomorrow morning beginning at 9 o'clock.
Thanks, Nicole. We appreciate that very much. All right, 407-916-1041. Your next keyword for $1,000 is coming up in about 5 minutes. Stay tuned.
Get back to your homework.
Your chance to win $1,000 in your hand is minutes away on Real Radio 104.1. Brought to you by Mills Air.
From the Goldsmith Jewelry Shop Traffic Center. Lowest prices on the highest quality jewelry. GoldsmithJewelry.com.
Problems continue west on the 408. 2 right lanes are blocked still right near Conway Road. We're seeing delays back to 436, so avoid this stretch if you can. We're seeing heavy traffic due to earlier problems southbound on the Turnpike right near Scrub J Lane. Northbound is very heavy through this stretch as well. Westbound trouble on I-4 stop and go between World Drive and Osceola Polk Line Road. See traffic problems? Call the traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm Paige Carrera.
This report is sponsored by Rocket Mortgage. When you apply for a home loan, there are different options depending on your situation and needs. With Rocket Mortgage, you can see how different down payments, monthly payments, and closing costs will impact your loan and your budget. When you need a lender who works for you, Rocket can.
And when it comes time to take care of your AC, like we've said before, that heat wave is coming and it's making national news. Be ready for it. Mills Air can help you do that. They've helped me. They've helped Ross and thousands of Central Floridians keep their houses nice and comfy. Get in touch with them now and let that 30 years of experience shine through with incredible service, great technicians that are really kind people and really knowledgeable people to get you back to cool. They can do that. They're Carrier Factory authorized dealers as well. That can get you up to $1,275 in rebates towards a brand new Carrier unit. You can always turn to the experts at Carrier and certainly turn to the experts at Mills Air. They're family owned and operated and ready to help you right now. 407-277-1159. Online, millsair.com.
For over 20 years, you, along with the Monsters in the Morning, Central Florida Crime Line, and local law enforcement, have removed more than 10,000 unwanted guns from the streets of our community. And for that, we say thank you. Simultaneously, for over 2 decades, some jackass has gotten all butthurt because another person has decided they'd rather have a $50 gift card than a gun. To that jackass, we suggest therapy for your childhood trauma. Because Kicks for Guns is back. Thursday, May 19th. Get more info at realradio.fm/kicks.
Why choose proven quality sleep from Sleep Number? Because our Sleep Number 360 smart bed is really smart. It senses your movement and automatically adjusts to help keep you both comfortable. Plus, it's temperature balancing so you stay cool. It's even smart enough to know exactly how long, how well, and when you slept, and to help you get almost 30 minutes more restful sleep per night. Sleep Number takes care of the science. All you have to do is sleep. Save $1,000 on the Sleep Number 360 Special Edition Smart Bed Queen, now only $19.99, plus free premium home delivery when you add a base. Ends Monday. To learn more, go to sleepnumber.com.
Sunnyside Air Conditioning.
Oh, hi. My AC's blowing hot air.
Voted the top HVAC company by the robots we hired to vote for us.
Yes, my air conditioner is...
For AC repair, press 1. Fine. Are you sure it's actually broken?
Well, yes, it's blowing hot.
Have you considered fixing it yourself?
No.
Could try YouTube. Might be a video about air conditioners.
No, I actually want a professional...
Saw a video yesterday with a cat on a bicycle. Hilarious.
How would that help?
Might make you feel better about the whole broken air conditioner thing.
This would never happen with Frank Gay.
But you didn't call Frank Gay.
Right, I'm calling Frank Gay.
When you have an AC problem, you need a professional solution. An expert who can diagnose your system right away and get the air blowing frosty cold again. That's the Frank Gay way.
I found it! Look at him with his little helmet.
That's the Frank Gay way. FrankGayServices.com.
Pink Floyd's Roger Waters. This is not a drill.
We're doing a show in the round. It's something new. I look forward to the challenge.
Featuring his songs from the golden era of Pink Floyd. August 25th, Amway Center. Tickets at RogerWaters.com. This is not a drill.
She was just 14, a normal, innocent girl. She was abducted from a convenience store. She suffered unspeakable abuse and was so violated she will never have children. She was eventually rescued from a dark basement. That she is me. Thankfully, the Lifeboat Project offers victims housing, healthcare, education, and assistance to help with the healing. Please give generously to the lifeboatproject.org. Human trafficking is real, and the lifeboatproject.org is real help.
Most politicians are just show ponies, but Wilton Simpson is a workhorse. Conservative, Republican, fifth-generation Floridian, Simpson's a lifelong farmer who shoots straight and gets things done, like educational and economic opportunity. As Florida's Senate president, Wilton Simpson worked side by side with Governor DeSantis. Simpson fought and won more rights for parents, more choices for kids. and was named champion for school choice. When some politicians wanted lockdowns that threatened our economy, our kids' educations, and our constitutional rights, Wilton Simpson led the charge to keep Florida free and open. Simpson's endorsed by Governor Ron DeSantis, 59 sheriffs, and President Donald Trump. Workhorse Wilton Simpson, the conservative who gets things done. Candidate, Florida Commissioner of Agriculture. Sponsored by Grove, Florida.
Culver's could have only started in Wisconsin. Just ask our team member Marcus.
Let's just say you can take the restaurants out of America's Dairyland, but you can't take America's Dairyland out of the restaurants. Like the real Wisconsin cheese on our juicy butter burgers, the farm fresh dairy in our fresh frozen custard, even our crispy golden Wisconsin cheese curds. It may sound cheesy, but we love where we come from at Culver's.
Almost as much as we love sharing it with our guests. Welcome to Delicious. One more reason Culver's could have only started in Wisconsin?
Hi, welcome to Culver's.
Just take it from our team member, Sarah.
When you order a Culver's Butterburger, you're never just a customer. You're a guest in our home. See, where we come from, people do right by each other. It's why we cook each Butterburger to order just for you, right down to getting the perfect sear on the beef. It's delicious. That extra care may be a small town thing, but it's big time important to us.
Come on in and let us serve you with a smile that stretches from our hometown to yours. Welcome to Delicious.
Join Jim Colbert on The Jim Colbert Show for his Cigar of the Week segment every Friday afternoon at 3:45. You can pick up these featured cigars at all 3 Corona Cigar Company locations, Dr. Phillips, Heathrow, and downtown. Learn more at coronacigar.com.
This hour of programming brought to you in part by FAS Windows and Doors.
Broadcasting live from the injury law firm of Kaufman and Lind studio. Your accident, your future, your attorney. Contact them at whenyounneedus.com or call pound 546 from your cell. You're listening to WTJS FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando. Available everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. Now #1 for podcasting. We are an iHeartRadio station.
Real Radio has your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website, WORK. 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 Enter it now on our website, realradio.fm. Good luck.
The Jim Colbert Show returns now on Real Radio 104.1.
Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show, Real Radio 104.1. Your 5 o'clock keyword is work. WORK. Just go to realradio.fm and send that away for your shot at $1,000. Your 5 o'clock keyword is work.
You know, that thing you're trying to escape at
That's
5
right.
on a Friday.
The one you just got off of.
Hopefully.
All right, welcome back. I'm Jim. Deb, Jack, and Ross are here as well. Got trivia coming up for the last pair of Paul McCartney tickets in-house. We'll do that around 5:45. Top of the hour, we'll have Ross thoughts as well.
You want to know what it is?
What, Ross thoughts?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
It's a talk-off. 2-team talk-off.
We fast talking again?
Fastest talker in Real Radio 104 in history.
Again, we're doing that.
We're not even close to being the fastest talker in real radio history.
Well, we're going to split it up.
Oh, teams?
Against who?
2v2.
2v2?
Done by room?
Jim and Deb.
Versus Jack and Ross.
Oh, done by sex. All right.
Joe, what?
Oh, you mother effer. You just insulted somebody in this room, didn't you?
I'll let you guys figure out who.
Wait, what was that?
I just know I'm more scared of Deb. Just let me put that out there.
All right, 407-916-1041.
All good, Deb.
So, guys, I got to tell you, I feel a little empowered right now. I don't know if you guys saw this story out of the UK.
What, is it something to do with Puzzle Master again?
No, it's not Puzzle Master. Puzzle Master will show himself in just a few minutes.
Oh, don't jinx it. Don't jinx it. All right, Puzzle Master.
Feeling strong today.
Okay.
But they have empowered a certain group of people in the UK against horrible accusations, terrible name-calling, and harassment.
Well, since you're gloating, does it have to do with men who look beyond their years?
No, it has nothing to do with that whatsoever.
New Protection Acts for white middle-aged men.
But
I think
Am I close?
Jack nailed it.
Oh, no.
As of right now,
oh boy,
a judge has ruled that calling a bald man bald can now be classified as sexual harassment.
Wow.
So
Baldy, what are you going to do about that?
You MFers better back up.
Oh, Baldy.
Three members of the tribunal decided on the ruling and alluded to their own experience of hair loss and said that baldness was more prevalent in men than women. Therefore, they argued that the use of the word bald as an insult is related to a protected characteristic of sex.
Why don't you just add in a wink?
This guy named Finn, Tony Finn, bless you.
Oh my God. Sneeze on the truth.
Get your eyeball.
Oh my gosh. Come back, Deb. Come back.
Tony Finn.
She just popped up again. Tony Finn. What did Tony Finn say?
He's an electrician for the British Bung Manufacturing Company.
Don't say bung. It can't be bung.
No, it says B-U-N-G. Is it Bung?
No,
is it
bung.
Bung? Bung?
It's the German pronunciation of it.
Bunga.
Is it Bunga? No, British Bung Manufacturing Company. Finn had worked at the company, which manufactures wooden cask closures for the brewery industry in Yorkshire. He did it for 24 years. He was fired last year, and the circumstances around his dismissal were also part of the case. Finn claimed that he was called a bald C word, and in England, it's not C-O, it's C-U.
No.
Oh, yeah, that's a big thing over there.
Yeah, and he was also threatened by a shift supervisor.
The C-U word?
Yeah. Oh, that's a big one over there.
Yeah, they say that a lot.
Yeah, the CU is no big deal for them over there. Everything is the CU.
All the time I spent in England, I never heard that word being used.
Oh, man, yeah. You hear English comics say it a lot.
You watch Slow Horses at all on Prime Video? It's a spy thing.
No.
Yeah, but they say it a lot.
Really?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Check that out.
Now, the tribunal determined that using this insult, in other words, calling someone bald, is a violation against the claimant's dignity, and it created an intimidating environment for him.
Oh, bullocks.
It was done for that purpose, and it related to the claimant's sex.
Bullocks. The problem this guy had was the C word that followed the bald word.
Actually, the funny thing is, they addressed that. They said this was not because of the use of profanity, because they say they work in a factory and profanity is a normal thing all the time. But because calling him bald makes remarks about the personal claimant's appearance. And this guy's going to get paid for this, by the way. They're waiting to rule on how much compensation Tony Finn is going to get for being called a bald C word.
So we can't call you. The last thing I want to do is sexually harass you.
Do you know what the funny thing is you guys. That's the first thing I want. You guys don't really ever pick on me for being bald. You don't say anything about me being bald. Not one time. I don't believe you guys taking shots at it.
Yeah, there's so much other stuff.
Because are you really technically bald?
I'm not. And I don't. By the way, I don't believe as a male you can become fully bald without a disorder.
What?
Like your hair,
like alopecia?
Yeah, this hair around the
Homer Simpson.
This hair around here,
the horseshoe, the cul-de-sac. The male pattern baldness.
The toilet seat of fur.
The halo. I'm going to turn my own microphone off. Thank you.
This hair around the ears and the back of the hair on older men never goes away. This will never, ever fall out. It never does.
Oh, are you proud?
Of course I am. This is a legacy of my grandfather, thank you. Do you have something bad to say about him?
He just sounded a little incredulous.
No, I've never met him.
I would rather have this hair than that piss mop you call hair.
Oh, no, this hair rocks.
Oh, yeah, that hair rocks. If you're a heroin addict and you live on the street.
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. My hair is awesome. I've got great hair. Doesn't need to be cut.
I want to grow this gerb out so bad.
Yeah, you got to grow the front patch. You got to have
do the Charlie Brown.
Yeah, dude, because you have like one part of the
Oh,
front.
that's fertile. That's like a little oasis of love right there. But, I can't grow that out because
Let your dog lick it.
It looks so odd because then behind it there's nothing. So it looks like a hair island.
Yeah, like a Jeffrey Epstein island of
just off the coast of hair mainland.
Yeah.
Right. So you have that the hair straights.
What are you
like
saying?
that.
That's his pedo patch?
That's his pedo patch.
Pedo patch.
I want to grow that out real long and then form it into an old timey mustache.
No, make it look like a Dairy Queen.
Change it. Change the game.
Yeah.
That's a game changer, Jim.
I can start forehead mustaches.
That's the
Nobody
thing.
else can do
Can
that.
you, but can you loop it over your eyes so it's like spectacles?
He changes it up every day.
Dude, I think I can grow this indefinitely. I'm telling you, I think I could cut the rest of my hair and grow this Gerber patch thing in the dead center of my forehead. If you're looking at the YouTube feed right now or the Twitch or Facebook feed, you can see it like right there in that crown. That will grow. Like I could grow that out and grow it out and then twist it and turn it into a thing and get myself a forehead mustache.
Check your phone. Have you gotten a text from your wife that just says, Jimmy? No.
No, it doesn't say that. It just says, leaving now. That's crazy, though, right? You call somebody bald as sexual harassment. What kind of joke is that? Like, you didn't do that in America.
And also, I just want to make sure that we're on record of you saying that you're not bald.
I'm not bald. Not even close, really.
Apparently, you're called a skirted egg.
What'd you just say?
Someone just texted us at 77031 and said it's called a skirted egg.
Your eggs are all skirted, dude.
Yeah.
The Jimmy Amaka.
The bozo.
It's never been called a skirted egg. Can I tell you? I had 5 professionals tell me this for 30 years of my life. They never said skirted egg. It's not skirted egg.
Could be the show title.
It's fluffy toilet seat and everybody knows it.
I just can't believe that you're saying that you're not bald.
I mean, what do you mean? I'm not bald. I have hair. There's hair right there.
But
there's hair everywhere on my head. Matter of fact, most of my head is covered with hair.
I'm like, but come on, man. Come on.
Come on what?
Come on.
I mean,
come on what?
Are you denying it?
Denying what?
That
what?
You're bald.
I'm not bald.
How are you not bald?
I'm not bald.
You're changing.
I have a lot of hair.
Where?
On his back.
Yeah,
it's on the back of my head.
Yeah. Chrome dome.
I'm not a chrome dome.
How are you not a chrome dome?
Well, the dome would be the top.
Right.
I may be a chrome dome.
Okay. Little RoboCop.
You don't feel bad about any of this? You don't think that it's going to hurt my feelings?
There are none to hurt.
Feelings or hair?
Both.
You think I'm an emotionless, bald monster?
I just can't believe that you are denying the baldness reality.
Mark, can you not see this GD hair? Can you not see it? Look at it. It's everywhere. I'm running my finger through it.
Look at that. There is something back there.
No, it's a monster of fur back there. It looks like a bear's
There's
ass.
nothing to grab.
What?
Yeah, you got to grow it out. Look
Yeah.
like a substitute art teacher.
I can't do that.
I can't know what I'm talking about.
I can't do the skullet.
No, don't do the skullet.
I'm not doing the skullet.
Don't do the skirted egg with a hula skirt.
All right, 407-916-1041. Back with more of the Jim Colbert Show right after this.
The Iceman.
Screw you.
Real radio is Real Music Weekends. Real Music Weekends. This weekend on Real Radio 104.1. Brought to you by attorney Mo DeWitt. Injured on the go? Just call Mo.com.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
Problems continue west on the 408 right at Conway Road. 2 right lanes remain blocked there, and we're looking at stop traffic all the way to 436. We're still looking at stop-and-go traffic due to earlier problems southbound on the Turnpike right near County Road 561. It's heavy, too, in the northbound direction. Westbound travel on I-4 a solid ride between World Drive and Osceola Polkline Road. See traffic problems? Call the traffic tip line at 866-676-8477 from the Traffic Center. I'm Paige Carrera.
This report is sponsored by UniversalOrlandoJobs.com.
Every day, Universal Orlando Resort makes memories that last a lifetime. Now you can be a part of it too. We're currently hiring for full-time, part-time, and seasonal positions starting at $15 an hour. Apply today at UniversalOrlandoJobs.com. Epic jobs for awesome people.
Well, we're still currently fighting over what the Twitter poll will be because, Jimmy's getting a little hair sensitive. But it is brought to you by We Are Not the Banks. Now, We Are Not the Banks is a direct mortgage lender. That's mortgages made easy for you because it can be a complicated process. Matter of fact, buying a home, for most of us, is the biggest purchase we will make in our lives. So you want an expert to guide you through the process, and that expert is Brad Siebert at wearenotthebanks.com. Helped me through my refi several years ago, and he can help you whether it's a refi or you moving into your new home, a dream home. He handles all types of buyers, good credit, or even bumps in your credit with all types of loans, whether they're VA loans, conventional, even jumbo, and no income documentation loans. Again, wearenotthebanks.com for all your mortgage needs. NMLS ID number 1169, Equal Housing Opportunity.
This earful of Real Radio is brought to you by RC Hill Mitsubishi, Highway 1792 in DeLand. Pink Floyd's Roger Waters. This is not a drill.
We're doing a show in the round. It's something new. I look forward to the challenge.
Featuring his songs from the golden era of Pink Floyd. August 25th, Amway Center. Tickets at RogerWaters.com.
This is not a drill.
Sunnyside Plumbing.
Hi there. I've got some kind of a leak at my kitchen sink.
Sorry, we can't take your call. We've all gone to a self-improvement seminar.
But there's water leaking all over the...
However, there's still hope if you'll just wait a few hours longer.
Hours?
But waiting is good. It's a chance to reconsider your choices in life.
Oh no, this can't be happening.
Above all, be present. Don't dismiss your feelings.
Not worried about my feelings. There's water going everywhere.
Try to see this as an opportunity, a way to grow as a person.
You know, this would never happen with Frank Gay.
True enough, but you didn't call Frank Gay.
Not this time.
The universe is sending you a message. You just need to hear it.
I'm calling Frank Gay.
When you have a leak, you need solutions on your schedule. A helpful expert who can find the problem and fix it fast. That's the Frank Gay way.
Have you heard the message? Hello? Are you still there?
FrankGayServices.com.
Hey, Central Florida. Don't you miss when life was easy? I sure do. RC Hill here from RC Hill Mitsubishi. Today, buying a car is as easy as one and done. Visit just one dealership, put just $1 down, and you're done. You could drive a new Mitsubishi today, like the all-new 2022 Outlander in stock and ready for delivery. So if you hate your old ride, give it the old one and done, because you could drive a nice new car for just $1 down. Has buying a car been a hassle in the past? We've got the one and done solution for every situation. Still owe on your current loan or lease? One and done. Payments too high? One and done. Nervous about past credit mishaps? One and done. It's that easy. So ditch your old ride, regardless of miles or condition, and drive a nicer, newer car for just $1 down. Only at my one and done sale at RC Hill Mitsubishi. I'm RC Hill. I'm your car dealer next door. See all the cars online at rchill.com. That's rchill.com.
Credit and $1 down required bank approval. Stock number 1574. $1 down, $289 per month for 72 months at 5.9 APR. Offer expires on May 31st, 2022. Visit rchill.com for details.
Meet Allison, teammate at Truist Bank. Hi. She was born to care, and she always had your back. You could say that. Like that time back in the mid-'80s when she spotted Stacy Kaminsky with her new perm, and a car was coming, about to hit a puddle. So Allison jumps in front of the splash just in time to protect Stacy's fresh curls.
Look, I had to do it. A wet perm just doesn't work.
Today, Allison's a teammate at Truist, the bank that starts with care. When you start with care, you get a different kind of bank. Learn more at truist.com/care. Truist Bank, member FDIC.
Speeding in work zones is not a vibe. But seriously, work zone speed limits are there for everyone's safety, including yours. Respect the cone zone by slowing down, putting away your phone, and giving workers a break. Because you know that driving safely is self-care. And we love that for you and our roadway workers. We all deserve to make it home at the end of the day. Let's get everyone home safely, Florida. Brought to you by the Florida Department of Transportation.
Having trouble with your AC? Call our friends at Mills Air, 407-277-1159. With 30 years of experience, they can certainly help you out. Carrier factory authorized dealers with up to $1,275 in rebates towards that brand new Carrier unit. Family owned and operated, it's millsair.com.
Join Jim Colbert on The Jim Colbert Show for his Cigar of the Week segment every Friday afternoon at 3:45. You can pick up these featured cigars at all 3 Corona Cigar Company locations, Dr. Phillips, Heathrow, and downtown. Learn more at coronacigar.com.
O'Reilly.
If your wiper blades are smearing and streaking, stop by O'Reilly Auto Parts to save $8 instantly on a pair of Rain-X Latitude wiper blades. Our professional parts people will even install them for you for free. Improve visibility and save money with Rain-X Latitude wiper blades. Visit O'Reilly Auto Parts or shop online at O'ReillyAuto.com.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
How does reading make you, you?
With books like Super Fly Guy, I can be a pilot going from place to place.
And in Satellite Space Mission, I can be an astronaut, exploring outer space.
Let's Talk Soccer makes me want to compete. And with books like I'm Enough, I know I'm complete.
Our at-home reading program helps kids read on grade level. Enroll at newworldsreading.com.
Available now from iHeart, returning for Season 3, is The Restless Ones, an original podcast presented by T-Mobile for Business and iHeartRadio. Join me as I sit down for in-depth discussions with the people at the intersection of technology and business. You'll learn how each of these leaders is building a bridge to what's next and leveraging transformative technologies like 5G to create a more connected and meaningful future today. Listen to The Restless Ones on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Divorce? Call Trenley and Kramer, TK Law, onefirmforlife.com.
You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show, also available to watch at The Jim Colbert Show on Twitch.
Good afternoon, Colbert Show. Oh, you guys are killing me here with this bald stuff. Oh, this is great. I, sir, am one of the chosen few. I've been told that God only made a few people with perfect heads. The rest of them gave you all hair.
That's right.
So you just remember that, Jimmy.
That's right.
We're blessed.
Buddy. That's right. We are.
We got
blessed.
the horseshoe of happiness, sir.
That doesn't sound.
You have a wonderful day.
Sounds like you made that up.
Could be a show title.
The Twitter poll reads as follows. You can find that at the at Jim Colbert Show on Twitter. Give us a follow while you're there if you don't mind. We just got one, actually.
Yeah? What is it?
Jack is so Jack. Jack's personality should have a definition in Merriam-Webster's dictionary.
Yeah, let's check this out, Twitter.
If you can see a large amount of skin on the top of someone's head, would you consider that person bald?
Well, you vetoed the first Twitter poll, and it was a 3-word question.
Yeah. Is Jim bald?
Is Jim bald?
The music.
If the only comment is just somebody goes balding, I want to clear that up. So fresh and so clean.
It's gotta take you less effort.
Yeah.
To get clean.
Who else gets to clean the top of their head with a bar of soap?
I do that. That's exactly. And I cut my own hair. I was just telling Deborah years ago. I decided to shave it all once. I'm like, let's do it. Let's see what it looks like. Just shave it completely bald, right? I walked into work, and this is years ago, and it just so happened our boss, Linda, was the first person I saw, and I just told Deborah I walked in. She looked at me, and she went, nope. And just walked right on by me. That's all she said, nope.
Not going to happen.
So you shaved the sides as well?
Yeah, I shaved everything down. Like when I say shave with a razor all the way down, there's no way in a million years I could commit to doing that every other day. No way. People who do that, God bless you. I do not know anybody that rolls that hard bald where they have to shave it all, but I think every person you see with a dead bald head has to shave it.
My brother does.
Because I'm telling you, this hair back here, I know we were joking and stuff, it does not go anywhere. This hair will never, ever fall out.
He has to shave his horseshoe of happiness.
Yeah, it'll wisp. And by the way, it's not easy to do. Like when you start doing it, it's way harder than people think. That hair is coarse, and it only lasts me 2 days. I'm not shaving my head every 2 days. I hate shaving my face. I don't want to shave my stupid head. God, did your father have a receding hairline? Please, God, say yes.
No, you don't want that.
Grandfather.
That's what you want.
Did your dad's dad have a receding hairline? Did you ever meet your grandfather?
Nah. I was born without a grandpa.
That's not possible.
Yeah, it is.
Biologically.
All of them died. before I was born.
They existed. Have you ever seen a picture?
Way to go, Jimmy.
I have seen a photo of one.
On your dad's side?
On my mom's side.
Oh, and what did the hair look like?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, real good. I mean, he also passed when he was 45, I think.
I think we can assume the other granddad was balding.
Does Chase show any thinning?
I mean, a little bit, I guess.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, he's a little bit older than you.
Yeah.
I mean, what I'm saying is...
It's going to happen to you, too.
Yeah, what I'm saying is it skips a generation. I've told you, my father just recently, 81 years old, I just saw him. You can actually go to JimColbertLive.com and see the photograph of us sitting together.
Yep.
He has more hair than me now. He's 81. And I'm telling you, man, until he was probably in his early to mid-70s, his hair looked like Jack's. Like, it was thick. My grandfather's looked exactly like mine. Exactly.
How you doing?
So there was one time where you took off everything.
Yeah, one time I shaved it all the way down just to see what it would look like. And it felt weird.
You gave yourself the terminal.
Yeah, it feels weird. It really does. It's amazing how sensitive your scalp is.
Yeah.
I mean, amazing. You ever does your fiance ever give you the claw head scratches? Where you just make a claw with your fingernails and then move them around, not in any way, like any pattern, just like that. Oh, that's one of life's true pleasures.
What about one of those like the mall kiosks that's just like, hey man, this is a bunch of wire that's going to absolutely rock your world.
I will remember the first time I think Russ got us all one of those for Christmas one year with the monsters.
It's an odd gift.
And it is an odd gift, but it was actually very unique and appreciated, right? So I don't know if you know what I'm talking about here, what we're talking about. It's a head scratcher thing, but
looks like an octopus.
It's like a wooden handle, and out of it comes wire that you can bend down. The wire has
like
these
whisk.
These little beads on the end of it. Yeah, but it's not connected.
Yeah.
So you can bend it to get it just perfect, and you put that thing on your head, and you just start moving it around. And I'm telling you, the first time you do it, you don't know how to react.
Yeah, goosebumps.
Like, you don't know how because you've never felt that before. You genuinely do not. It's almost overwhelming.
Have you ever seen videos of babies when they have that done to them for the first time?
Oh, I bet they trip.
Wormhole out on. It's the cutest because they just make that look of.
Oh, you can't even.
Absolute ecstasy. Because, I mean, it is the way those wires just attach to and rub your scalp. I mean, it's not something we normally get a rub down on.
Yeah, you don't experience that. So when you have all of those nerve endings in your scalp being stimulated at once, it's nuts. Not there, Deb. God damn. 407-916-1041.
Follow us on Twitter. It's at Jim Colbert Show, but also at Real Radio 1041, and you'll see a little notification for a prize we have upcoming about 15 minutes when we play trivia.
Right on.
It's huge.
So have you seen the video game news, guys? I know that you guys are big gamers.
Yes.
What is it?
Unreal Engine?
No. But I want to talk about that because you put the video up. JimColbertLive.com. Well, let's talk about that a little bit because it kind of mixes into this.
Did you watch that video?
So I did. Let's talk about that in a second. I'm going to cover this and then we'll go to that because I think they kind of fit together because I don't know about this stuff. You guys fill me in. I'm not a gamer. I never really have been a gamer. As a kid, I did the arcade thing, but when I turned 18 years old, I've never had a gaming system at home. My son had one. I used to play Tiger Woods golf with him occasionally, but I never played any of the shooting games or any of the stuff that these guys talk about ever. But something really kind of big happened, I believe, in the world of hardware.
All right.
Did you hear it?
Not that, no.
Switch has overtaken PS4 sales in the U.S.
Oh, man, that was still kind of a cringy statement, though.
Why is that?
Well, it's just PS4. We're on PS5s.
Yeah.
I understand, but what they're saying is that it says the Nintendo Switch continues to sell like hotcakes, 20%. The report said that they've outsold PS4 in lifetime sales. They didn't put that in the headline. So in lifetime sales, Switch passed PS4, now the fourth best-selling console behind PS2, 360, and Wii.
Yeah.
PS5 still lagging behind Switch and Xbox Series for unit sales, probably because you can't get them made.
Huge reason there.
I'm kind of worried, though, for the next generation of Nintendo.
Why is that?
Because they smoked it with the Switch. I don't know.
They just have to keep making good software for it?
Yeah, no, I just don't know what else a consumer wants out of a Nintendo product outside of the Switch. I hope that they can think of something because the console before the Switch absolutely bombed. It was really, really, really bad.
Well, funny thing you say that, because at the very last part of this story, this is from NintendoLife.com, by the way. It says, despite such a great milestone, there are signs that the Switch has passed its peak. So we look in what may be happening with the potential release of its successor. So that even in the context of the story, even though they say they finally passed lifetime sales of the PS4, that it doesn't matter, because exactly what you just said is true. It's the same thing the company's worrying. What's next?
Yeah. I don't know, because they went all out on this console. In my opinion, you're playing... I mean, you can play virtually any Nintendo game on that console, so backwards compatibility is there.
What's the big game for Nintendo Switch? Like, what when you play it, what's the best-selling game that they put on it?
I think the best-selling game is Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Zelda?
Yeah.
That is huge. And
Rises.
Yeah. The Mario games.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
you're
Mario
missing
Kart.
out. You seem like a Super Mario Sunshine kind of guy, Jim.
We do have the classic Super Mario. My wife and I will play that occasionally, but she's way better at it than I am. So I basically just watch her play and then die, and she says, "Give me the clicker." And then, or the controller or whatever, and I just watch her play and drink beer. Drink beer. Massive. No.
He called it a clicker.
It's nearly a controller. Deborah, come on, get with it.
So,
don't you know anything?
But the thing about Nintendo, and it's I had one, and it's a lot of fun and stuff, but it's more, when you're playing video games, it's more cartoon-like.
Right, yeah.
Whereas what you're seeing with the other two consoles, the Xbox as well as the PlayStation, moving into as realistic video as you can, which is significant with the video that Ross posted today at JimColbertLive.com.
Insane.
Crazy.
Unreal Engine is software that many different games use, and it's about how you can interact as a character in an environment, right?
Yeah, and
so it's a platform, it's a software platform, and they'll use so many games you'll play, many of the popular games uses the Unreal Engine.
And by the way, if you want to see that video, JimColbertLive.com, it is amazing. Now, are there games that use this now? Already use the Unreal Engine?
There are actually a handful of games. So Unreal Engine, a lot of the video games that that me and Jack have played recently are probably on Unreal Engine 4. Well, the big news out of the gaming community is that Unreal Engine 5 is out, and it has been out, I think, for a little bit of time. I know the latest Matrix video game was, I think, on Unreal Engine 5, but then it also takes a little bit of time to get the most out of that new software. And then I was just, on the internet today, and there's this viral clip that absolutely melted my face, because it does not look...
It doesn't look created.
It doesn't look created at all.
It looks real.
It looks like somebody walking through a train station with a camera.
Yes.
Is what it looks like. And the cool thing is they switch it to dark as if it's at night, and then illuminate with a flashlight. And again, it represents that kind of...
And it completely changes, because now you've got wet concrete and this foggy, misty scene, and it was with the switch of they just turned the switch.
So it's the computing power, and that's why as the games get stronger, computers are able to process information faster for a more detailed, rich environment that you are moving through in real time. So when you look left in the game, you're looking left, when you control it. So the computer has to keep up with that rich, detailed environment.
So let me ask, somebody said here that the next Switch move is going to be VR.
He nailed it. That's the only way to go, I think, if you're Nintendo.
So how would you do that? Would you have like a controller that Bluetooths to the eye set or whatever, so that when you're looking at it, you move your controller with what you're seeing, or would it just be your actions, or how would it do that? Because that would make sense to me. I don't know much about VR, but that seems to be the next level of everything when it comes to personal interaction with anything in the CGI world or the virtual world.
Yeah, you've never Oculus,
I've
right?
never done it, no.
Oh, man, oh, boy.
Remember, we were going to do that one day, but I guess the guy that has the system you were going to bring in gave it to somebody else or whatever.
I've never tried it. I'm afraid if I try it, I'm going to want to buy it.
Yeah.
It was wild, and I was sweating by the end of it.
Yeah.
Because I was moving.
I know that when it first hit, there were a lot of videos of people, with it on, because when you're watching it with somebody on, it's so real. They're like moving around their apartment and karate chopping their refrigerator and doing stupid stuff.
Yeah, I mean, we're talking about the hyper realistic future of video games, but I will always have a soft spot in my heart for Nintendo because they look at that and they're like, all right, cool, look at all your guns and explosions, it looks real, but what about a trippy dinosaur? And we're going to name it Yoshi, and it's going to be fun.
But that kind of happened with that other thing as well. What's that other world that's really big right now that's real kind of rudimentary?
Minecraft
Minecraft.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, everybody else is going one way. Everything is crystal clear, perfect, shadows, blood, wind in the air, everything like that. And Minecraft's like, nah, bro, we're not doing that. We're going the other way. And it's even more popular. How did that...
Because you can have the best graphics, you can have the best looking video game ever. But if it's not fun, it won't be good.
Right.
And Nintendo, I think, have really focused on, no, we just want to entertain. We just want to make good products that are fun to play.
And there's a challenge when you have a video game, you want it to appeal to all different levels of player. Ross, much better video game player than I am. So his skill level is a lot higher. But a lot of the same games, like we can both play Red Dead Redemption because it meets you at your level where you can still get enjoyment. He's playing a new game now. It's called Elden Ring. Yeah. But I'm looking at that and I'm thinking that the learning curve is so great. I think it's going to frustrate me more than I get enjoyment out of it. So I haven't even bothered to play it.
Elden Ring?
Yeah, dog.
You don't want to talk about Elden Ring, dude.
Yeah.
That's all I want to talk about.
You're going to see the text service light up because they're going to say it's the shizzle.
Walk me through Elden Ring. Is this another crystal sword, magic box?
All right, well, first of all,
ass nerd.
I need you to get off your high horse.
I'm not on a horse.
You're on a horse.
I'm not on a horse. There's no horse in here. I'm sitting here just bald and happy.
I'm sorry, you're not on a horse. You're on a spectral steed. Okay?
A virtual Mustang?
That game is great. It's very fun. And
what is it? What do you do? What's the goal?
The goal is... why you got to ask that
what's
question?
The goal? Other than wasting time and ruining your life, what's the goal? Other than literally wasting your life, what is the goal?
You mean wasting life just like a movie or a TV show?
No, that's enlightening you.
No.
As a human being, unlike Elder Ring or whatever the F that is. I'm so mad at this already.
Okay.
It sounds stupid.
Well, let me answer your first question of what do you do?
Yeah, what's the goal in Elden Ring? Oh, get ready, Deborah. This is sweet justice. Hit me. Let me guess. You collect berries, magic berries, and you trade those magic berries to a guy who owns a pottery shop for a magic plate. Is that what happens? And then you trade that plate to a dragon so he won't burn you?
No.
What happens then?
The goal is to become Elden Lord.
Of course, Jimmy.
God almighty. Why don't you just join a sex cult? It's easier and you'll get laid. 407-916-1041. Back with trivia. Load them up.
We have a prize. Get on board at 407-916-1041. Jim Colbert Show Trivia is brought to you by Cento Family Moving and Storage. That's CENTO moving.com.
This is Doug Gottlieb. Here's what's trending from the iHeart Sports Network.
Presented by Staples Stores.
We've seen second-year quarterbacks burst onto the scene, from Mahomes to Jackson to Burrow. The sophomore quarterback I have my eye on for this season is Zach Wilson of the Jets. Wilson was PFF's highest-graded passer in his final season at BYU, and the Jets have a great collection of young talent, including landing Ohio State receiver Garrett Wilson in this year's draft. He had 12 touchdowns a season ago. I'm Chris Collinsworth.
Staples Print and Marketing Services help small business print big with wide format signs and banners. Right now, get $10 off custom printed signs, banners, and posters when you spend $50 or more. Offer ends 7/2. Visit staples.com/thisisyoursign for details. This is your sign to print big at Staples.
Tools Ace Hardware is your grilling headquarters. Summer is right around the corner. Time to light up that grill. Big Green Egg, Weber, Traeger, Napoleon. They've got them all. And even better, they're right here in Orlando, which means you don't have to drive far. With 11 locations, chances are you're pretty darn close to one. These guys refill propane, have every flavor of wood pellet, chip, chunk, and stock, all the accessories you need for your grill, not to mention sauces, rubs from national brands and local brands, including ours here from the Jim Colbert Show. Free assembly and delivery always, and even better, like I said, 11 convenient locations. They even have somebody on the lot to make sure that you have repair issues, and they'll even put it together and deliver it for you. You just simply can't beat these guys. They are awesome. Find your location today. Get your Big Green Egg at toolsacehardware.com.
Monster Jam World Finals returns to Orlando. The best drivers in the world will be competing for 4 world championships. Witness electrifying encores. Plus, your ticket comes with free access to the biggest pit party of the year. I was raised to the top. Monster Jam World Finals, as big as it gets. Coming to Camping World Stadium May 21st and 22nd. Brought to you by BKT Tires. Visit monsterjam.com for event details.
They're back. Power Blocks rock with $3,000 Power Blocks on Saturday, May 14th. Starting at 10 a.m. to midnight during select hours, you could win $1,000 cash every 20 minutes. That's right, $1,000 every 20 minutes when Power Blocks rock again. Saturday, May 14th at the Orange City Racing and Card Club, just off I-4 exit 111B on Saxon Boulevard, and Daytona Beach Racing and Card Club at I-4 and I-95 on Williamson Boulevard.
Why choose proven quality sleep from Sleep Number? Because our Sleep Number 360 smart bed is really smart. It senses your movement and automatically adjusts to help keep you both comfortable. Plus, it's temperature balancing so you stay cool. It's even smart enough to know exactly how long, how well, and when you slept, and to help you get almost 30 minutes more restful sleep per night. Sleep Number takes care of the science. All you have to do is sleep. Save $1,000 on the Sleep Number 360 Special Edition Smart Bed Queen now only $19.99, plus free premium home delivery when you add a base. Ends Monday. To learn more, go to sleepnumber.com.
Culver's could have only started in Wisconsin. Just ask our team member Marcus.
Let's just say you can take the restaurants out of America's Dairyland, but you can't take America's Dairyland out of the restaurants. Like the real Wisconsin cheese on our juicy butter burgers, the farm fresh dairy in our fresh frozen custard, even our crispy golden Wisconsin cheese curds. It may sound cheesy, but we love where we come from at Culver's.
Almost as much as we love sharing it with our guests. Welcome to Delicious. One more reason Culver's could have only started in Wisconsin?
Hi, welcome to Culver's.
Just take it from our team member, Sarah.
When you order a Culver's Butterburger, you're never just a customer. You're a guest in our home. See, where we come from, people do right by each other. It's why we cook each Butterburger to order just for you, right down to getting the perfect sear on the beef. It's delicious. That extra care may be a small town thing, but it's big time important to us.
Come on in and let us serve you with a smile that stretches from our hometown to yours. Welcome to Delicious.
One thing people really love about International Diamond Center, their diamond experts are not paid on commission.
No commission structure means no pressure, brutal honesty, no fluff.
That's IDC veteran diamond expert Robbie Blue, who says this approach removes the stress and puts you in control.
If I've got 3 items here and it doesn't benefit me to sell you any one of those, I want you to pick what you like.
There's zero incentive to upsell you or steer you in a more expensive direction.
If I show you 3 diamonds that are the shape that you're after and the size, and if one is 11,000, one is 8,000, and one is 6,000, do you see a difference? No commission means I can tell you that take that 2,000 or 3,000 and put it somewhere in your life that will make a difference. If you can't tell the differences, then don't spend it.
No commission sales means more honesty, more transparency, and overall just a more pleasant experience.
It makes it more fun. It makes it more enjoyable, I think, for me, and very much believe for the client.
International Diamond Center, 4 Orlando locations.
I tend to second-guess dinners with friends because they're often interrupted by diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or oily stools. It turns out I have EPI, or exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, which means I'm missing the enzymes needed to digest food. My doctor prescribed Creon, pancrelipase, an oral prescription medication that replaces pancreatic digestive enzymes. Creon treats EPI due to cystic fibrosis, chronic pancreatitis, pancreatectomy, or other conditions.
Creon may increase your chance of fibrosing colonopathy, a rare bowel disorder. Tell your doctor if you have a history of intestinal blockage or scarring or thickening of your bowel wall, if you're allergic to pork, or if you have gout, kidney problems, or worsening of painful swollen joints. Call your doctor if you have any unusual or severe gastrointestinal symptoms or allergic reactions. Take Creon as directed by your doctor and always with food. Do not chew capsules as this may cause mouth irritation. Other side effects may include blood sugar changes, gas, dizziness, sore throat, and cough. These are not all the side effects of Creon.
Creon is the #1 prescribed EPI treatment. Ask your doctor about Creon for EPI and visit Creon.com or call 800-633-9110 to learn more. That's CREON.com.
Local or long distance, when it's time to move, let Cento Family Moving and Storage move you. CentoMoving.com.
The Jim Colbert Show returns now on Real Radio 104.1.
Hey, Jim, you're just like me. You're not bald, just got a really wide part.
Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show, Real Radio 104.1, 407-916-1041. Thanks so much for listening to us on this beautiful Friday afternoon. I'm Jim. Deb is here.
Hello.
Jack is right there.
Good evening.
Thank you, Jack, for that boisterous good evening. Woo! Let's find out what's in the old sauce jar.
All aboard!
Chugga, chugga.
Clickety-clack, clickety-clack, clickety-clack.
Oh, your clickety-clack came in too soon.
You know, we got started. I screwed it up. I'm sorry.
I have a pair of tickets to see Paul McCartney on the Got Back Tour May 28th at Camping World Stadium. You can still purchase tickets over at Ticketmaster.com. That is your sauce jar, which is brought to you by...
Hey, Cento Family Moving and Storage. You know, their fully trained expert moving crews are adept in packing your stuff, handling your furniture, safe driving, customer service, and so much more. Speaking of the more part, if you mention the Jim Colbert Show, you will get a discount. So book them today at CentoMoving.com. That's CENTO moving.com. Clickety-clack, back to you.
Thank you so much, Deb. Who goes first today, buddy?
I'm really starting to love the nickname that Deb gives you at that point during trivia. Props
Trying to be
Deb.
creative.
I enjoy it. Let's welcome Lisa.
Lisa, right there on line 3. Lisa, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Wonderful. Would you like to play a little game with us?
I would love to.
Well, let's do it then.
Want to play a game?
All right, Puzzle Master.
All right, Lisa, this is a very easy game. Got a question here for you. 4 answers. One of them is a lie. If you can find it, off to the sauce jar you go, and off to Paul McCartney you go. Are you ready?
I am ready.
How old are you, by the way? Let me ask you.
I'm 46.
Oh, you're 46. All right, very good. Are
Sound 22.
Well, yes, you do sound very young, by the way.
Well, thank you very much.
All right. Very good. On this day in 1986, 1986, actor, star of a massive franchise, British.
Oh.
Just starred in another supermassive superhero franchise.
Daniel Radcliffe?
Christian Bale?
Teen girl thirst trap.
Robert Pattinson.
He sparkles. There he is. Robert Pattinson's birthday is today. Of course, star of the big Twilight series of movies. And
Team Edward.
And the new Batman.
He was also in Harry Potter.
Yeah, he was in Harry Potter. That's right. Here are 3 fun facts about Robert and 1 lie that will live forever. Number 1, he's never appeared on a television show. Number 2, as a teenager, he was expelled from school for stealing and selling nudie magazines. Number 3, he's an accomplished musician and actually wrote 2 songs on the Twilight soundtrack. Or lastly, in his private life, he hates wearing shoes, and when he does, it's always slip-ons. Which one of those is a lie?
Number 3.
No, that's true, unfortunately.
Oh, you tease.
That's right. That is
Sorry,
true.
Lisa.
He is an accomplished musician playing guitar and piano, and he did write 2 of the songs that appeared on the Twilight soundtrack.
Well, I'm going to have to check that out now.
Very nice. Who's next, brother?
Let's welcome Mark. It's
Mark.
biblical.
Mark, how you doing?
Doing great, Jim. Thanks.
Buddy, you got it, man. We're talking about Robert Pattinson today. Tell me which one of these is not true. Number 1, he's never appeared on a television show. Number 2, as a teenager, he was expelled from school for stealing and selling nudie magazines. Or lastly, in his private life, he hates wearing shoes, and when he does, it's always slip-ons.
Okay. Let's go with the hate shoes.
Do you enjoy Paul McCartney, sir?
Yes, I do.
You won. You're going.
Yay! All right.
Oh, yeah, Mark.
It's the name of the 5th Beatle.
You guys.
Are you crying?
A little bit.
You get out of here.
That's awesome.
Hey, listen, he's probably waited his whole life to see this band and probably may not have been able to afford the tickets.
Oh, I want to
And
take
now
him.
he just won them. Is that the deal, Mark?
Well, I don't know if I can't afford them, but it sure is nice getting them for free.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah, dog.
Happy early
All right,
Father's
Mark, I wanna-
Day, Mark.
I want to bag on you so bad.
Don't
God
bag on
almighty.
him, Jim.
All right, thanks, Mark.
You're
I appreciate
welcome,
it.
Mark. You have a good time. And don't you listen to Jimmy. He's just mad because he only has a horseshoe of hair.
Or Deb financially shame you, Mark.
Yeah,
Well, I was just trying to explain the tears to keep Jimmy Colbert off his ass.
That was my favorite part. It was like, maybe this guy's just super broke.
Yeah, he's dirt poor, and he's wanted to see the Beatles his whole life.
I'm with you, Deb. I'm telling you, I got your back 100%. Maybe that dude was broke as hell and he just lied.
Well, yeah.
He's crying. Get out of here.
What's wrong with them crying over that?
I'd love winning a big prize. I'd cry if I won a big prize.
No doubt. Tickets like that?
Yeah.
I would have cried.
Look at this. We're all pro cry. What say you, Ebenezer?
What say you is I should give him to Chris, who was on line 1 because this guy cried.
No, he hung up.
I'm joking. He's fine. So he has never appeared in a TV show, never appeared in a TV series, and he was expelled from school for stealing and selling nudie mags.
That would have been my guess, actually.
A couple other things about Robert Pattinson you may not know before we get to Ross thoughts. He's dying to be in a Star Wars movie. He's a massive Star Wars fan and really wants to be in a movie, but he can't get casts. When he was a boy, his 2 older sisters would dress him up in their clothes and call him Claudia.
That is the most random fact.
That is absolutely true.
You have shared for trivia.
He had aspirations of being a rapper. His rap name, Big Tub.
I like it.
Want to know what's behind it?
During his very first scene for the movie Twilight, his very first scene, he pulled his groin after picking up Kristen Stewart. So he had to pick her up. First scene ever shot for the movie, and he pulled his groin. And then lastly here, this dude loves shooting guns. And apparently at the LAPD gun range, he's a regular. How crazy is that? But you talk about things I would have never guessed about that dude because he can't drive. Like, he just learned how to drive in L.A. But he loves going to the gun range with the LAPD guys and shooting guns. How crazy. I would have never guessed that in a million years.
Phenomenal actor.
Yeah, he's a good actor, for sure. And when you see him in interviews, he's almost humble to the point where you think he's faking it. Like, he's like embarrassed by his own fame. Apparently doesn't spend any of his money. Like, just a real kind of
laid back dude.
Yeah, just kind of hard to explain. It's kind of almost like it happened to him and he doesn't even know.
And I really enjoyed that last Batman film.
I didn't see it yet. Actually, I don't think I've seen the last 2.
It kept getting better the more I thought about it. Like, day 1, I was like, that was pretty good. And then like 2 weeks later, I was like, damn, that was pretty good.
You know the problem I have with a lot of the superhero movies? They've become so damn long. Like, what happened to that hour and a half or hour and 45-minute superhero movie? They're all like 2.5 hours now, as if they're trying to substantiate spending $200 million on a picture. Like, they have to give you more. They don't. They just need better stories.
I mean, I thought the Batman story was pretty damn good.
I'll check it out, buddy. I've heard a lot of good things about it, but my wife doesn't like the superhero thing, so I just kind of have to find some time to watch it myself.
And that's the thing, is that I kind of feel like that Batman movie was made for people who are kind of like, oh man, another superhero film.
I've heard that. It's the least superhero film of all the superheroes, of all the Batman ones for sure. More of a story.
Yeah.
What's coming up for thoughts, buddy? All right, let me rephrase that. What's coming up for thoughts, buddy?
It's a talk-off. It's a talk-off 2v2.
Oh, boy.
Jack and Ross versus Deb and Jim for the fastest talking duo in real Radio 120 history.
You're not doing it right. You sound like you have to go to the bathroom.
No, seriously, he sounds like he's going to the bathroom. Like he's in mid-push.
I'm super healthy. I found a 2-person monologue on the internet. We're going to do it.
You feeling diaper?
We're going to type it.
You filling it up? I predict yet another loss for you, buddy.
What are you talking about?
You are going to have a heart attack.
Go poop.
Do something. God almighty.
I'm good.
All right, back in a sec. We'll have the talk off next.
I need fiber.
A social media experience that isn't totally toxic. Kind of a weird thing to brag about, but there it is. At Real Radio 1041. Powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
Well, some good news. Westbound travel on the 408. This crash that's been causing headaches all day long has finally been cleared at Conway Road, and things are slowly getting back to normal through here. We are still seeing some heavy traffic due to an earlier crash south on the turnpike between County Road 33 and U.S. Highway 27. And Northbound travel on the Turnpike slow through this stretch. See traffic problems? Call the traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm Paige Carrera.
This report is sponsored by Truly Nolan. Termites can tunnel for years without a peep unless you've invited Truly Nolan to chase down and eliminate the problem. With Truly Nolan's Total Termite Protection Plan, there's no escape. For a free inspection and $100 off termite control, visit trulynolan.com.
This job, we fight for as many people as we can. Sometimes people are afraid to fight the insurance companies. That's why I'm here. Injured on the go, just call Mo. Mo DeWitt. Offices, Orlando and Tampa.
Get ready for more with the new tomato pesto grilled cheese sandwich from Dunkin'. Oven roasted tomatoes and delicious pesto spread with white cheddar cheese on sourdough bread. More of the ingredients you love so you can get more out of every day. America runs on Dunkin'. Limited time offer. Additional charges may apply.
Picture the perfect international vacation. Historic architecture, quaint cafes, beautiful beaches. It sounds great. Now imagine getting there. You got a 14-hour cramped flight, a long wait in customs, and a whole lot of jet lag to look forward to. Introducing a new way to travel, intranationally. Get all that international charm without ever leaving the country. Get all the culture, cuisine, and beaches right here in St. Augustine, Ponte Vedra. Travel intranationally. Visit FloridasHistoricCoast.com to learn
Let
more.
the Mossy family protect your family. It's more than just a slogan, it's a fact. A home with a fence is 5 times less likely to get broken into. You can count on the Mossy family to protect your family. Visit mossyoakfences.com.
This is Steve Kramer. Let me tell you a business secret. There are sketch companies out there selling awards. Make sure the awards earned by your lawyer are from respected organizations. At Trenley Kramer Law, our lawyers have been recognized by Orlando Magazine Best Lawyers, Florida Trend Legal Elite, Super Lawyers, and listed in U.S. News as a best law firm for years. We've earned the awards that can't be bought. Trenley Kramer, TK Law, OneFirmForLife.com.
Coming in at 5'3", it's #1 mom. She switched to Xfinity and got the all-new 3-for-1 bundle. Unlimited internet, streaming, and Xfinity Mobile. All for what you could pay wireless companies for just one 5G unlimited line. Boom! Shakalaka! That's why they call her the Master of Moolah, the Sultan of Savings, the Queen of Cash. And now, also with Xfinity Internet, you can get unlimited data, Wi-Fi equipment, and a free Flex 4K streaming box included with a 2-year rate guarantee and no term contract. All for just $30 per month when you add an Xfinity mobile plan at regular rates. Go to Xfinity.com/3-for-1, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit an Xfinity store today. Limited time offer. Restrictions apply. Requires paperless billing and autopay. New fast internet 300 megabits per second customers only. Xfinity Mobile requires post-pay Xfinity Internet. After 24 months, regular rates apply to all services and devices.
Racetrack gas pump thought number 4. Because waiting for your tank to fill up is the perfect time to think about,
what if I could have a cookout in my car? That way, I could have a barbecue pulled pork sandwich and barbecue chicken pizza, all slathered in sweet baby rays. I'll call it a carbecue.
with flavor this good? Call it whatever you want. Try Racetrack's new barbecue pulled pork sandwich and chicken pizza, both made with Sweet Baby Ray's. Available for a limited time at participating locations. Racetrack, whatever gets you going.
Dell Technologies wants to celebrate all your hard work with these Small Business Month specials. Get great value offers on powerful laptops, desktops, and servers with Windows 11 Pro starting at $499, plus top monitors and docks, all with easy financing options through Dell Financial Services. It's the perfect time to upgrade so you and your team can stay secure from anywhere. Call a Dell Technologies advisor at 877-ASK-DELL. That's 877-ASK-DELL to refresh your business tech with these Small Business Month specials. Dell recommends Windows 11 Pro for business.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/trial. That's ZipRecruiter.com/trial.
This earful of real radio is brought to you by Jersey Mike Subs. Be a sub above.
For more information about contests on this station, go to realradio.fm/rules.
If you've been involved in a car accident, call me, Mark Anajar, at the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733, and take back control of your life.
Office in Orlando.
Having trouble with your AC? Call our friends at Mills Air, 407-277-1159. With 30 years of experience, they can certainly help you out. Carrier factory authorized dealers with up to $1,275 in rebates towards that brand new Carrier unit. Family owned and operated, it's millsair.com.
This hour of programming brought to you in part by FAS Windows and Doors.
Portions of the following program were pre-recorded.
Broadcasting live from the injury law firm of Kaufman and Lind studio. Your accident, your future, your attorney. Contact them at whenyounneedus.com or call pound 546 from your cell. You're listening to WTKS FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando. Available everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. Now #1 for podcasting. We are an iHeartRadio station. This is the Jim Colbert Show. Also available on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. Just search the Jim Colbert Show.
Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show, Real Radio 104.1. 407-916-1041 is how you call us. You can always text the show any time of the day. That is 77031. Check us out on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook. We broadcast the show live there every day where you can watch what we do, which is sit and talk.
Laugh.
Have some fun for sure. Welcome back. I'm Jim. Deb and Jack are here as well. Let's get some Ross thoughts.
It's weird.
Shoot the gap.
It's funny.
Send
Sometimes.
it. You gotta send it, Deb.
It's Ross.
Oh, I'll send it.
Spelled like sauce.
Going to Baghdad.
It's Ross Thoughts.
Ross Thoughts is brought to you by Mills Air. They saved my house and they will save yours. It's about to get hot, so just, remember, AC is a necessity because we are in Satan's...
Oh,
Yep.
Look at the
Butthole.
weather.
Okay.
Look at the weather geek.
Oh, look at that. I'm just saying.
That's okay. Y'all are going to hear the thunder in a little bit.
So I feel like some people do not know what we're about to do, so we have to spoon feed it.
Yeah, I think most people who listen to the show every day do not have any idea what we're doing.
We don't know what we're doing.
And it usually
Correct.
happens around 6 o'clock, right?
Yeah, that's when it unravels.
The wheels come off.
Oh, I'm happy to be the wheel kicker offer. About a month ago, maybe 2 months ago, I went for the throne. I went for the #1 fastest talker in Real Radio 104.1 history.
Yep.
And I got close. I'm pretty sure Jim may have cheated, and I will go for the throne a whole different time of becoming the fastest talker in Real Radio 104.1 history.
Okay.
I think part of being the fastest talker, though, is still being understood.
That's exactly true, which is why the
Good
texting-
one, Deb.
That's
Good one, Deb.
That's why the listeners are also going to play a role in this.
Oh, are they really now?
Because if we cross the line of I didn't understand that, I didn't hear that, then they text in and then we start adding up the scores kind of during the break. But I wanted to go for the throne today, but then I thought, you know what? Nah, let's get everybody involved. This is a 2-team fastest talking competition.
Some doubles action.
Some doubles.
Mixed doubles.
It will be me and Jack and I.
There you go. Was waiting for the buzzer.
I don't know. If he corrects it before I get the buzzer, does he get the pass?
You know what I'm saying? Oh, what a comedic misdirection.
Still happened. The event still happened.
What do you...
The event still happened.
He's my teammate.
Okay.
That's a true statement.
Yeah, it's questionable on his part.
Okay, and then it will be Jim and Deb.
Okay, very nice.
Now, I pulled a random... Why are you dinging? Whatever.
I like them.
Okay. Dude.
Thank
and me, what about... whatever. Jack!
And you guys just had a date last night. I'd be a little hurt, too.
It must have gone poorly.
Really?
Somebody got
no
blued.
popcorn bucket?
Somebody got blued up.
It got stuck in the yonder bag.
Blue's
Hey, where's your wiener? It's over yonder.
So I pulled this random monologue, 2-person monologue off of the internet. And what I think we should do, Jim and I will do the monologue right now, normal speed.
Got it.
All right? Jim, you're Alexa. I'm Mara.
Sure, you ready?
Yeah.
What is it? What?
It moved. Something in the macaroni and cheese bowl moved.
Oh, my God.
It was wiggling.
Wiggling like a worm?
Yes, it was like an anaconda.
Cover it quickly.
I'm not going near that thing.
We need to get rid of it before it crawls out of the bowl.
It moved again. Hurry, get the trash. Okay, I got it. You hold the garbage can under the counter, and I will swat the bowl into it with this broom.
That's your plan.
That's all I got.
I'm afraid to get too close. What if you missed the garbage?
I grew up with 3 brothers. Baseball was my life. I got this.
Oh, my God.
Get closer to the counter. In parentheses, beat. We will have to do a beat in the competition.
Okay.
Okay, ready? Stay just like that. Don't move. Count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
I got it. Alexa, I got it. I got it. It stopped moving.
That's our monologue. That's our competition. So
Okay.
we cannot forget about the beat.
Okay.
That's why I chose this monologue, to make sure that we're all focused.
So you
Yeah.
just hit the counter?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, no. What?
What do you mean by beat? I don't get it. Oh, you paused?
Yeah, you have to give it a half a beat.
Oh, yeah.
You're so violent.
No, I just had to figure out. It said
You just
beat
wanted
there.
to hit something.
Right.
So,
feet.
do you
beat?
want
I
me
mean,
to
I didn't know if it
record-
was a featuring rapper.
Do you want me to run a stopwatch for each of these reads to see who comes in the fastest? I think that's a good idea. Let's go.
Yeah, but it's the two of you going.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're going first. I think
Right.
personally,
Yeah.
this is Ross's bid. He and Jack should go first.
I think if it's Ross's bit, Ross should decide who goes first.
Damn it.
Who are you going to be? Are you going to be Alexis or Mara?
I'll be.
Or Alexa or Mara?
I'll let you continue to be Alexa.
Okay, I'll be Alexa. You be Mara.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, Deb does the heavy lifting.
All
Yeah,
right.
I know, because I mean the other stuff. Yeah.
Well, like that's anything new.
I've got my stopwatch out.
Oh, do you?
And I got
Yeah,
mine
yeah.
as well.
And I got mine as well.
We'll triple time it. Jimmy
Okay.
doesn't know how.
I've got mine in my hand.
Yeah, Jim's just doing the finger counter.
Yeah, I don't even.
one Mississippi,
Two
two
Mississippi.
Mississippi.
I just found the alarm on my phone.
What kind of alarm clock do you have? Do you have like an old school one with
Yeah,
like
it's
2
got-
bells?
It's got the bells and stuff.
You got
yeah.
the Pee Wee Herman?
It goes back and forth. It just. Yeah. Then I get out with my candle. I see where I'm going. I go into the kitchen for a bowl of gruel.
Do you have
Before
a
he goes feed
pajama
the horse.
hat?
Yeah, pajama hat.
You got a pajama
I
hat?
have
With a little
slippers.
fuzzy ball at the
Yeah,
end.
no pants though, just a long shirt.
Oh, there
Pajamas with the ass flat, 2 buttons, poor design.
Okay, we're starting on the first word. We're stopping the clock on the last word.
we go.
Okay, hold on. I'm Alexa.
Yes, sir. And I am Mara.
Okay, right.
Okay, on your mark. In 3, 2.
What is it? What?
It moved. Something in the macaroni and cheese bowl moved.
Oh my God!
It was wiggling.
It was wiggling like a worm.
Yeah, it was like an anaconda.
Cover it quickly.
I am not going near that thing.
We need to get rid of it before it crawls out of the bowl.
It moved again. Hurry, get the trash. Okay, I got it. You hold the garbage can under the counter, and I will swap the bowl into it with this broom.
That's your plan?
That's all I got.
I'm afraid to get too close. What if we miss the garbage?
I grew up with 3 brothers. Baseball was my life. I got this.
Oh my God!
Get closer. Closer to the counter. Okay, ready? Stay just like that. Don't move. Count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
I got it, Alexa. I got it. I got it. It's not moving.
2998. What?
Yeah.
I got 2892.
I got
We'll take
2814.
We'll
I'll
take yours. We'll take the average.
Yeah, we'll take the 1-4. Yeah, there we go.
28-14.
The one in the middle. Yeah.
There we go.
2914.
Hey, 2814. You said.
And I
No,
paused
I have
because
2914. He
We'll
had
take
28.
Ross's.
I cost us a second because I lost my spot.
I think we should have the best read out of 2, but let's go first with Jack and Ross.
Who's
Who is
who over
Alexa?
there?
I'm Alexa.
Okay,
Oh man!
on a count. Here we go.
Oh man, get in there, Mara.
Here we go.
Get in there, Mara.
Here we go. In 3, 2, 1.
What is it? What?
It moved. Something in the macaroni and cheese bowl moved.
Oh my God.
It was wiggling.
Wiggling like a worm?
Yes, it was like an anaconda.
Cover it quickly.
I'm not going near that thing.
We need to get rid of it before it crawls out from under the bowl.
It moved again. Hurry, get the trash. Okay, I got it. Hold the garbage can underneath the counter, and I will swat the bowl into this broom.
That's your plan?
That's all I got.
I'm afraid to get too close. What if I miss the garbage?
I grew up with 3 brothers. Baseball is my life. I got this.
Oh my God.
Get closer to the counter. Okay, ready? Stay just like that. Don't move. Count of 3. 1, 2, 3. I got it. Alexa, I got it. It's not moving.
Hold on, you did.
31.17.
Oh,
on, dude. I think, yeah. What,
and I messed up.
Best read of 2.
No.
Best read, yes, because that gives you guys an opportunity to do better the second time around.
Yeah, wait, yeah. So what are you saying? Well, why are you saying no?
I'm taking. Listen.
Breath. Jimmy and I are going to do ours again while you breathe. Center yourself.
I'm Alexa, right?
Yeah, because you don't want to pretend like
This
I
one-
was the slow one in that.
Get ready. This one
Right?
is going to be flamey.
Okay, don't
And I
jinx
mean
us.
flamey.
I don't know if we can do that anymore.
I don't know. Well, we just did it. Okay, here we go.
No rules.
Here we go. And 3, 2, 1.
What is it? What?
It moved. Something in the macaroni and cheese bowl moved.
Oh, my God.
It was wiggling.
Wiggling like a worm?
Yes, like it was an anaconda.
Cover it quickly.
I'm not going near that thing.
We need to get rid of it before it crawls out of the bowl.
It moved again. Hurry, get the trash. Okay, I got it. You hold the garbage can under the counter, and I will swat the bowl into with this broom.
That's your plan?
That's all I got.
I'm afraid to get too close. What if I miss the garbage?
I grew up with 3 brothers. Baseball was my life. I got this.
Oh, my God.
Get closer to the counter. Okay, ready? Stay just like that. Don't move. Count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
I got it, Alexa. I got it. It stopped moving.
26-01.
Oh, big foul. Big violation.
I read her line at the end.
He read your line at the end.
And if you look at the rules, that's a 5-second deduction.
Oh, yeah. So we're adding 5
Rules
seconds
were not
under that.
established before the beginning of this reading, so I am so sorry. You cannot pull away time.
We
You'll
can
have
just
to just
disqualify you because you still haven't finished it yet.
Okay.
If you disqualify me, I'm quitting the show.
No, you're not. Shut up.
Oh, come on! You guys need to look at the rules. If you look at your emails, I sent you guys rules.
Oh, what rules? All it says is it's a talk off.
The only thing,
no rules.
The only thing I'm thinking of right now, people riding home and listening to this and texting somebody like, I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what they're doing.
Who did I hurt? Why did I have to? Okay, are you guys ready?
Who's going? They're going?
Yeah. You guys have like a 5-second penalty.
Yeah.
All right.
But
you guys did the same thing.
Without the penalty, it was 25 second. What was it?
What did you have? 25.88. What do you have?
I had 26.01.
Okay, so we'll go. It's 31 flat.
Yeah, no, 25.9.
Not even.
No, it's 31 flat. You get a penalty for screwing up the line.
You said you were gonna.
You can take your penalty and stick it straight up your dumb
Okay,
butt.
so you know what we'll do then? We'll just reread it. I did not realize. I always saw Alexa Mara. I did not realize Mara had 2 roles.
Dumb. Your butt's
Okay, so
dumb.
here we go. You ready?
Wait. Why do you guys get? You don't get a third shot.
We're not going. They're going.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fine. All right. Here we go. You guys ready?
All right.
I don't know.
I am Mara. You're Alexa. Jack.
Okay. Yeah.
We
Be
need
the ball.
this.
Be the ball. Be the
Okay,
ball.
here we go.
I don't think I can do this.
We're starting off in 3, 2, 1.
What is it? What?
It moved. Something in the macaroni and cheese bowl moved.
Oh my God.
It was wiggling.
Wiggling like a worm?
Yes, it was like an anaconda.
Cover it quickly.
I'm not going near that thing.
We need to get rid of it before it crawls under the bowl.
It moved again. Hurry, get the trash. Okay, I got it. You hold the garbage can under the. I will swat the bowl into it with this broom.
That's your plan?
Yeah, that's all I got.
I'm afraid to get too close. What if we miss the garbage?
I grew up with 3 brothers. Baseball was my life. I got this.
Oh my God.
Get closer to the counter. Okay, ready? Just stay just like that. Don't move. Count of 3. 1, 2, 3. I got it, Alexa. I got it. Stop moving. Come on, baby.
27. Not even 27.85.
Yeah, I got 27.57.
Not even close, and you have 2 penalties.
Two penalties.
You didn't even finish the word. You didn't even say the word counter.
Yes.
What?
And then you skipped swatting the bowl into it with this broom. You just boom.
Okay.
So we're going to take 5 seconds. So adding that on, that puts you at 32.85,
Oh,
which
Ross!
makes Jim and I the fastest talkers. What?
What was that?
That was my knees when I stood up.
All right. I think we've had enough fun. It's the end of the segment. I think still it's up in the air who won or
No,
who
it's
lost.
not. It's Jim and Deborah.
Fine, it's Jim and Deb.
Deborah.
But that's fine. I can still go home to my air-conditioned home. Provided by Mills Air.
You can still go home to your air-conditioned home?
I can, absolutely.
Brought to you by Mills Air?
It's Florida. It's hot. If your AC isn't working, it's time to call. I'm joking. But if your AC isn't working and you are in your car wondering, man, I don't want to go home. It's too hot in my house. You need to call Mills Air. Even if you have an old house, my house is super old. It's like gym old. And it would not accommodate for an AC unit. They looked at my house and went, yeah, we got it. And that's exactly what 30 years of experience will get you. Mills Air is a Carrier factory authorized dealer. I love my Carrier unit. If you don't have a Carrier unit, don't worry because they can service any brand out there. If you do have a Carrier, turn to the experts at Carrier. Call today, schedule your appointment 407-277-1159 or online at millsair.com. Those are your Ross thoughts. I'm out. Peace.
407-916-1041. Back in a sec with more of the Jim Colbert Show.
Coming up tonight on Real Radio at 7, it's a corporate time with Tom and Dan. Brought to you by Gringos Locos. For locations, go to gringoslocos.com and securedroofingandrestoration.com. Visit their website for your free estimate today. At 8 p.m., it's Bungalower and the Bus. At 9, we all find out what the hell is Angel listening to. Tonight on Real Radio 104.1.
From the Goldsmith Jewelry Shop Traffic Center. Lowest prices on the highest quality jewelry. GoldsmithJewelry.com.
Well, some good news. Westbound travel on the 408, this crash that's been causing headaches all day long has finally been cleared at Conway Road, and things are slowly getting back to normal through here. We are still seeing some heavy traffic due to an earlier crash south on the Turnpike between County Road 33 and U.S. Highway 27. Northbound travel on the Turnpike slow through this stretch. See traffic problems? Call the traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm Paige Carrera.
This report is sponsored by Sprouts Farmers Market. Sprouts Farmers Market is everything you love about a farmer's market. Open 7 days a week, rain or shine. Visit their Dr. Phillips location at Turkey Lake Road and Sand Lake Road for great prices on the freshest produce. Sprouts Farmers Market, where goodness grows.
You know, a strong home begins with a strong foundation. The guys over at Zano 521 know that. They're the premier concrete coating experts here in Central Florida. These coatings are tough. Their crew is tough as well. Headed up by a former Army Ranger and Special Ops soldier, and they also employ veterans. Not to mention, their techs are employees of the company, never subcontracted, and Zano 521 makes the tough stuff. These coatings are up to 6 times stronger than epoxy, and unlike epoxy, that base coat fully cures in just 24 hours. Plus, you get beautiful color choices to match whatever space you have, and they're made to last. The coatings are 100% UV stable. They can be used on patios, pool decks, driveways, garages, and they come with a lifetime warranty against fading or yellowing and a 15-year warranty against popping or peeling. That top coat, non-porous. That means no mold or mildew, no gas, grease, or oil stains. These coatings are tough, and they're beautiful as well. Made to match whatever space you have. And the team, professional and efficient, there to walk you through every single step of the process from the quote all the way up to the finished product that will basically last you for a lifetime. This stuff is really, really nice and virtually indestructible. For that free, no obligation, no pressure statement, just get to their website, xano521.com. That's XANO521.com.
Do you want to sell your home fast? Then get ready to write down an important number. I'm Gabriel with Florida Cash Home Buyers, and we pay cash for houses with no commissions or fees. We buy properties in any condition or situation and can close in as little as 3 days or on your time frame. You can even get a $10,000 cash advance before the closing. Call us today for a free no-obligation offer. 407-410-9000. That's 407-410-9000.
Start driving the truck that you deserve today. Visit nationstrucks.com and make no payments until September with approved credit and get $500 in free gas or diesel fuel with any purchase. Ford, Chevy, Dodge, Ram, and GMC. Find them all at Nations Trucks, the world's largest independent truck dealer.
Life is about showing up and about showing people you care. HCA Florida Healthcare helps you show up for your health and your families. Florida's largest care network makes healthcare easier, friendlier, and smarter. And we put you at the center of it all. HCA Florida Healthcare. We show up for you. Learn more at hcafloridahealthcare.com.
Some roads take us to where we want to go. Other roads lead to Mo. In a world full of dangerous roads, there's only one thing you need to know. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. Mo DeWitt, Orlando attorney.
Culver's could have only started in Wisconsin. Just ask our team member Marcus.
Let's just say you can take the restaurants out of America's Dairyland, but you can't take America's Dairyland out of the restaurants. Like the real Wisconsin cheese on our juicy butter burgers, the farm fresh dairy in our fresh frozen custard, even our crispy golden Wisconsin cheese curds. It may sound cheesy, but we love where we come from at Culver's.
Almost as much as we love sharing it with our guests. Welcome to Delicious. One more reason Culver's could have only started in Wisconsin?
Hi, welcome to Culver's.
Just take it from our team member, Sarah.
When you order a Culver's Butterburger, you're never just a customer. You're a guest in our home. See, where we come from, people do right by each other. It's why we cook each Butterburger to order just for you, right down to getting the perfect sear on the beef. It's delicious. That extra care may be a small town thing, but it's big time important to us.
Come on in and let us serve you with a smile that stretches from our hometown to yours. Welcome to Delicious.
Join Jim Colbert on The Jim Colbert Show for his Cigar of the Week segment every Friday afternoon at 3:45. You can pick up these featured cigars at all 3 Corona Cigar Company locations, Dr. Phillips, Heathrow, and downtown. Learn more at coronacigar.com.
Stop by the new O'Reilly Auto Parts in Kissimmee on Simpson Road next to Dollar General now through May 24th. You'll get double O Rewards points on select purchases, which means you can reach your next $5 reward twice as fast. Plus, get Seafoam odor treatment for just $8.99 and buy one, get one free Coca-Cola products right now at your new O'Reilly Auto Parts.
O'Reilly Auto Parts. 1, 2, 3, 4.
The legendary Paul McCartney got back live. A once-in-a-lifetime must-see event. Paul McCartney performing a catalogue of music that's formed the soundtracks of our lives. One night only in Orlando. Camping World Stadium, Saturday, May 28th. Get tickets now at paulmccartneygotback.com.
Why choose proven quality sleep from Sleep Number? Because our Sleep Number 360 smart bed is really smart. It senses your movement and automatically adjusts to help keep you both comfortable. Plus, it's temperature balancing so you stay cool. It's even smart enough to know exactly how long, how well, and when you slept, and to help you get almost 30 minutes more restful sleep per night. Sleep Number takes care of the science. All you have to do is sleep. Save $1,000 on the Sleep Number 360 Special Edition Smart Bed Queen now only $19.99, plus free premium home delivery when you add a base. Ends Monday. To learn more, go to sleepnumber.com.
Sure, you can use your phone to call a radio station, but iHeartRadio's revolutionized the way you talk to us. Introducing the TalkBack mic inside the free iHeartRadio app. Here's how to use it. Just listen to your favorite iHeartRadio station on the app. When you have something to say, tap the TalkBack mic and record your message. You can even listen back to make sure your message sounds perfect. After all, it could end up on the radio. Talk to your favorite iHeartRadio stations with one tap. Only on the free iHeartRadio app.
iHeartRadio.
Divorce? Call Trinley and Kramer, TK Law, onefirmforlife.com.
The Jim Colbert Show returns now on Real Radio 104.1.
Hey, Ross, I shot the gap, and now I'm stuck in mall security waiting for the police to show up. Apparently, they don't like that.
Gotta be careful with the gap, buddy. It's how you shoot it, not that you shoot it. All right, welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show, Real Radio 104.1. Just minutes away from getting out of here on the weekend. We'll do last call in just a little bit. I'm Jim. Deb is here. Jack is here. And so is Ross.
Take it easy on the roads. We've got some heavy showers that have just lined up along I-4.
Yeah, the
Happy
corridor.
Friday.
Brutal out there right now.
Yeah, it is.
A little rainy, Ross. I don't know if you noticed.
I was waiting.
That's brutal. I just saw a bird fly.
You didn't see a bird fly in that.
Bird, I just saw a
It's
bird
raining
fly.
It's raining blenders out there.
I think I see the sun. There's a rainbow.
No, there's no sun. There's no rainbow. Ving Rhames' kid's not out there.
It's just absolutely brutal.
All right, 407-916-1041. Interesting stories out there. Ben, did you guys see the Norm Macdonald news?
Yeah.
How nuts is that? Did you know about it, Deb? You hear about it?
No, I have not.
So apparently when Norm knew he was dying, he was only 61 years old.
Yeah.
God, I thought he was older than that because I guess he was going through cancer treatments and didn't tell anybody for years, and it made him bloated. He kind of carried some weight, from the bloat and stuff, and just didn't look his normal self. And of course, we found out after the fact, after Norm passed, that he'd been dealing with this for a long time, never told anybody about it. But if you go back and look at the last year of his work, whether it be on podcast or stand-up or whatever, he would mention, finality. He would talk about death and what happens afterwards, and about, we talk about God and things like that, things he had never talked about before in his career.
You had talked about noticing that he started bringing up death and that kind of themes a lot more toward the end.
It was really weird. So what happened is I guess when Norm knew, do you know about this, Jack?
No.
Norm knew that he was going to pass away, and in his living room, and I don't know if he was sitting down or not, he cut a 1-hour special.
Whoa.
He has a 1-hour special coming out on Netflix September. Oh, no, hold on. He succumbed to cancer in September. It's going to be May 30th is when it's going to drop. It's called Norm Macdonald Nothing Special. So when you watch this, you'll be watching it posthumously. He is gone, of course, and he recorded this 1-hour comedy special in his living room, and they're going to put it out.
Huh. I mean, this is such a Norm Macdonald move.
It is like it's like a going away gift from Norm Macdonald to his fans.
And so and now I'm interested in just the idea of someone who knows they're about to die, a comedian who knows he's close to dying. I mean,
what are you funny about?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Here's the best part.
What's his angle?
Right.
One take.
Yeah.
He set whatever it up he was filming with and shot it one take.
Any hecklers?
No, it's funny.
I actually was waiting for the answer.
He had planned on the recording. He planned on
Shut
recording the special in front of a live audience in 2020. Of course, he got sick and couldn't do that, and then COVID wouldn't allow him to do that either.
Do we know when he was diagnosed with cancer, and do we know what kind of cancer?
I don't know that they ever mentioned what kind, but I know that he didn't mention it. Well, he died in September. He never mentioned it to anybody, but I think after the fact they found out he'd been dealing with it for 7 or 8 years.
Oh, wow. Wow, that's a long time to keep that kind of a secret.
Yeah, the special will come hand in hand with a bonus featurette. According to Netflix, Dave Chappelle, Letterman, Conan O'Brien, Adam Sandler, Molly Shannon, David Spade. They will share their experiences with McDonald and a proper send-off for Norm. And I was just listening to David Spade on that One Cave, Two Bears podcast with Tom Segura.
Mm-hmm.
Have you listened to any of it?
No.
And he talks to Spade, and Spade always has stories about Norm because they all kind of, ran together. And I mean, he is the Bill Murray of comedy. There's no other way to really say what Norm Macdonald was, but he is or was the Bill Murray of comedy. You could never, as unpredictable as comedy could be, that was Norm. And it's going to be interesting to see this special. What a cool thing to have.
I think I told you this, that Christoph, my roommate, gambled with him.
Oh, no way, really?
Yeah.
In Vegas?
No, it was
in Atlantic City or
I think in Tampa.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Yeah. He was a big poker player, and for a while I don't know if it was the World Series of Poker or Poker After Dark, or one of some of the poker TV shows, he was a commentator. And can I tell you, he was better than all of them. He was really good at it. Like, really good at it. And I just thought that, and I was like, man, what a thing to do! Like, this guy's life was he was an enigma, man.
Yes, he is the definition of that word. I wonder how it's going to be. I have a feeling it's going to be painfully funny, but creating laughs that I don't know that have ever existed before.
I think you're going to have to watch it a couple times because I think that because you already know the answer, he's doing this, he's not going to make it through that, so you're going to have to almost suspend what you know to enjoy just the jokes. And I wonder if he'll joke about his situation.
Oh, I would put money on it.
That he does or doesn't?
That he does.
I bet he doesn't. I bet he's rebellious to the very end. I bet he never even mentions it.
So let's fine tune this. How much money, Ross?
That he doesn't.
You said you'd put money on it, and you seem to have a taker here.
Let's clarify. You think that he will mention having cancer and not having long to live in the special?
I believe so.
I do not believe that he will.
If it's filmed in his living room.
Yeah, I know, but I mean,
that's a tell.
You could scratch that up to COVID.
Yeah, because you also remember he said he planned on doing it in front of a live audience.
Yep. Did it from his living room in the summer of 2020. Fans will be able to stream the comedian's stand-up farewell. Norm Macdonald, Nothing Special, starts on Netflix May 30th.
How many sauce bucks are you going to put up there?
What are we looking here? A little lunch, a little couple beers, a couple burrs.
Like $5.
$5?
$5?
That's cool. We can do $5.
$5.
That was 500.
$5.
500?
500? I heard 500.
$5.
I heard 500 too.
I'm going with 5.
Deb said
500.
Oh, by the way, I've got to push the sponsorship thing back one day. I'll do it on Monday because I did have a last-minute entry that is very intriguing, so I have to take that into consideration. We will have a definitive answer on Monday on what team I'm going to sponsor. I put a thing out for people just tuning in. A couple weeks back, I said, you know what? I want to sponsor a youth sports team. And I don't care what it is, volleyball, soccer, baseball, whatever the case may be. I just want a good story. And I've gotten a number of email, people kind of spelling out what they need and stuff. And I've kind of gone through all of them. It kind of came down to 2. And I'll let you know on Monday what I decide to do. And, everybody's kind of telling, and somebody was like, hey, we just need a sponsor. They didn't really say what they needed. I texted somebody back today and I said, well, what do you need? What does that mean? Because usually it's like, hey, our sponsorships are like $500. That gets us this. But a lot of these leagues I'm finding out are just run by the parents because nobody has any money anymore. So They just run it all by the parents.
Oh, wow.
So this particular league said, well, we need this, and we need this, and we need this. That's what I need. I need a list of things you need, so that way I can look at it and go, well, I have this much money to spend, and I want to make sure that I can fulfill that obligation with the money I have allotted to spend.
Does it have to be a team, or can it be a club? Because I'm starting one.
No.
Oh, you are? What?
Underwater origami.
Right. The I Take Jim's Money Club.
Oh, I'll join that club.
Yeah. There's another story I wanted to get to before we get out of here today. What's the old saying?
Which one?
Hold on, let me make sure I get this
Fool
right.
me once, shame on you.
That's what.
Fool me twice, shame on me.
It's not far from that one.
Two birds in the bush, one in the hand.
Something like a burning bush.
No, nothing worse than a woman's.
Oh, hell hath no fury like that of a woman scorned.
Hell-
Thank you, Shakespeare.
Hell hath no fury
Like that of a woman scorned.
like that of a woman scorned.
That means be careful of Deborah.
That means, yeah.
In Oklahoma,
Thanks, Jen.
a woman hatched a scheme to get custody of her children.
Give me those.
How do you think she did it? What do you think she did to her husband or her ex-husband to basically make it look like this guy would be a father that the kids wouldn't be around and that she would automatically win back the custody of the kids? How would you do that? Lacey Hucks, 33 years old, and Angel Moore, 44 years old, who is her friend, alleged to have worked together to do something to Huck's husband to get her kids back their full custody.
So she used her best friend to seduce him, and
okay, that's actually not a bad guess. You say she talked somebody into seducing her husband to make it look like he was cheating on her to get the kids back.
well, I think that's possibly how the best friend came into play.
All right, what do you think, Jack?
I think I heard this.
Okay.
And it's quite disturbing.
What do you think, Ross?
Disturbing.
Where'd you hear it? News Junkie?
Maybe, yeah.
Okay.
Is it worse than what I just said?
Oh,
Yeah.
it's it's considerably worse.
Yeah.
She caused self-harm.
And then blamed it on him.
Yes.
Oh, that's a classic.
Ooh.
Yeah, it is.
That's the go-to move.
That's an oldie but a goodie.
Yeah.
I mean, I shouldn't say go-to.
She is stepping up the game, though.
Uh-oh.
Police allege Oklahoma woman hatched a scheme to get custody of her children that centered around loading hundreds of images of child porn onto her husband's phone and then having him arrested. 33 years old, she incorporated Angel Moore, who is her friend, into this scheme, and they wanted to get him out of the picture. So they loaded up this phone with child porn. She alleged that she found the phone, saw it, called the cops, turned him in. They arrested the guy.
Well, of course, until they did the forensic analysis of the computer and the IP address and realized.
Did they say how she got caught?
So exactly what happened. So what happened was the cops started going, wait a minute, this doesn't really add up, because they went through the phone that he actually owned, the one he carried with him. This was an old phone in the house. And they're like, well, there's nothing on this. And that runs against what most child predators do. That's always near them. Like they always have images on them. And she basically, then they started questioning the guy, the guy she involved in the scheme, and he caved. And then basically it all kind of fell apart. Turns out that she did load all those images on. She's facing charges of conspiracy, or he is facing conspiracy charges, knowingly reporting a false crime. And
I'm sorry, her friend is a guy?
Her friend Angel Moore is a guy.
Okay.
I'm
I
sorry.
thought it was a female.
No, it's a guy. It's a guy.
Okay.
My apologies. I did not make that clear. Yeah. He is facing charges of conspiracy and knowingly reporting a false crime. She is facing the same charges, as well as a charge of aggravated possession of child porn.
I was going to say, I mean, she's the one in possession of it. I mean, it didn't work for Pete Townsend when he downloaded images and said it was for research into his own childhood trauma.
Yeah, she is going to jail. Like it. I mean, she could be looking at like 7 to 10 years for this. I mean, it's a mess. You think about that. You're so hateful that you want to get your kids back, and not do it just by being a good mom. I mean, I don't know the entire situation, but, I mean, obviously something happened where she didn't think she could get them back from just being a good person, that she had to go through this. And now I don't know what those charges, I don't know what those charges are in Oklahoma.
I don't know, but it's going to make it quite difficult for her to be able to get sole custody, because after this, no judge will ever
She'll never, ever get her kids back. She'll never get them full time. She'll never get full custody of those kids.
No.
Karma,
exactly. Karma.
It's a shame, man. We talk about these stories, and really, what's the last thing we talk about? Who gets harmed in this? The kids.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, because now the kids, are with dad. They can't even see mom. Now she can be in prison.
Well, and himself. He has to work to repair a reputation that he didn't do anything to harm. And even though she's the one who committed the crime, there are people in this community who'll go, well, I don't know. Maybe. You just don't know.
Seems a little squirrely to me.
Right. Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's at this guy now, this dad, he's at a bar and people are, sharing stories about their crazy ex-girlfriends. And then he comes in with an absolute
banger.
It's like when you're at a party and everybody's saying what they do, and the one guy goes, "Oh, by the way, I'm an astronaut."
Right?
Yeah. I mean, I can see what you do from the moon.
Yeah. So it's exactly like that, but the complete total opposite. Instead of something really cool,
that's so bad.
Instead of astronaut, it's child pornography.
That's the one. The first one is the one I hear all the time. Well, not all the time. I shouldn't say all the time, but that's the one I've heard before. A friend tries to get somebody else to hit on their husband or hit on their wife or whatever to seduce them so that they do something, and then boom, next thing you know, it was all a big scam.
I know of a soldier who had to, he was forced to do this. He had to wear almost like a GoPro or put a camera around his belt because it was nothing for his ex-wife to, cup check him.
Oh, really?
To instigate him to hit her.
Oh, wow.
So that she could then call the police and say that he hit her. So he carried this recording device between his legs that showed how many times she cup checked him to try to instigate him to hit her. And it was she who ended up going to prison.
Wow.
To show this relentless abuse that he was receiving as a way of just trying to get him to just do that thing that every young man is taught not to do.
That's right.
And that's another bitch I'd like to see behind bars and stay there for a really long time.
407-916-1041. Text us 77031. One of my TikTok channel guys is a guy who was his whole channel is his wife tried to poison him to death. And it's this, he tells this story over a period of videos. He goes, I've got a story to tell. And it's like, it's a series of like 10 or 15 videos. But he's like, started out big businessman, got married, very happy. Next video, you find out woman starts doing some things that he can't explain. Money starts missing. Next thing you know, he starts feeling sick every time she's around. It just tells this whole story of how this woman
arsenic?
Went through this. I don't know what the poison was. Went through this 2-3 year long process to try to take this guy out so it wouldn't look suspicious.
Watch Investigation Discovery. It's an old trick.
That's so crazy.
Oh,
it is though.
It is.
She's right. I mean, we just had a story the other day about somebody trying to make a rice.
I'm not afraid of what she said. I'm afraid of how she said it. I've known about this for decades.
All right, then one last little story we didn't get to today, but I want to bring up because it is that season. This is going to sound a little silly, but I promise you it matters. It's tick season coming up.
Oh, this is a big deal for both people and pets.
Tick season is here. Like as it gets hot, ticks are way more active. And if you have a yard that has grass or anything like that, or a shrubbery, you're going to probably encounter them. So what they say about the new tick thing is this: have you ever had a tick on you, by the way? Ross?
Not on me, but I've had them on my dogs.
You had them on your dogs. We just pulled one off our dog the other day because it is tick central where I live. They are everywhere.
Yeah.
You're
the overlord.
Yeah, I'm the overlord. Jack, have you ever had one?
No.
You've never had a tick on you?
No.
Really?
Oh, you're so lucky.
I stay inside a lot.
How about you?
I found one in my belly button.
That is...
Are you sure it wasn't a black bean?
It was.
It
was a tick, and it was terrifying to look down and see it in your belly button.
Because when they're flat, they're just but when they're bulbous, they've been there a minute. Like they're bulbous.
Well, they're full of blood by that
that's
time.
what I'm saying. But what they're saying now, if you see a tick on you and you remove the tick, you certainly want to get the head out of there. There are a number of ways to do that. I mean, I'm not going to tell you how to do that, but what they're saying is save it in a plastic bag.
Yeah, because if you end up with a Lyme tick disease,
they need to they need to know what it is and what kind it is. It's almost like the snake thing, but with a tick, obviously it makes more sense because you're not wrangling a snake. But if you do happen to get one on you, on your animal, whatever the case may be, they're saying really because a lot of people use the guard for their animals so that they don't burrow in, they don't stay. But they do get on people, and they're hard to find sometimes because they're relatively small. But if you do happen to pull one off, save it in case you do get something, because different ticks carry different diseases. And all you hear about is Lyme disease, but there are a number out there.
Oh, yeah.
And so you got to keep it for your well-being, but also keep it for a whole nother reason. Got to send a message.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
You got to let the other ticks know.
That's right. Put it on a pike in the front yard.
Yeah.
Or a toothpick.
Yeah, toothpick. Make it proportional so it's kind of cute, too.
But you know, that works with a lot of insects. If you don't know what bit you and you're kind of having a bad reaction, it's not a bad idea to slip it into a Ziploc in case you have to go to an emergency clinic. They'll be able to identify the insect, and if you need some kind of anti-venom or if it's a more serious bite than just something you can take care of over the counter, it's good to give them as much knowledge as you can so they can treat you properly.
Absolutely. It's kind of weird, though, because ticks are one of the few that you actually get that kind of cling on to you, because if you get bit by spiders, that happens a lot when you sleep. You know,
right, yeah.
You get bit by anything else, usually it gets away. That's what's unique about these, and a lot of those other things don't carry like diseases with them. Ticks carry an abundance of diseases.
Don't want that line.
Little heads up there. If you do get a tick on you, save it. That way if something happens,
and
you'll
snack
have
on it.
You'll have that information for sure. All right, let's load them up for last call. Get out of here for the weekend.
Make us think or make it funny. Just make it good. Get on board now for last call on the Jim Colbert Show. 407-916-1041. From the Driveway.com Weather Center.
I'm Fox 35 Storm Team meteorologist Brooks Garner with your Fox 35 Central Florida forecast, and the heat is on. This weekend we'll see high temperatures in the low 90s. Next week, highs in the upper 90s. Now, for the rest of tonight, there will be some thunderstorms developing before midnight thanks to the sea breeze. Otherwise, this weekend, just a 20 to 30% chance each afternoon, favoring Sunday for the stormiest. Mainly dry for next week. The warmest days, Wednesday and Thursday, with highs close to 98 degrees. For the Fox 35 Storm Team, I'm meteorologist Brooks Garner.
This report is sponsored by Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
No appointment? No problem. You can drive into Valvoline Instant Oil Change today. Stay in the comfort of your car and get a quality Valvoline oil change, all in about 15 minutes. It's that easy. To save up to 50%, go to getyouroilchange.com.
And when the big box stores wanted to partner up with a bathroom remodeling company, guess who they chose? That's right, you nailed it. It's Rebath, and they did it for one reason, because these guys are very good at what they do. They've been in the business for 30 years. They've been doing this for a while, not to mention they have the process to ensure that you get the job you pay for on time, every time, insurances, all those things. That's why the big box stores had no problem trusting their customers with Rebath. You can do the same thing. These guys are very, very good at what they do, and they have the products to make your bathroom look amazing. If you have that terrible guest bathroom or maybe master bath that you've been sick of for so many years, it is time to change it up, man. Make 2022 the year that you get the bathroom of your dreams. Check out the showroom, 436 up in Altamont, right across from Kobe. Very easy to find. And when you go in, you're going to see some models set up. Understand, that's not what the bathrooms look like. Those are there just to show you what the products look like. Every bathroom from Rebath is a custom bathroom. They put all that together with their design team with all of your considerations in there. That means how your house looks, everything that's around it. That's how they can get it to match perfectly, and they install it in 4 to 6 days. They do it with their employees. When it's all said and done, lifetime guarantee on the products and the install. Can't beat these guys. For your new bathroom, it's easy. Rebath, midfla.com.
Most politicians are just show ponies, but Wilton Simpson is a workhorse. Conservative, Republican, fifth-generation Floridian, Simpson's a lifelong farmer who shoots straight and gets things done, like educational and economic opportunity. As Florida's Senate president, Wilton Simpson worked side by side with Governor DeSantis. Simpson fought and won more rights for parents, more choices for kids, and was named champion for school choice. When some politicians wanted lockdowns that threatened our economy, our kids' educations, and our constitutional rights, Wilton Simpson led the charge to keep Florida free and open. Simpson's endorsed by Governor Ron DeSantis, 59 sheriffs, and President Donald Trump. Workhorse Wilton Simpson, the conservative who gets things done. Candidate, Florida Commissioner of Agriculture.
Sponsored by Grow Florida.
Every 3 seconds, there's a new victim of identity theft. A criminal could be applying for loans in your name or even selling your personal info on the dark web. Protecting your identity can be easy with LifeLock by Norton. LifeLock monitors your info and alerts you to potential identity threats. No one can prevent all identity theft or monitor all transactions at all businesses, but with LifeLock, it's easy to help protect yourself. Save up to 25% off your first year at LifeLock.com with promo code NEWS.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/trial. That's ZipRecruiter.com/trial.
Sunnyside Air Conditioning.
Oh, hi. My AC's blowing hot air.
Voted the top HVAC company by the robots we hired to vote for us.
Yes, my air conditioner is...
For AC repair, press 1. Fine. Are you sure it's actually broken?
Well, yes, it's blowing hot.
Have you considered fixing it yourself?
No.
Could try YouTube. Might be a video about air conditioners.
No, I actually want a professional...
Saw a video yesterday with a cat on a bicycle. Hilarious.
How would that help?
Might make you feel better about the whole broken air conditioner thing.
This would never happen with Frank Gay.
But you didn't call Frank Gay.
Right, I'm calling Frank Gay.
When you have an AC problem, you need a professional solution. An expert who can diagnose your system right away and get the air blowing frosty cold again. That's the Frank Gay way.
I found it! Look at him with his little helmet.
FrankGayServices.com.
Monster Jam World Finals returns to Orlando. The best drivers in the world will be competing for 4 world championships. Plus, see electrifying encores. Monster Jam World Finals, as big as it gets. I was raised to the top. Brought to you by Great Clips. Get your savings coupon from participating Great Clip salons and save 20% on select tickets. See savings coupon for details. Monster Jam World Finals comes to Camping World Stadium May 21st and 22nd.
We all want to support our community and small businesses, protect the environment and our kids' future, and above all, help others when they need it. That's why every day our energy goes into delivering reliable, cleaner, affordable energy. The energy that promises a better tomorrow with new jobs and opportunities and helps everyone move forward together. We're Duke Energy, and we're building a smarter energy future for you.
Paid for by Duke Energy shareholders.
Car crash? Call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show, also available to watch, if you're into that kind of thing, at The Jim Colbert Show on Twitch.
You know where I heard this for the very first time? You may be able to figure this out.
Oh,
it has a connection to
it would have been one
station.
of the gigs. Cairo.
Oh, here
Massage.
I want to make sure this is right before I say it because I want to make sure.
Oz at the Beecham Theater.
All right, 407-916-1041. Text us at 77031. Welcome back. I am Jim. Deb is here.
Hello.
Jack is here.
Greetings, all.
And so is the sauce jar.
Yeah, man.
You doing stand-up this weekend?
Not this weekend. Next weekend. I'm going to be over at the Winter Haven Lakeland area, over at the Laugh Out Lounge. You can get tickets off of their website, or you can just follow me on social media. The ticket link is right there in my bio on Instagram, and it's on my Facebook page.
Oh, man.
It's not on here. I had it wrong. I'm looking at the soundtrack list for this movie, and it's not on there because I'm wrong. I think it's something else I'm thinking of. I thought it was on the Private Part soundtrack.
Yeah, I don't remember it being on that. It might have been on another one. I had the KLF, the album The White Room was the name of the whole CD, and it has some other stuff, and that's also in let's just say a very psychedelic part of my life. And woo!
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
What does KLF stand for? Or does it?
I never took the time to find out.
Yeah, right.
Kiss, love, and never mind.
All right.
There were other letters I was looking at, like LSD. What?
Four
I love Jack.
4 lines open right now for last call, 407-916-1041. 4 lines open. Make us laugh. It's your turn. That's basically what last call is. You make us laugh. Bring a call back from the show. Take a shot at me, Ross, Deb. It doesn't matter. 407-916-1041. 4 lines are open. Hop on.
You know,
No, I just feel like so we just got a phone call in this last break and a bunch of texts. And if you were looking at the texting service, you probably know who I'm talking about. But Jim, I strongly suggest that we go out to this field trip and experience what the future of gaming looks like, and also just the future of technology when it comes to VR.
Did you write down their number?
I got their email, and I'm definitely going to do this. It's essentially Ready Player One, just chilling, waiting to enter.
Where is it?
The entertainment sector.
Where is it?
It's a string of text messages. What's the name of the company, Jack?
I have to go to it.
I just saw it, but I don't.
Infidec.
Infinidec?
Infidec.
M3 DVR.
Matt, and it was 622.
Yeah, M3 DVR.
It's an omnidirectional treadmill that allows you to walk infinite directions within VR.
Yeah, and we just got invited to go check it out.
Yeah, we got to do it.
Come on,
we got to do it. We got to do it.
Let's just burn a dude.
Is it here in Orlando?
Yeah, I believe it's in Winter Park.
Oh, I'll go do it.
Right?
Want to do it next week?
Yeah.
Let's do it next week. Deb, you up?
Sure.
This is going to be nuts. We're talking you wear a suit, you feel like you're getting shot at.
Feel gooey?
You end up feeling a little gooey, probably.
I like feeling gooey. All right, again, 407-916-1041. 3 lines open for last call. 3 lines. Hop on board. We'll get to that in just 1 second for last call. 407-916-1041. Yes, Ted.
There's another text that somebody sent us at 77031.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like you, Jim. I don't play scratch-offs very often, but last night I played a $10 and won $10,000.
Wow, really? Man, those things have been hitting like crazy because it's like every other day I go online, somebody in Florida has hit a scratch-off for $1 million.
But that's in Florida.
Wait, Deb, you're doing it again. You seem upset. This is great news. Our listener to us just won $10,000 at a scratch-off.
But she didn't win. She's just overwhelmed. She's overwhelmed.
You're right. Congratulations, dude.
All right.
Or dudette. That's awesome.
3 lines up for the last call. 407-916-1041. As our cars at the shop. All right, Deb, who do we have to thank today?
We want to thank Corona Cigar Company, Amy Drew Thompson with the Orlando Sentinel, and Nicole Dupre.
Yeah, good show today. Good week this week. It's been fun.
Yeah, it has.
Jack,
hey,
go ahead.
No, I wanted to hear about the flap of skin on your scalp.
Yeah, the Twitter poll. I was going to get to it, Deb.
At Jim Colbert Show on Twitter. We invite you to follow us there. It's where we put our questions up there. We invite you to vote.
Although Deb can talk fast, could not wait to interject with that. Find out what the Twitter poll is.
The question was very carefully worded with a lot of words, way more than 3.
A lot of love.
If you could see a large amount of skin on the top of someone's head, would you consider that person bald?
Which is now considered to be sexual harassment in England.
Oh, I'm filing a report.
In England.
Oh, you bet your ass.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, okay.
You bet your ass. Excuse me. You bet your ass, governor.
We can all file a report if you're going to bet our ass.
Well, governor, 80% say bald.
Okay. All right, Russ, I don't even care where you're doing stand-up.
He's not doing it until next week.
He's also going to be at the Orlando Fringe, so go to realradio.fm/fringe. Deborah Roberts is going to be out there. Ross Padgett's going to be out there, and so many others. So it's all detailed on our website, realradio.fm/fringe.
Where's your show again?
It's going to be this Wednesday, May 18th at 9 p.m. outdoor stage, The Vagina Monologues.
Very nice.
And that's free, by the way.
It is free.
Mike, last call. Or excuse me, Big T, last call.
You suck.
What'd that guy say?
He said you suck.
I dumped it.
Okay.
Hello? Last call.
Mike Larson here.
Yeah, go ahead, Mike.
Last call talkers. Something in the bowl move. Macaroni, cheese, garbage can. Hit the broom. 1, 2, 3. A wiggle, wiggle, pop, jump. Shoot the gap. Mike Larson out.
All right, thanks.
I kind of like it.
It wasn't bad, man. It wasn't bad.
Troy, last call.
Hey, Jimmy, I got a 2019 Skeeter bass boat with a 275 on it. You want to go fishing?
Let's do it.
All right, I'm ready. I live in Claremont.
I got a Skeeter bass boat.
All right, I'll find you in Claremont in your Skeeter. All right,
All right, big
thanks,
dog.
buddy. I appreciate it.
All right.
All right, get out of here. All right, one more. Jameson, last call.
Hey, Jimmy, I got a 2019 Skeeter bass boat with a 2000.
It's like a time warp.
It is a time warp.
So irritating today. My God, that was the worst part of the week.
You need to get gooey.
All right, let's get out of here. On behalf of Deb, Jack, and Ross, I'm Jim. We follow the News Junkie. They follow the Monsters of the Morning. After us, Tom and Dan with a corporate time. Bungalower in the bus. What the hell is Angel listening to? Sunday morning. It's Sunday morning coming down with Joseph Martins and Pinkman. And, of course, that evening, it's Sunday Night Vinyl with our buddy Eric Dennison. We'll see you Monday at 3 for more of the Jim Colbert Show. Until then, have yourself a wonderful, wonderful weekend.
See you Monday. Bye.
I do ginger brandy.
A corporate time with Tom and Dan is coming up next on Real Radio 104.1.
From the Goldsmith Jewelry Shop Traffic Center. Lowest prices on the highest quality jewelry. GoldsmithJewelry.com.
Our heaviest traffic at this hour is coming out of Polk County east on I-4 between County Road 557 to Osceola Polk Line Road. It's also slow westbound between World Drive and Osceola Polk Line Road. We're still seeing slowdown south on the turnpike between U.S. Highway 27 and Mineola, and also between 417 and U.S. 192. See traffic problems? Call the traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm Paige Carrera.
This report is sponsored by COVIDclinic.org. Summer is here. Proms, vacations, family time, and grad nights. Don't bring COVID-19 to the party. The next surge could be just ahead. Keep your loved ones safe. Visit your local COVID clinic and get a PCR or rapid result test. Life is for living. Book a test. COVIDclinic.org. That's COVIDclinic.org.
Coming in at 5'3", it's number one mom. She switched to Xfinity and got the all-new 3-for-1 bundle. Unlimited internet, streaming, and Xfinity Mobile. All for what you could pay wireless companies for just one 5G unlimited line. Boom! Shakalaka! That's why they call her the Master of Moolah, the Sultan of Savings, the Queen of Cash. And now, also with Xfinity Internet, you can get unlimited data, Wi-Fi equipment, and a free Flex 4K streaming box included with a 2-year rate guarantee and no term contract. All for just $30 per month when you add an Xfinity mobile plan at regular rates. Go to Xfinity.com/3-for-1, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit an Xfinity store today. Limited time offer. Restrictions apply. Requires paperless billing and autopay. New fast internet 300 megabits per second customers only. Xfinity Mobile requires post-pay Xfinity Internet. After 24 months, regular rates apply to all services and devices.
Monster Jam World Finals returns to Orlando. The world's best drivers will be competing for 4 world championships. Witness electrifying encores. Plus, your ticket comes with free access to the biggest pit party of the year. Monster Jam World Finals, as big as it gets. Coming to Camping World Stadium May 21st and 22nd. Brought to you by BKT Tires. Visit monsterjam.com for event details.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ziprecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
Want to sell your car for top dollar at a dealership that you can trust? Well, that's off lease only. They'll give you cash for your car today. They pride themselves on offering drivers the biggest inventory and most popular used cars updated daily. That means they're always looking for used cars, trucks, SUVs, and vans just like yours. 4.7 out of 5 Google review rating from over 30,000 plus reviews. Selection, convenience, value. That's off-lease only. Visit them online at offleaseonly.com or check out their massive state-of-the-art dealership just off the beach line at Narcoossee and McCoy.
It's a new Vegas-style wave of cash pay in 22 at Orange City Racing and Card Club. Now, featuring bonus bets, whether you're playing big or small, with just a $5